gang. Let's go outside and play catch. I want to play catch with my old man.
It's too hot outside, Jeffy.
Well, then we can do it inside.
No, we can't. Ow! You don't hit me with a baseball.
Oh, it's on now. See?
No, Jeffy, stop it.
No, please don't throw that at me. Please, I don't want. Please don't do that. You motherfucker.
Marvin,
What?
I have an idea. I want to go on a vacation. Summer's almost over and we haven't done anything.
Well, vacations cost money.
But Marvin, I want to go on a cruise. Oh, to the Bahamas.
Okay, well, when you have money to go on a cruise to the Bahamas, then you let me know.
Oh, I want money.
There's someone at the door. Listen, just close your eyes and just pretend you're on a luxurious carnival cruise.
I'll be the boat. Danica, don't get my weave wet in this motherfucking pool. Ruby, I told your way to stop pissing in the goddamn pool. We're on Hellcat of the Seas, Mommy.
I feel more relaxed already.
Hello? Goodman, what are you doing here?
Marvin, let me in. It's hot out here. I have an old man in a wheelchair. You want him to die of a heat stroke?
No, come inside.
Good.
So, Goodman, what is going on? Why is Chives in a wheelchair?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Marvin. I was backpacking the Serengeti looking for a family of elephants to poach so I can get new elephant asshole suits.
And by backpacking, he means that he was my backpack.
That's right. I was on Chives' back carrying all my luggage in my Louis Vuitton trunk. And can you believe it? We made it 27 miles before the son of a bitch's knees buckled and he tore his MCL and his ACL. So he's going to be in a wheelchair for 6 months. So who's going to get all my groceries and run all my errands and get me the things that I need?
I guess you're going to get someone else to do it.
Well, thanks for offering, Marvin.
Well, I'm not going to do it.
Yes, you are, because Chives is going to live here for 6 months and you're going to take care of him.
He can't live here for 6 months. We'll take him to an old person's home.
This is a home, Marvin. This is Marvin's home for the elderly and the disfortunate.
Well, I don't know how to take care of an old person.
It's easy, Marvin. All you gotta do is just wipe his ass and give him his catheter.
I haven't peed straight since the accident.
Yeah, what he means is, we went to a movie one time, and I didn't want to pay for Twizzlers, so I had him shove them down his urethra.
I got to 4 before it ruptured.
And we still finished Kung Fu Panda, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Oh, listen, Goodman, find someone else to do it. I don't want to do it. What if your card declines?
You hear that, Chives? He said decline. He thinks I'm a poor. Marvin, I've never heard the word decline. Not from a card, not from a bank, and not from a girl during anal.
Listen, that doesn't have to do with anything. Listen, you're going to hear decline for the first time ever now. I decline doing this for you.
Shut the fuck up, Marvin. You're gonna do this? Because if you don't, you're gonna be evicted as fuck. And then I'm gonna shave a line down the center of my head, and I'm gonna put on a stupid red shirt and a blue tie and sit on the couch and do nothing.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Okay, good. So, there, take that. And, Chives, you better shit every 5 minutes like you did on my $40,000 Alcantara seats, you fuck.
Oh, okay, so, what do you need? Anything you need?
Yes, but you can't provide it.
What is that?
I have hemorrhoids.
Who's at the door, Marvin?
A burden.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be alive either, but he won't let me die.
Marvin, what is going on?
Goodman dropped this old man off at the front door and wants me to watch him, and he gave me his credit card to buy him whatever he needs while he recovers. But, Jeffy, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, me and Mommy were still pretending that we were on EBT of the Seas. We were about to do the wobble on the Lido deck. Wobble with it, wobble with it, wobble with it. Get in there. Yeah.
Marvin, how long do you have to watch him for?
6 months.
Oh, man, we're never gonna go on a cruise.
Wait a minute. I got the greatest idea of all time. Goodman gave me his credit card. What if I use his credit card to book all of us a 7-day cruise?
I'm sorry, I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Well, because Goodman has a tracker put up my ass. If I leave this house, he'll shove a porcupine up it.
Okay. Okay, well, can we go on a cruise and you just stay here and, you can just have the credit card?
No, I'm sorry. If you left, I would have to report it to him.
Okay, well, we're not going to do that. I was just joking. Baby, hold the credit card.
Okay.
It's time for you to go doo-doo.
But I just went doo-doo in Goodman's car.
Yeah, but we gotta go wipe that ass.
All right, Mommy, let's get in line for endless Guy Fieri cheeseburgers.
Okay, get in there.
Wait, this isn't the bathroom? Hey, did you just lock me in a closet?
Yeah, we're gonna go on a cruise.
Oh, you better not! I'm telling Goodman! Can I use your phone? I don't have one. Oh, wow, it's actually pretty spacious in here. Much bigger than my room at Goodman's house.
All right, baby, use that credit card to book us the most longest, expensive cruise you can find.
But Marvin, isn't that old man gonna tell Goodman?
Oh, no, I just talked to him about it. He's okay with it.
Really?
Yeah, so hurry up and book it.
Okay, I'll look.
Oh, get an expensive one.
Ooh, Marvin, there's a 21-day cruise in the Caribbean!
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean, dick. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum and shit.
Ooh, we'll make sure there's a hot tub in the room.
Oh, Marvin, there's one and it's 2 stories.
Does it have a slide?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, book it.
Yeah,
Okay.
book that.
Okay. Oh, I got it! And Marvin, it's boarding today!
All right, everyone, let's go pack our thing. Oh, hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey Marvin, why am I looking at a $21,000 transaction from Carnival Cruise Lines on my credit card statement?
I thought statements came at the end of the month.
No, Marvin, I get a notification on my phone every time a transaction's made on my credit card. And it came across my phone and I said, I know goddamn well Marvin is not booking his own personal vacation on my credit card. You're way too lazy to need a vacation. What do you need a vacation from? Sitting on your ass all day?
I did not book a vacation on your credit card. I did not do that.
Okay, well, I'm on hold with Carnival Cruise Lines on my other phone, and I'm on hold for 10 minutes. So you better not have made that transaction, because if you did, I'm gonna take a hole puncher, and I'm gonna hole punch the tip of your dick, so when you piss, it looks like a sprinkler.
Wait, no, that's not necessary. What did you say the charge was for?
Carnival Cruise Lines, $21,000.
Oh, that was for Chives. That was Chives. We bought him an electric wheelchair. It's called a Carnival Cruiser Line wheelchair.
Does it have a fucking clown face on it with a red nose that you squeak?
What, the horn is a clown nose, but the wheels look like Ferris wheels.
Ferris wheels.
Yeah, it's a Carnival cruise. Like he wanted to drive around like Stephen Hawking. We were tired of pushing him around.
Well, I swear to God, Marvin, he does not need that.
Oh, well, he listen. We just wanted to make sure he was happy. But look, when you get on the phone with Carnival Cruise Line, they're never gonna have heard of me, and they're gonna say it's not with them.
They better not, Marvin.
Okay, yeah, goodbye. Okay, we have to hurry up and fucking pack and get on that boat before Goodman realizes it's us.
But Marvin, I don't know what to wear.
Pack all your clothes for 21 days. Grab all your luggage. Go.
Okay.
Jeffy, where is your shirt and your helmet?
I don't know, I took it off.
And where'd you put it?
I don't know, it was all a blur ever since I started doing the wobble. Wobble with it, wobble with it, wobble with it. Yeah.
Jeffy, go find your shirt and your helmet. You better fucking find it. When I get back on my clothes, you better have had your shirt and your helmet. Okay, I am ready for this cruise.
Daddy, you look like you're gonna play a pickup game of basketball, but no one's gonna pick you.
Marvin, I'm all packed, but now I need to pick out an outfit to wear out the door because I want to look cute.
Okay, wear that dress and put everything else in the suitcase. Let's go, we gotta go.
Marvin, I can't wear that dress. It's not pink. It won't match my hat.
Okay, well, then put the dress in the suitcase and wear the pink striped shirt.
Marvin, I can't wear stripes. It'll make me look fat.
Then why would you even bring the striped shirt? Leave the striped shirt, put everything else in the suitcase, and wear this pink shirt.
But Marvin, those are my just-in-case outfits.
I don't have time for this. Jeffy, please tell me you found your helmet and the shirt.
Almost.
What do you mean, almost? If you haven't found it, you haven't found it. How do you almost find it?
Well, I've looked everywhere it's not, so I gotta be getting close.
Where have you looked?
This area. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna turn around and look that way.
But Jeffy, we don't have time for this fucking shit. Please find your shirt. They're not gonna let you on unless you have clothes on.
I'm looking.
Where were you looking?
Up there.
It's not gonna be up there, Jeffy.
It might be.
It wasn't.
No.
Okay, then don't look. Look somewhere else.
Marvin, I need your help picking out an outfit.
Let them put all your stupid clothes in the suitcase, please. We gotta go. Goodman's gonna find out we're not gonna be able to go.
Uh-oh. Marvin, I can't find my shoes.
Where are they at?
I think the bathroom.
Well, then go get them.
Okay.
What? Did you find it?
No. What does your shirt say?
It says looking sharp with a cactus on it.
Gay. And why are you wearing a sweatband? You don't sweat. Is it because you're wearing that shirt over your polyester polo?
What? No, it's because I'm gonna go use the gym in the Carnival Cruise.
Marvin, I need your help.
With what?
Marvin, come here.
Jeffy, please look everywhere for your stupid ass helmet.
Okay.
Okay, what's going on?
Marvin, my shoes are in the bathroom, but the bathroom door is locked and I can't get in.
Who's in there?
1 minute, donkey, occupied.
Oh, it's Shrek. Shrek, we need to grab some shoes that are in the bathroom.
You don't want to come in here, donkey. It's horrid in here.
I've smelt your shits before, Shrek. Just let me in. I need to grab these shoes.
Hold on, donkey. Oh, donkey.
Oh, God. Oh, it smells so bad.
Donkey, I have C. diff.
What is that?
It's a bacteria infection in my asshole. It smells awful in here.
Oh, my God. There's some shoes in there. Can you grab them?
You don't want me to do that, donkey, because I've been wiping my ass and my fingers have been breaking through the toilet paper and it's like little green sausages in my asshole.
Marvin, I need my shoes.
If I get those shoes for you, you're going to have to incinerate them.
Marvin.
Can I just buy you new shoes?
I need them.
Okay, I'm gonna come in there, Shrek.
All right, proceed with caution, donkey.
Oh God, hold on.
Oh, how much shit can be on one asshole? God fucking damn it!
Oh, Shrek, where are the shoes?
They're right there, donkey. They're right next to the fart zone sign.
What? Roller skates?
You might want to put those on and skate on out of here, donkey. Oh, Donkey, before you go, can you hand me the Clorox wet wipes, please? Please, just hurry, hurry. I'm gonna need you to put them in my asshole like a tissue box, Donkey.
No, I'm not
I gotta kill the bacteria.
No, I'm not doing that.
Please, Donkey.
Okay, baby, here's your roller skates you needed so goddamn bad.
Thank you, Marvin. Will you help me tie my shoes?
If you already had shoes, why did I get you stupid roller skates?
Because I need the roller skates to roll around on the cruise ship.
Okay, listen. Pack your stupid roller skates. Put all your clothes in there.
Wait, Marvin, before you pack all my clothes, am I wearing too many flowers? I don't want to get stung by a bee.
Well, if you think you get stung by a bee, change your clothes. But listen, we don't have time. Pack your stuff. We gotta go. Jeffy, where did you find your helmet and your shirt?
I don't know. Like, somewhere over there.
All right, listen, we gotta go, guys. We're getting in the car. Come on. We're getting in the car. I got the credit card. Let's go.
But Marvin, help, Marvin!
This is the life. I can't believe we got away with going on the cruise.
Yeah, this is nice.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
Marvin, you motherfucker! You did book a $21,000 Carnival cruise on my credit card!
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy.
Well, consider your dick hole punched!
Well, you got to punch it in 21 days. Beep. That was good, man. He's pretty upset.
Where's Jeffy?
Wow with it. Get in there! Yeah!
Hey, Dan, can you take me to Chuck E. Cheese?
No, Jeffy, it's 7 o'clock. They close soon.
They close at 9. If we leave right now, I have 2 hours to Chuck or Cheese.
No, it's a 30-minute drive, so you'd only have an hour and a half to Chuck or Cheese.
Well, that's enough time for both of those activities.
No, I'm not taking you tonight, Jeffy.
Danny, if you don't take me to Chuck E. Cheese, I'm gonna pull out my pickle and play with it.
You better not, Jeffy. You don't stop. Stop squeaking that thing, Jeffy. Stop squeaking it. That's it. Give me that. Ha-ha! No more pickle for you. No more squeakage.
Well, fine. I'm gonna play with my cock.
Oh, Jeffy. Oh, stop doing that.
Marvin, can we go dancing? I want you to take me dancing. You never take me dancing.
Because I don't know how to dance. Why would I want to go do something I don't know how to do?
But Marvin, please, can we go dancing? I really want to go dancing.
We can go tomorrow.
No, Marvin, you always say tomorrow, and then tomorrow is today, and we still never go dancing.
We can go Sunday.
Marvin, you only want to go Sunday because they close early.
Oh my God, everyone stop it. Shut up.
Marvin, please.
All right, listen. Jeffy, tomorrow I'll take you to Chuck E. Cheese.
You promise?
Yes, and we can go dancing at Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Yeah, we can dance with Mr. Chucky and everything, and we can have fun because there's no guys or crowds or loud music or alcohol. We can just have fun dancing with Jeffy.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you.
But the only way I'll take you guys to Chuck E. Cheese to dance and play games is if you stay quiet tonight and sit on the couch and watch TV in the quiet.
Okay.
Really? Oh, man. Now this is relaxing. Now this is fun.
Freeze! Give me all your valuables! This is a robbery!
What?
We don't have any valuables. We're broke.
Well, give me your necklace!
No, please. My parents gave this to me.
I don't give shit!
Oh, no.
Give me your helmet!
My helmet?
Yes, your helmet. Oh. Helmet. Oh, yes. Let this go.
You getting up?
Hold on, let's go open your ears.
right,
Big
go.
ears. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Let's get out of here! Okay!
What? Well, thank God they didn't kill us. We can still sit and watch TV.
Wait a minute, look at size of this TV! Let's take it. Grab other side. Look at
Hey! Get back here with my TV!
My necklace. This never would happen if you took me dancing.
Oh, hell no! There's no way those guys ruined my perfect quiet night! I'm gonna kill them! Hey! Hey, you get back here! Hey! My TV! Oh, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna find those guys, and I'm gonna kill them.
Man, I can't believe TV fit in trunk.
Well, it is Hyundai's another very roomy trunk.
I think we've robbed enough people tonight to sell the valuables and afford our honeymoon.
Bahamas, here we come.
Let's go kick some ass.
Let me suck your toes for $5. Hey man, you're getting in the way of the toe fungus.
You wouldn't happen to be able to tell me where these two Russian guys who robbed my house are, will you?
What are you asking?
There's these two Russian guys who robbed my house, so where are they at?
I don't know, but that guy might.
Put it, boobies out!
Wait, is that Monopoly money?
No, that guy wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Okay, well what about him?
Oh, that's the type of guy I'm looking for. So beat it.
Really? So soon? I usually can't do it 2 times in one day.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
There's these 2 Russian guys who robbed my house, so where are they?
I know where they are, but why would I tell you?
Yeah, that's why. Ugh, that's why. Now where are they at?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Just give me a second.
Tell me.
My throat. I think you broke my esophagus.
Let me get you a doctor.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
No, I called a doctor.
Yeah, well, the strip club owner called the cops because he said somebody was beating people up and trying to suck toes.
I did beat someone up, but I wasn't trying to suck toes. That was some weird guy.
Uh-huh, and where's he?
He left.
Yeah, of course he did. So why'd you beat this guy up?
I asked him a question and he wouldn't answer me.
Really, Marvin? This is how you talk to people? You know, this is America. He doesn't have to talk to you if he doesn't want to.
He punched me in the throat.
You punched him in the throat? Why?
Well, because he wouldn't answer my question. There was these 2 Russian guys who robbed my house and he said he knew where they were and he wouldn't tell me, so I punched him.
Marvin, why didn't you just call the cops? I could have helped you.
Well, I wanted to do it on my own like a badass.
Oh, is that why you're wearing a leather jacket? I'm assuming these are your sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hit me over the head with a bottle.
You hit him with a bottle, Marvin?
I thought it was gonna shatter over his head and be cool like in the movies.
Well, this isn't a movie, Marvin. You could have killed him. He could have a concussion. Sir, do you want to press charges?
Yeah.
He wants to press charges, Marvin. I have to arrest you.
Oh, no, come on. Listen, in all the cool movies, the people beat up random people to get the answers they want and find out who robbed them.
Well, did he rob you?
No.
Okay, well then he doesn't owe you anything. If anything, you owe him an apology.
I'm sorry for punching you in the throat and hitting you in the head with a bottle.
Sir, do you still want to press charges? He wants to press charges. I'm gonna have to take you in, Marvin.
Oh, come on. This isn't very badass.
No, it's not. All right, Marvin, you get your 1 phone call. Make it count.
Okay. Baby, please answer.
Hello?
Baby, I'm in jail. I need
No. You're not getting away with that lazy shit. You didn't even dial a number. Okay, now you get your 1 phone call. Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, please answer.
Hello?
Baby, I'm in jail. Please bail me out.
Marvin, where are you?
I just said I'm in jail.
Jail? Why are you in jail?
Well, you know those 2 guys that robbed us and stole your necklace and Jeffy's helmet? Well, I went and beat up some guy because he said he knew where they were.
Wait, did you get our stuff back?
No, but if you come bail me out, I can get your stuff back.
So you didn't get my necklace back?
Just come bail me out and I can get
All
the
right,
stuff.
time's up. Sorry.
No.
Hey, we don't have that kind of money.
All right, let's go to jail, buddy.
Oh,
All right, there you go, Marvin. Think about what you did.
I was just trying to be a badass. I was just trying to get my stuff back.
Hey, cutie.
Ah!
Oh, don't be frightened. It's just me, Bubbles. Hey, you looking pretty tasty. I won't bite unless you want me to.
No, I don't want you to.
Oh, you sure? You sure? I'm a little hungry for some white meat chicken. You got some legs? Ooh, or maybe do I want a thigh? Oh, now I want some penis.
Marvin, you just made bail.
Wait, I did?
Yeah, I just want to get you out of here because I don't want to see you get your cheeks clapped.
Yeah, get me out of here, please.
No, what? My white meat chicken! Bring it back! I'm hungry!
Thank God you got me out of there. I was so scared.
Yeah, you seem like you learned your lesson.
I did. I won't beat up anyone else.
Good, because the guy that you did beat up has a restraining order against you and you're not allowed within 100 yards of him.
But I need to speak to that guy. He knows where the robbers are. He knows where to find them.
Okay, well, I'll try to arrange a meeting from 100 yards away. Come on.
Okay.
All right, Marvin, you're not allowed within 100 yards of the guy, so he's all the way on the other side of this football field. But he is willing to answer your questions, so just go ahead and yell those at him.
How is he gonna hear me?
I don't know, just yell loud.
Okay. Hey, excuse me, do you know the 2 Russian guys that robbed me where they're at? What did he say?
I don't know, I can't hear him, he's 100 yards away.
Can you speak louder? What,
I got none of that.
Okay, how about you just go ask him the questions I have because this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, that's way easier. I'll go talk to him, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, man, we can't hear you from all the way over there. It's like 100 yards, actually 120 with end zone, so can you repeat that for me?
I ain't telling you nothing. I'm not gonna waste me breath.
Oh, come on, man, we just want to know where the robbers are, please.
Well, that's too bad. I ain't telling ye shit, even though I know where they are.
Yeah? You want to tell me now? Huh?
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas? Where?
Sleepy Beach Hotel Room 200.
Okay, see how easy that was? Maybe if you were easy to talk to, nobody would hit you in the throat.
F you bitch.
Man, Marvin, I see why you hit that guy. He is a pain in the ass, but I did get what you were looking for. They're in the Bahamas at the Sleepy Beach Hotel, room 200.
Okay, let's go. Well,
Sorry, I thought we were going that way.
okay. Oh, look! The Just Married sticker that I saw in the back of the car.
Well, that means they are here. Second floor, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, road trick, look at this view! Bahamas so pretty. I'm so glad we were able to rob enough people to afford beach view. Kiss me, you Russian pig.
Alright, Marvin, here it is, room 200.
I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna kick their ass.
Okay, but only if it's the people who really robbed you. If you beat up somebody else this time, I'm gonna have to arrest you again.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's them, but I'm gonna kick some ass. I don't see them.
What do you mean you don't see them?
They're not in the room. But look, there's my son's helmet and my wife's necklace.
Okay, great, grab it and let's get out of here.
Okay.
Wait, you said it was 2 gay Russian guys, right?
I mean, I think they were gay.
Is that them?
Yeah, that's them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go kick some ass. Can you grab those 2 things?
But the stuff is right here, we could just leave.
I'm gonna go kick some ass. It's payback time. Did I mean to interrupt? Yes, I did.
Road trick, who is this? Did you hire a stripper?
No, did you?
No.
You took some that didn't belong to you.
I mean, we took a lot of things that did not belong to us.
Yes, that's how we afford room.
Well, don't do it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
I'll just leave you with that.
Okay.
Psych!
Ow! You hit my husband, you piece of shit!
He hits gay people!
What? No, that's not what it is. I was.
Kick his ass!
What's going on? Help! Bring a guy! Help! You
Oh, this is a really nice bed. Oh, yeah, I need a vacation. How do the robbers even afford a place like this? Oh, robbing people, obviously. Ooh, I wonder what's on TV. Oh, Tom and Jerry? Oh, yeah. Come on, Tom, you're never gonna catch that mouse, you silly cat. What was that? Oh, shit, Marvin! Hey, break it up, come on, break it up.
Mr. Officer, this man is homophobic piece of shit!
He hit us for no reason.
No, I hit them because they're the guys who robbed me.
Marvin, what did I say about hitting people?
I wanted payback.
Are you the guys who robbed Marvin?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is the Bahamas, and it's out of my jurisdiction, so there's not a lot I can do here. But if we take the stuff, do you agree to never rob Marvin ever again?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. See, Marvin, that's how you use your words.
Yeah, we never hit you, even when we were robbing you.
You.
Okay, I'm sorry for hitting you guys.
Okay, good. Now you two can go back to making out.
Oh, I'm going to blow you so hard.
Seriously, you can't arrest them?
Marvin, let it go. You got your shit. Let's just go home.
Okay.
Oh, and there are bare man ass cheeks out there. We should leave.
No, there's not.
Why did you look? Oh my god, you're so gay.
Oh no, you just said that they never mind.
What, you wanted to see that?
No, I did not.
Oh, but there really are actually out there now. Why did you look again? You're so gay!
No, listen. Okay, fine. I won't ever look again because I don't even want to look at that.
Well, actually, that guy's whole penis is out.
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't want to see that? You're more of an ass man?
What? No, I...
Oh my god, and you want dick too?
Okay, that's it. You can grab my stuff. You grab it.
Okay. God, you're so gay.
All right, Jeffy, here's your helmet back. And Rose, here's your necklace back.
Oh, thank you, Marvin, my necklace.
Okay, Marvin, if you ever get robbed again, just call the police.
I will. I'm just glad everything's back to normal. Plot hole goblin! What are you doing here, plot hole goblin?
There was a part of the video that didn't make sense.
What didn't make sense?
Yeah, the video was good.
How did you drive from Florida to the Bahamas? The Bahamas is an island.
You see, we drove the car onto a boat.
Yeah, a ferry.
A ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took us to the Bahamas.
Yeah, you get like as a boat. Like, how do you think they get cars to the Bahamas?
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah, there are cars on the Bahamas. How do you think they got there?
Yeah,
huh?
the ferries and ships.
That would take days.
Yeah, we didn't say how long it took.
Yeah, it was the multiple. I mean,
2 days.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, right.
Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he needs to hop off our dick. Like, I mean, we didn't even film in the Bahamas.
No, it's Pensacola Beach, obviously.
Hey, Daddy, when I play with my thingy, it explodes and stuff comes out.
What are you talking about, Jeffy?
This thingy!
Wait, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Oh
my god!
Jeffy, that's silly.
You made a big old mess. You better go grab a broom and clean this. What is that?
Hey there, somebody need a Jedi?
What? No.
I'm a Jedi.
Why are you dressed like a Jedi?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not dressed like a Jedi. I am one. And also because it's May 4th. You know, May the 4th be with you.
Wait, isn't it May 2nd?
What?
Isn't it May 2nd?
No, it's May 4th.
I'm pretty sure it's May 2nd.
No, I think I would know when May 4th is, you know, being a Jedi and all.
No, it's definitely May 2nd.
No, show me.
Look, see?
Oh shit, you're telling me I did all this for no reason? Now I look like a doofus.
Well, why don't you just take this stuff off and put it back on in 2 days?
No, Marvin, you don't understand. You see how many layers this thing has? I'm sweating like a pig through this thing. I'm gonna be all sweaty and stinky. I also shit in it.
What do you mean you shit in it?
Well, I mean, like, I don't want to have to take all the layers off every time I use the bathroom, so I just wear a diaper and I just shit in that all day.
Okay, so then don't take it off.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna, like, shit in the diaper.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to do the stuff I would normally do on May the 4th today.
Well, what do you do?
I watch all the Star Wars movies.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, but I watch them alphabetically. You know?
Like, they're called Star Wars.
No, I mean,
the
like,
episodes are numbers.
I know, but I start with, like, Attack of the Clones, and then, like, A New Hope. So the order goes Episode 2, and then 4, and then 5, and then 7, then 8, then 1, then 9, then 3, then I finish with 6.
That's so confusing.
Well, I know, it might seem confusing to some people, but I think that's how they're supposed to be watched. I also watch them on mute with the subtitles on, so I can do the voices myself, and I'm pretty sure I'm a better actor than Hayden Christensen anyway. Like, check this out. From my perspective, the Jedi are evil. Then I will do what I must. You will try. See? Just like him. So tired. Oh, I also do a pretty good Palpatine. Check this out. Do it. Kill him. he says that. Oh, and like this one. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Okay, I'm actually not as good at that one. So, you guys want to get some snacks at the gas station before we watch the movie?
Oh, yeah, I could definitely get some snackies. What?
You called them snackies. I kind of don't want to bring you now. What are you, like 4 years old?
Can I go to the gas station? I could use a sweet treat.
No, fuck you.
Wait, why would you say that to me?
I hate when people call it a sweet treat. It's like you think you deserve it. Ooh, I deserve a sweet treat. You don't deserve a sweet treat. What have you done to deserve a sweet treat? Nobody deserves a sweet treat. You know who deserves a sweet treat? Brain surgeons. They do brain surgery, they get a sweet treat. What have you done? Not shit.
Okay, well, can I still go to the gas station with you?
No! Fuck you!
Ow!
What, don't hit her?
Come on, Marvin, let's get some snacks.
Okay.
Why am I gonna wear this stupid fucking mask?
Because you signed up to work May the 4th weekend.
Well, why do you get the cool Darth Vader mask?
Because I am your boss.
I've never even seen the movies. What does this fucker do?
Also, the cash register better not come up short again or your ass is fired.
This dick's gonna come up short again.
Okay, Marvin, you think this is enough snacks?
That's enough snack.
Whoa, Marvin, you seen that?
What?
That's Darth Maul. I killed him.
You killed him?
Yeah, quick recap. I jumped over his head, cut him in half, I killed him.
But he's right there.
Well, maybe he came back to life, but hey, what's your name?
Brayden.
Brayden. That must be Brayden Maul. He must be Darth Maul's son.
What, does Darth Maul have a son?
I don't know. Hey, is your dad alive?
No, he died when I was a kid.
Oh my god, that's gotta be his son. Hey, I killed your dad.
What? My mom said he died of cancer when I was a kid.
No, that's what she told you. I cut his ass in half. So now, I gotta kill you too.
Please do. I hate working here.
Well, that's no fun. I can't kill him if he's not armed with a lightsaber. It's against the Jedi Code. We're gonna have to teach him the dark side. Marvin, you take him to Emperor Palpatine, and hey, he'll teach him the ways of the dark side.
Well, I don't know where Emperor Palpatine lives. Why don't you take him?
Well, I can't, because if I see Emperor Palpatine, I'm gonna have to try to kill him, and he's scary, so you have to take him.
Oh, okay, we have to go to Emperor Palpatine's house.
But I don't want to go. I'm only a couple hours away from overtime.
Do I still take him?
Yeah, you gotta take him. Go. You gotta go.
Oh, come on.
Oh, God damn
Let's
it.
Google Maps it. Okay, Brayden, are you ready to join the dark side?
I don't want to do this. This is stupid.
Don't act like that.
It's a waste of my time.
Don't throw a temper tantrum. You gotta be like your father.
Hello.
Are you Emperor Palpatine?
No. I'm his wife, Patricia Palpatine.
Well, is Emperor Palpatine here?
No.
Patricia, who's at the door?
It's just a bunch of solicitors.
Send them in.
But the house is dirty.
Do it.
Okay, come on in and witness the full power of my dirty living room.
Come on in.
Here he is.
Emperor Palpatine?
Yes, welcome to my home. What can I do you for?
Well, this is Darth Maul's son, Brayden Maul.
He's still alive.
Oh, no. This is his son, Brayden Maul.
Oh, well, can I get you gentlemen something to drink? Perhaps a Mountain Dew, or maybe some coffee. I can brew it. How do you take your coffee? I like mine dark, like I like my side.
I don't really like coffee.
I knew it.
Well, listen, can you train Brayden to be like his dad, Darth Maul?
I'm retired.
What, retired?
Yes, after 2 failed Death Stars, no bank will give me a loan. And with my last account, I overdrew it. So I'm a cat person now. I like kitty cats. When they talk, they mew it.
Oh, well, listen, he really just wants to be like his dad.
No, I don't. I hate it here.
I can feel your hatred. Good, good. Patricia,
What?
bring the thing.
What thing?
The double-sided thing.
I thought you threw it away because you didn't like me using it.
No, not your dildo. The sword. I think it's in the garage next to the Buick.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Would you guys like to watch a movie while we wait? My favorite actress is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Here it is. I found it.
Ow, right in my fucking
Oh,
eye.
I'm so sorry.
Here,
Here, take this.
the
No,
coffee.
take the lightsaber.
No, I will
man.
take the lightsaber.
Take the
Take the
lightsaber
coffee.
and I'll take the
You're
coffee.
gonna spill it.
It's heavy. Please.
Take it. Damn it, woman. Do you know how fragile this thing is? Jesus, I'm sorry about her. Hold on. Behold your father's lightsaber. He wielded this in many battles. I have waited years for this moment. Well, actually, I didn't even know he had a son, because I don't know who would sleep with him because he was uglier than sin.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Ah, yes, the training. Let me get my lightsaber. Patricia,
What?
where is my lightsaber?
I don't know. No.
Where is anything in this house? Where is the lightsaber?
I don't know. It's not in here.
Why would it be in the dresser?
I don't know.
Would it be in the garage next to the other lightsaber?
I didn't see it.
Well, where could it be?
I don't know. Where did you put it?
I was cleaning and I had to move it.
Did the Senate take it away?
I am the Senate. Oh, there it is. Ha! I found it. Now the key to being a Sith Lord is to have pure hatred flowing through your veins.
Palpatine.
What now?
Remember, my mother's visiting this weekend.
No. This is my weekend. It's May the 4th.
So you're going to need to clean the house.
I don't want to.
Also, I'll be making pot roast.
Ugh, it's so chewy.
It's my mother's favorite. So after you finish playing your games, you're to clean the whole house.
See what I mean? Hatred flowing through your veins. That's why I'm so good at this. I hate my life. Now, if you turn on your lightsaber, you can strike me down and become more powerful than you can possibly imagine, and put me out of my misery.
How the fuck do I turn the lightsaber on?
Oh, it's the little red knobs on the end. This is tricky. That's good. Now, make sure you don't touch the blade. It hurts like fuck, and you could cut yourself in half. Just ask your father. Sorry. Just hit my blade with your lightsaber. Good, that's it. You're trained.
Wait, that was all the training?
No, just kidding. It's time for a training montage. Good. Get under the couch. Make sure you get the top one. Good. Now do this one. Make sure to get the brake caliper. The cleaning, your training is now complete.
What training? All you did was make him clean your house.
Nuh-uh, I showed him how to be a Sith Lord.
How?
But watch this. Stand up. Turn on your lightsaber. Now, do the dishes. See, he knows how to fight now. Now mow the lawn. See these skills? Now sweep the floor. Now, you couldn't do that before. Now dust the shelves. See, I taught him how to fight with a lightsaber, just like in Karate Kid.
Okay.
See, he's a Sith Lord now, so get the hell out of my house.
Alright, let's go.
No.
So how are you feeling?
Feel good, I want to avenge my father.
What, you want to avenge your father?
Yeah, this lightsaber stuff seems easy.
Okay, well, just meet us over in the road, I'll go get Broken Guy.
Okay.
So like in episode 1, Anakin looks like he's like 8 years old and Padme looks 16, but then in the second one they get together and they do stuff, and then in the third one they have kids. That just seems kind of messed up. Like, she met him when he was a kid. It seems like you wouldn't be able to get that out of your head. Like, he'd always be a kid to you. It's like watching Stuart Little and then growing up and dating that kid from Stuart Little. It's like, he'll always be that kid. I mean, he was in Stuart Little, but no, it's not for me.
Okay, so like, Brayden wants to avenge his father.
Oh, did the training work? Well, he's out in the street, right?
Oh yeah, he's in the street waiting for you.
Oh, perfect. The old lightsaber battling grounds. I'm gonna go kill him.
You forgot your lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, I don't need that. That's just a plush one. I'll go get the real one.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I heard you want to avenge your father.
Yeah?
Yeah? Well, prepare to get cut in half. You know, I like your father like I like my PB&Js. Cut in half.
You take that back!
No, he went out like a bitch and so are you.
We'll see about that!
Okay, let's fight. What is he doing?
He's mowing the lawn.
What?
Yeah, now he's sweeping the floors.
What?
Yeah, and now he's dusting the bookshelves.
What are you talking about?
Now he's washing the car rims, I think.
What the fuck?
Oh, I said Palpatine made him clean his entire house. He's mowing the lawn again. Palpatine made him clean the entire house.
Oh, I see. The old Karate Kid trick, huh? Well, you're not gonna fool me. How about this? Oh shit! I just cut your leg right the fuck off.
Well, you cut his leg off.
It was so easy. I'm sorry, man. I thought you knew what you were doing.
Why would you cut his leg off?
Well, I'm sorry. He was doing all this shit. I thought he knew something I didn't. I thought he was peacocking.
Peacocking?
Yeah, like he was just showing off. I thought he was gonna do something.
You cut his leg off.
Oh my god, Marvin.
He was
I'm
working.
sorry.
He was working at a gas station. He was happy.
He was. I mean, nobody wants to live without a leg. We got to put him out of his misery, right?
Yeah, I think you should.
I'm sorry, man. Listen, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be really quick. I promise. Jesus. Okay.
You just cut his head off.
I know. Marvin, can we just please go watch some movies so I can forget about this?
Yeah, do we just leave his body in the room?
Yeah, just leave it.
So how did your lightsaber battle go?
I killed him.
Oh, you sound sad. I thought that's what you wanted to happen.
Yeah, but it wasn't a fair fight. It was like choking out an old person at a nursing home, you know? It was just sad. It was like killing younglings.
Yeah, it wasn't a fair fight at all.
I guess if Darth Maul has any other kids, I'm gonna have to kill them too. Anyway, who's ready to watch episode 2, and then 4, and then 5, and then 7, then 8, then 1, then 9, then 3, then 6?
Me!
Now, we're gonna be here for like 20 hours, so get your diapers on.
Already beat you to it. Hey, Daddy.
Jeffy, you're making a mess.
Hey, Daddy.
I get it! Because it's hay!
Oh, yeah. Well, I got a joke for you, Jeffy.
What?
What does a gay horse eat?
Dick.
What? No, they eat hay.
Oh, I guess that would make more sense. But they still like dick.
Jeffy, whatever. Just get this off the couch. Let's watch the news.
Breaking news, okay. Since Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential race, the Democrats are still looking for their nominee for the 2024 election to go up against Donald Trump. So if you think you have what it takes to be the next president, then start a campaign.
Oh, wow. They still need someone else to run for president.
Oh, Daddy, can I run for president?
No, Jeffy. You have to be 35 years old.
Oh, Marvin, you're over 35. You could be president.
I'm not smart enough to be president.
Well, Daddy, that'd be the fucking titties if you ran for president, because then I could tell everybody that my daddy runs the country.
Jeffy, don't say country like that.
Well, all I said was country.
Jeffy, you're saying it as 2 words. Say it as 1 word. It's country.
I've always ever said a country.
Jeffy, just stop saying it.
Hey, Daddy, I got a joke for you. What type of tree grows female peepees?
What?
A country.
All right, that's it, Jeffy. You're grounded. And the first part of being grounded is you're going to get a vacuum and suck up all this hay.
Why? Before a gay horse eats it?
Yeah, exactly. So go get it.
Too hard.
No, that's what she said.
What?
Who is she?
Like you know, that's what she said. Like a girl has said that before.
Who has said that, Marvin?
Yeah, what's her name?
But no girl has said that to me. It was a joke.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
So you lied?
It's a joke. A joke is not a lie. I mean, it's not a true thing that happened, but let me see who that is. Hello?
Hi, Marvin.
Oh, Goodman, I don't have my house payment this month.
I don't give a fuck. That's not what this is about.
So what's it about?
I need you to run for president.
What, me? Why me?
Because I am in a shithole of tax debt right now. I haven't paid my taxes in 10 years, and I'm actively being audited. They're already seizing my offshore bank accounts. So I need you to run for president so you can pardon all my tax debt.
Well, why don't you just run for president and pardon yourself?
I don't want to run for president because I don't want to have to live 4 years in the White House. Ew, poor. My house is way better than the White House. Not to mention, the president's not allowed to drive. So how am I going to drive my Lamborghinis? Ew. whore! And also, the last president that got sucked off in the Oval Office got impeached. I get sucked off all the time, Marvin. Like 5 to 10 times a day. So I'm gonna be impeached as fuck. So that's why I need you to do it.
Well, I don't even think I have what it takes to be a president.
Marvin, the only thing you need to worry about is money, and I got plenty of it. So I'll sit there and I'll support your campaign. Super PAC as fuck.
Are you sure I have what it takes?
Yes. You like ice cream?
Yeah.
Well, great. You're a perfect replacement. Let's go get you a really nice suit and shit.
Okay.
Marvin, that's a nice suit. That looks good.
Whoa, Marvin, what are you all dressed up for?
I'm running for president.
You are?
Fuck yeah, he is. And I've already funded your campaign $200 million. So now you're the Democratic nominee.
I am?
Yeah. So now let's go to your first debate.
Debate? Well, what am I even gonna say?
I don't know. Just answer the questions and do whatever you think.
Okay.
Come on.
Hello and welcome to the 2024 presidential debate, where Donald Trump will be debating new Democratic presidential candidate Marvin Marvin. No fuck, that's his actual name, Marvin Marvin. All right, candidates, I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you answer them. We'll start with you, Mr. Trump. What would you do to secure the border?
Well, the first thing I would do is I would get a huge, I'm talking huge pair of scissors, and I would cut right across the U.S.-Mexico border, and I would push Mexico out into the ocean so they're no longer connected to America, the greatest country in the world. And Mexico would be its own little floating island of Mexicans not taking our jobs. And we would maintain our Taco Bell jobs here, because Taco Bell is a great American cuisine filled the bellies of many Americans.
All right, Marvin, same question for you. What would you do to secure the border?
The border, I've been on a cruise to Mexico. Are they not allowed to take a cruise here? Like, can they not visit America? What's the problem?
I don't even know what he's saying, and quite frankly, I don't think he knows what he's saying either. Mexicans are stealing our jobs.
Mr. Trump, please allow him to finish his answer.
Oh no, that was my answer. I don't know what the. I've been to Canada. Are we stopping Canada too?
All right, well, next question. Marvin, how would you create more jobs in America?
Well, ever since COVID, the McDonald's and Walmart where I live are no longer 24 hours. And so if I was president, I would make them open 24 hours. So that'll create jobs, because I want a quarter pounder with cheese at 2 a.m.
Okay, Mr. Trump, how would you create more jobs?
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do to create more jobs is hire a bunch of people to build my huge pair of scissors for the border. Then the next thing I'm gonna do for more jobs is I'm gonna hire a bunch of Mexican watchers that are gonna sit on the border, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna watch for Mexicans trying to swim back to our great big beautiful country. And then I'm gonna hire more Secret Service agents, and then I'm gonna hire more Secret Service agent trainers, and a new Secret Service director. And in the great big factory of bandages, I'm gonna hire more workers to create more ear bandages. And then in all our hospitals, we're gonna have more ear doctors. They're gonna be great. They're gonna be very intelligent. They're gonna be handsome. And then we're gonna have more dome builders for my indoor rallies, because I'm not going outside anymore. I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me do it.
All right, final question. Mr. Trump, what would you do about gun control?
Quite frankly, if everyone had guns that day, this wouldn't have happened to my beautiful ear, because they would have shot him before he shot me, right in my beautiful ear. The doctors even were astonished of how much it bled. They said my ear bled more blood than they've ever seen anything else bleed ever. And that's astonishing to me. You could cut your finger off and it still wouldn't bleed more blood than my ear bled that day. But they're still looking into why the ear bleeds more than any other body part that anyone has. But with that being said, I think babies should have guns. I think when you're born, they should put a gun in the baby's hands, and that is how we're gonna make America great again. Fuck you.
All right, Marvin, what about you? What do you think about guns?
Well, guns are loud and scary, and they kill people, and I don't think you need an AR-15. I mean, a handgun's nice. I mean, to protect yourself. I don't know why you'd ever need an AR-15, because those are big, and like the military needs that. I don't know why you'd need that. So I guess you buy what you want, I guess.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you. This guy right here is a loser. I'm a winner. I bet he doesn't even know how to golf. What's your handicap?
Oh, I'm not handicapped. I'm good. I'm mentally good. I think my son might be handicapped, I mean, I think he's faking it sometimes, but I'm okay.
I bet he can't even hit par on a par 4.
I can par 4.
Wrong.
All right, that does it for this debate.
Well, you did okay, Marvin, but I think Trump did better. The good news is we have until November to get you ready for the election, so I recommend playing more golf.
Well, Marvin, I think you did great. And also, I think you're right. McDonald's should be open 24 hours again.
Good afternoon, Mr. Marvin.
Who are you guys?
We're your new Secret Service agents. I'm Agent Earl, and this is Agent Guy.
Hello.
Oh, why do I have Secret Service agents? I'm not president.
Well, we have to protect the candidates too to make sure they make it to the election.
Oh, that's so fun.
We're protecting him, not you.
So what do you guys do all day?
Well, we protect you at all times. You go to take a piss, we hold it. You take a shit, we wipe it. We protect you from everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, my stomach's growling.
He's got a Russian rat in his stomach trying to kill him. Get him down.
We'll get
what?
dead.
Get out of there, you Russian bastard.
I'm just hungry.
What?
I'm hungry.
Oh, I thought you had a rat in your stomach trying to eat its way out of your abdomen, or maybe you swallowed some cyanide.
No, I'm just hungry. I want to go to the kitchen and get some food.
He needs food.
Food.
All right, let's go to the kitchen. I got this side.
I got this side.
We good?
We're good.
Are we good?
We're good.
Okay, move.
These chicken enchiladas look good.
Move. Stop.
Wait, who are you guys?
We're Secret Service agents for Mr. Marvin.
Marvin, you're running for president?
I am.
Oh, that's hard.
Wait, what are you cooking?
Oh, chicken enchiladas. Looks good, right?
It looks like shit.
Hey!
Mr. Marvin, for your safety, I have to recommend that you not eat these. You're gonna get some kind of deadly diarrhea. I recommend we go somewhere safe with a roof, like Applebee's.
I concur.
I mean, we can go to Applebee's.
I got this side.
I got this side.
Are we ready to move?
We're ready to move.
Are we good?
We're good.
Move. Okay, Mr. Marvin, you stay right there while me and Agent Earl clear the area. Agent Earl, go! Okay, make sure you get rid of any knives and forks. We don't want anything pointy.
I can use a fork.
No, that's what the terrorists want you to do is eat with forks. You gotta use spoons only.
Hello, welcome to Apple.
What the fuck? Get her down! Who are you?
I'm the waitress.
Do you have a gun, you hippie?
No, I work here.
We good?
We're good.
Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Ugh, what can I get you?
Well, just to be safe, I think we should probably get, one of everything on the entire menu just to make sure it's not poisoned.
I concur.
Are you going to pay this time?
Excuse me, this is a presidential candidate. Of course we're going to use campaign money to pay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Marvin, when the food gets here, don't eat anything until me and Agent Earl have tasted it.
All right, here's all the food.
Oh, this all looks so good. I mean, poisoned.
I'm bringing the check before you can run away.
What do you think you're doing, Marvin?
I want a cheese stick.
No. I have to make sure none of this stuff is poisoned before you can eat it.
I say we check the drinks first.
Good idea, Agent Earl. Hey, what the fuck? This is Diet Pepsi. This might as well be poisoned. Marvin, I'm doing you a favor. All right, now what do I want to taste test first? Maybe the chicken wonton tacos? Or maybe the chicken Alfredo? Or the 4-cheese mac and cheese honey pepper chicken tenders? Or maybe the kids' cheese pizza?
Just don't touch my burger. His burger.
All right, Marvin, just be patient and wait right there while we test this food. Agent Earl, ready?
Ready.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Oh, that was definitely not poisoned.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, that was delicious, Marvin.
What am I gonna eat?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I do have 2 French fries left that might be poisoned.
So, how are you going to pay?
Pay? We don't have to pay. He's a presidential candidate.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I am.
All right, that's it.
Oh, shit. Marvin, you okay, buddy?
Man down.
Oh, you got shot. Oh, we are so fired.
Yeah.
Oh, Marvin, I'm so sorry you got shot, buddy. We couldn't help. We were just in a food coma. We couldn't even move.
You saw the gun and you jumped out of the way.
Well, yeah, Marvin, it's a gun. It's fucking scary. I don't want to get shot.
Your job is to get shot to protect me.
Why would I get shot for you?
Because you're supposed to protect my life.
Why is your life worth more than mine?
Well, because that's your job is to die for me if you have to.
Okay, you're definitely not fit to be president if you think you're better than everybody.
I don't think your job is to protect me.
Well, I don't want to get shot. I mean, a human life is a human life. Why should I die for you? That's not fair.
Okay, listen, then you're not good to be a Secret Service agent.
Oh, I don't want to be. Fuck this. I don't want to get shot. I'm not doing this job.
Baby, I think I'm going to drop out of the presidential race. It's too stressful. You're not allowed to eat, and people try to kill you every day.
I think that's a good idea, Marvin.
Okay, how do I announce I'm quitting? Like, do I go on Twitter? I don't have a Twitter.
I think you just say it.
I'm dropping out of the presidential race. Who's at the door? Hello?
Hello, Marvin.
Oh, God. What do you want, Trump?
Well, I just wanted to stop by because I heard that you dropped out of the race.
I did.
Loser! Loser! The hugest loser this country's ever seen.
All right. Well, I thought you'd be happy.
Oh, I am, Marvin. Build the wall, build the wall, build the wall huge. Build the wall huge and build it really tall. Across the Mexico border. Goodbye, fucker. Oh, my ear! Oh!
Hey guys, it's Logan. Thank you guys so much for helping us reach our goal of selling 2,000 Jeffy pianos. The Jeffy piano will only be available until July 31st. So if you still want one, go on smlmerch.com right now and pre-order yours now. Thank you so much for being amazing fans. We love you guys, and I can't wait to make more videos for you. All right, guys, you ready to go practice trick-or-treating?
I still don't understand why we need to practice trick-or-treating. We've been doing it for years without a problem.
Because, Cody, this is a dress rehearsal for Halloween. We make sure our costumes look good and make sure we say trick-or-treat right.
How do you say trick-or-treat wrong? You just say trick-or-treat and then they give you candy.
No, Cody, you have to say the whole thing. That's how you get more candy. You say trick-or-treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
And then the rest. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear.
I like that better.
No, we're not going to say that. We're not going to say, if you don't, I don't care, I'll pull down your underwear. Like, you're threatening to assault them? You're threatening to pull their underwear down? Who wrote that? Bill Cosby or Jared Fogle?
Well, that's just how it goes, Junior.
We're not saying that part. See, this is why we have this whole dress rehearsal, so we say it right, because if you say that, we're going to get arrested. All right, so I think we have the whole gang. We got Joseph as Scooby. And we got Penelope as... Daphne, and we got Cody as...
Velma.
And then we got Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm Shaggy. Wait, we're missing a character. We're missing Scrappy-Doo.
Oh, we don't have a Scrappy-Doo.
Oh, Chef Pee-Pee would be a good Scrappy-Doo.
But we don't even have the costume.
I'm gonna go ask him if he wants to be Scrappy-Doo.
But we don't have the whatever.
Come on, guys. He has to see our costumes.
Okay.
We'll make him want to do it. Hey, Chef Pee-Pee.
No, not right now, Junior. I'm making fried fruit by the foot.
That sounds yummy.
Wait, you guys dressed like Courage the Cowardly Dog for Halloween? Wait, you're 4 days early, though.
No, we're not Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't know what would make you even think that. I mean, I guess I could be Muriel and Junior could be Eustace Baggs, but no, that's not what we're doing.
But Joseph is the dog.
No, we're Scooby-Doo.
Never heard of it.
Impossible. Everybody's heard of Scooby-Doo.
Well, I didn't, because I never had a TV growing up.
Well, I feel like it still would have gotten around somehow.
Well, it missed me. It never got around. What do you guys want?
We want to know if you want to dress up like Scrappy-Doo.
Who?
Well, Scrappy-Doo is like a little Courage the Cowardly Dog who's also an asshole.
No, I want to be Clifford.
Oh, you've heard of him. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Who hasn't heard of Clifford the Big Red Dog, you idiot?
Okay, but we don't even have a Clifford costume or a Scrappy-Doo costume, so I don't even know why we're asking you.
Come on, guys. Let's go practice saying trick or treat.
Bothering me and my fruit fried.
It's good to be a billionaire. What the?
Chives, get in here!
Yes, sir.
Empty! More yummy!
Very well, sir.
Hurry, Chives, I'm parched like a pear tree!
Oh, come on.
Chives, you're blindfold! Put it on! I don't want your life to be too easy!
Oh, very well, sir.
You better not spill it. I swear to God, if you spill one drop on that counter, I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what? I'm gonna come watch.
Oh, where is it?
You better not spill it. That is Poppy Rose 2007.
But, sir, I can't see.
Didn't you go to Butler School or some shit?
Well, they didn't teach me this in Butler School.
Well, they should have. Wasn't it on your resume that you were the best blindfolded wine pourer?
Sir, you just made that up.
No, I didn't. You better start pouring.
I just don't see under what circumstance anyone would ever need to blindfold themselves in order to pour wine.
This one. Now get to pouring.
Oh, very well, sir. Oh, wait, I think I'm getting it, sir.
Look what you did!
There's no way! Well, I swear I was pouring it in the glass, sir.
Chives, I'm tired of you screwing around. Now get your ass out there in the yard and pick up the gardener shit.
The gardener defecates in the yard?
Yes, you know he's not allowed in the house, that old stinky fuck.
Oh, very well, sir.
Go! Quinceañera! Get in here! Mess time!
You call for me, Mr. Goodman?
Yes, mess time.
Oh, do you want me to get back on my knees?
No, that's yummy time. This is mess time. Clean it.
Oh, so do you want me to make a mess with my mouth?
No, take your hand and a napkin and rub-o the table-o and clean up the fucking mess.
Oh, so you just want me to clean up this wine with this napkin?
CC's Pizza. Yes, yes, pizza. Now I'm gonna go make sure Javier the gardener didn't leave his orange picking ladder under my fucking orange tree, or else he's going right back to Chihuahua, Mexico.
Okay.
out the mask! Bad quinceanera! Bad! You're fired! No more job! Bye-bye green card.
Sir, she's dead! She's been stabbed in the back!
And you know what that means, Chives? That means you're gonna have to pick up the slack around here and start doing all her jobs. That means cleaning the house, giving me blumpkins.
Oh.
Give me thank you, Tom.
No, sir, anything but that! I really think we should just call the police!
Okay, you do that, and I'm gonna go Google up some cities in Mexico where I can find a new one.
Oh, where's my phone? Oh, I gotta call 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Please help! There's been a murder!
Oh, do you know who did it?
No, it just happened! I have no idea who could have done it!
Well, don't worry, because you're talking to a clue master. Let's see, it has to be Colonel Mustard in the study with the candlestick.
What? No, there's no Colonel Mustard here.
Okay, then it's definitely Professor Plum. It's always him.
What, are you playing Clue?
Yeah, are you not playing Clue?
Sir, there is a dead body here! Someone has been murdered!
Oh, shit, for real? Okay, well then I'll be right there.
Thank you, please hurry. He's already here. Hello?
Trick or treat!
What?
I know Halloween's not till Thursday, but we wanted to practice saying trick or treat.
What? It's 3 fucking words, Junior.
I called the cops though! There's been a murder!
A murder? You hear that, gang? We solve crimes. We're the mystery gang.
Yeah.
The mystery gang? Oh, you must mean forensics! Yes, come right in, the body's this way!
Body? Cody, do we go in?
No, Junior, we don't solve real crimes.
Well, but we're the mystery gang. Let's ask Scooby if we should go in. Hey, Scoob, should we go in?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Good idea, Scoob. Let's go.
What?
Alright, the body's over here!
Zoink, Scoob!
Jinkies.
Yabba-dabba-doo!
That's the Flintstones.
Oh, my bad, dude.
Say it right.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Do you have any dog treats me and my dog can eat?
What? No.
Oh. Well, all right, gang. There's a dead body. What should we do?
I think we should split up and search for clues. Come on, Daphne.
Okay.
All right, guys. There's 2 clues here. A knife in this girl's back and a body with a knife in it.
I think you can count those as one.
Well, look, we're gonna solve this murder. We're gonna find out what happened to her.
Junior, what the fuck are we doing here? We're supposed to be practicing for trick-or-treating, which is stupid anyway because it's not even that hard.
It is kind of hard, guys. We've been trick-or-treating our entire lives and not one time have I messed up saying trick-or-treat.
Then why do we need to practice?
Because there's some people who have a hard time saying trick-or-treat. Hey, Joseph, how do you say the words when you open the door on Halloween?
Oh, smell my feet, give me some money.
See, he just doesn't quite get it.
Okay, yeah, I understand that, but we're not gonna solve a murder, Junior.
But look, we're the Scooby Gang. We can solve murders just like they do in the show.
Okay, they're not called the Scooby Gang, and they don't solve murders. Usually it's just some goofy guy in a mask running around trying to scare people for insurance purposes or something.
What was that last part you just said?
For insurance purposes or something?
Hey, bald man. Does anyone, pull out, a life insurance policy on this woman before she died?
Well, Mr. Goodman did, but he does that for all of his servants.
We should speak to this Mr. Goodman guy and see where he was during the murders.
Well, he was with me in the backyard while I was picking up the gardener's shit.
Where was the gardener?
He was with me, watching me pick up his shit.
Oh. I'm out of suspects. We should leave.
Yeah, I agree. We should go home and let the police handle this.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said we should let the police handle this.
Police? Please help me is what she said before she got murdered. I can hear it in my head.
No, you're not hearing it in your head. You're just thinking that because it sounds like please.
Wait a minute. I think I know who did this.
Okay, who did it?
Chef Pee-Pee.
What? How the fuck would Chef Pee-Pee do this?
Where was he at when she got murdered?
Probably your house, where he always is.
See, you always think he's at my house. See, we don't ever think he's anywhere else. So he could be here, stabbing her in the back when we least suspected.
Why would it be him?
I don't know. Why wouldn't it be him? It literally could be anyone in the world.
Yes, it could be literally anyone in the entire world.
So we have to start interviewing everyone in the entire world.
Junior, we're never going to interview everyone in the world.
Not with that attitude. If you just stop talking and stop yapping, we can start talking to people.
Okay, well, let's go talk to Chef Pee-Pee.
All right, I think we should drag the body and show him the body.
Junior, why are we going to drag the body there?
Because if we show Chef Pee-Pee his victim's body, he's going to cry when he sees his victim. If we go say, hey, Chef Pee-Pee, did you kill someone? He could lie to us. But if he sees the body right in front of him, he's going to cry because he's going to remember stabbing her in the back.
I think if you show anybody a dead body, they're going to freak out.
Listen, you just go find the other two, and me and Scooby are going to drag this body to our house.
Okay, fine.
Oh, come on, Scooby. She's slipping.
I got her, dude. I got her.
Grab the body.
I got her, dude.
Well, what are you saying?
Raggy.
Yeah, that's right, Scooby.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, hey, cops. We are solving a murder.
Really? Because it looks like you guys might be doing a murder.
No. See, we're the Scooby Gang, and I'm Shaggy. He's Scooby-Doo.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, and so this guy called the Scooby Gang to solve the murder.
No, he called the police, and I would know because I am the police.
Oh, well, listen, you don't have to do anything. We got it from here. We have a prime suspect.
Oh, well, who is it?
My chef, Chef Pee-Pee.
Oh, what clues have you found?
We found a knife in this woman's back, and she's dead.
Okay, and what about that says Chef Pee-Pee?
The kitchen knife.
Thank you, Scooby. What'd you say?
Kitchen knife.
Yeah, so the kitchen knife, my chef is in the kitchen, and he uses kitchen knives, so maybe he came over here and stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Okay, but we're nowhere near his house.
Yeah, see, that's what makes him a prime suspect, because no one was to suspect it's him, and he just probably came over here and did this real quick.
Okay, look, I don't feel like arresting all of you and doing all that paperwork, so I'm gonna let this play out, because I have a feeling you guys are just gonna call me later.
Yeah, he realized we're better than him.
Totally.
All right, come on, the body slipping,
Oh, Jesus, slippery one.
Oh my god, Fred! I think I found a clue!
Oh my god, where?
It's right there, it's a mask!
Oh my god, you found a clue! Yay! Oh my god!
Hey guys, Shaggy and Scoob are dragging the body back to Shaggy's house.
Hey Velma, look, I found a clue!
Yeah, she totally found a clue!
Oh wow, good job, guys.
No, say the thing.
Yeah, say the thing.
Jinkies, a clue!
This damsel's distressed!
Okay, but guys, seriously, can we cut the shit? Somebody's actually dead and Junior's dragging the body back to his house, so grab that. I think it might be important.
Okay.
What am I doing wrong?
Hey, Chef Pee-Pee.
No, not right now, Junior. I'm trying to fry this fruit by the foot, but it keeps melting.
Have you tried putting batter on it?
Okay. I'll try that next time.
Chef Pee-Pee, do you know this woman?
Why did you bring a dead woman in here, Junior?
How do you know she's dead?
Because she has a knife in her back, you dumbass.
I never pointed out the knife. How do you know there's a knife in her back? How do you know that's how she died?
Context clues I can see with my own eyes. Duh.
Chef Pee-Pee, what have you been doing tonight?
Frying fruit by the foot. Did you not hear me, or your ears not working?
And you've been getting mad at that fruit by the foot, right?
Yes.
Like really mad?
Yes, frustrated.
And maybe you want to take that frustration out on a woman's back with a knife?
Well, maybe, but no, not really. I don't even know this lady.
Oh, okay, so you don't know this lady. How do you know she's a lady? How do you know she identifies as a lady? How do you know she doesn't identify as a man?
Because I...
How do you know her pronouns?
I don't know her like that. I'm just assuming.
Oh, wow. And what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me.
Damn, you're right.
And what does asses do? Shit. And you're talking a lot of shit right now, Chef Pee-Pee.
What do you want from me, Junior?
Did you kill this woman or not?
No, I didn't kill that damn woman.
You swear to God?
I swear to Moses, anybody.
Moses. He didn't swear to God, but he would swear to Moses.
Well, bro, what do you want from me, Junior?
You just for some reason you can't swear to God, but you'll swear to
I swear to God, okay? Does that make you feel better?
Hey Junior, they found this mask. It might belong to the killer.
That mask is way too big to fit my small face. Oh, couldn't be me.
Yeah, he's right. This mask would never fit him.
Oh, I guess we have to look for other suspects. Wait a minute.
What now?
When we came to ask you if you wanted to be Scrappy-Doo, and you thought we were Courage the Cowardly Dog, which is no way close to what we are, I think I saw that mask behind you.
What? No, you didn't. What are you talking about?
Wait, Junior, look right here. It says property of Chef Pee-Pee.
Stop gasping. You know what? Fine. I did it. I did that shit. I killed that bitch.
Zoinks!
Jinkies!
Let's split up, gang!
But why?
Scooby Snacks!
What? Look, I killed her because I hate working here, and I want to work for Mr. Goodman, and she stole my job. So I said, if I could sneak up and stab her in the back while she's working and cleaning up, oh, she could die, and it would be a job opening available, and I could steal all the jobs. It will be mine, and I could have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Nope, not even fucking close. You had one line and you messed it up.
Yeah, Chef Pee-Pee. You're supposed to say, if it wasn't for you, meddling kids.
Meddling kids, yeah.
I told you I didn't watch the damn show!
You're gonna go to jail for killing someone. You swore to God also, that's fucked up.
It is time to play the next game.
Oh, did you come up with one? I thought you were just gonna give us a balloon and a stick and tell us to come up with a game ourselves.
Shut up!
Oh, we're playing the quiet game, everybody! Hey, she's giving clues to games. She should be fired.
I wish we were playing the quiet game. For the next game, we are adding more players.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, there's no way.
Hey, Marvin, what are you doing here?
Hank?
You just don't have any rules, do you? People are just doing whatever the hell you want.
They were playing the same games as you, just in another room.
Another room? How many groups do you have?
This is the final group.
So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left.
Very good, Marvin. That is 6 people. You know your numbers, but do you know your colors too?
Uncle!
Oh, why you calling for your uncle? Did he touch you?
Knock it off! It is time to play the next game. Follow me.
Ow, that hurt.
Hey guys, you ready to watch people die for money?
Hell yeah, I am.
Mickey, I can't see in this fucking thing.
You're not supposed to use our real names, Goofy, you dumbass!
Well, you just fucking did. Stupid piece of shit, man.
Hello, VIPs. Welcome to the Squid Games.
Why is it called that?
Yeah, I hate calamari. I ordered steak.
When am I gonna get some champagne? I'm tired of staring at an empty glass.
Can I get some scissors? The genius that made this mask didn't give me any eye holes.
Goofy, I swear if I have to hear you talk about that mask one more time!
Well, you're wearing a goddamn Batman mask. You can see clear as shit.
Well, you could have been Robin. Robin!
Well, I'm not gonna be your fucking sidekick. The lady at the place said the chicken mask had the biggest eyes.
Well, maybe you should have tried the chicken mask on like I did with my Batman mask!
Oh, yeah? Well, how about you pull a mouse and tool out of your ass so I can cut this thing off me?
Oh, you know what, Goofy? That's actually a really good idea. Oh, Toodles! Oh, wow, it looks like Toodles doesn't give a fuck!
Gentlemen, your waitress will be around shortly.
Where's the bing bong fucker who's running this game?
Unfortunately, the chairman will not be able to attend tonight's game.
Okay, well what game are we watching next?
Tonight, we will be watching The Glass Bridge. The bridge is made out of glass tiles. If they pick the wrong one, they fall to their death.
Neat.
You better not copy that from Bridge to Terabithia, because if you did, I'll sue your ass. You think $400 billion is a lot of money? Walt Disney froze that to his nutsack when he died!
That's a pretty cool bridge.
I wish I could see what you guys were fucking talking about, but I'm stuck inside Chicken Little's ass.
Oh my god, if someone doesn't bring him a pair of damn scissors!
Gentlemen, your waitress is here.
I'm kind of in a rush. I'm the only guard left.
I'll have some champagne.
Oh, I'll have a double.
Whoa, what do you think this game is?
Oh, look, they actually have a budget for something. Hey, what are the rules for this game?
This game is called Glass Bridge. When the time
Hey, could you speak the hell up? You're way over there, and we cannot hear anything you're saying.
Are you kidding me?
See that? Keep up that tone for all of it, because the Siri voice is not working.
This game is called Glass Bridge. When the timer starts, you will cross the bridge in alphabetical order according to your name. Make it across the bridge before the time ends and you win.
Thank you, honey. She's such a bitch.
Okay, so like, what could kill us? We just walk across it?
Yeah. Hey, what could kill us?
Damn it, I thought he was just gonna walk across. Yes, one tiny thing that could kill you. Some of these glass panels are made of tempered glass.
Louder.
Some of these glass panels are made of tempered glass that won't break if you step on it. The other is regular glass that will break if you step on it. You must pick the correct glass in order to make it across to safety.
I feel like that's important information you should have said the first time.
I hope you die!
You too! Marvin, when I win that $400 billion, I'm gonna trap her in a room with nothing but a tissue and a piece of corn and tell her to come up with a game to live.
So who crosses the glass bridge first?
Well, she did say alphabetically, so who would that be?
Well, your first name's Brooklyn, so it'd be you.
But nice try, but I actually go by Guy. So who would be before G? You, Chef Pee-Pee? You're C.
The fuck not. My name is Pee-Pee, not Chef Pee-Pee. Chef is a title, dumbass.
Oh, well, who else would that be? You, Hank?
Well, G comes before H, so it'd be you again.
Well, guess what? I don't go by Guy either. I actually go by my middle name, which is the letter T, so it would be Hank next.
Alright, I don't mind going. You guys didn't know this, but I used to work in the glass industry for 20 years, and I can tell the difference between tempered glass and not.
What, really?
Marvin, we got so lucky, we're gonna live.
Alright, see what you gotta do is you just gotta look for the light refractions in the glass. See, it reflects different. So, let me just take a look here. Oh, this one right here has gotta be the tempered glass.
Oh, no! I guess he didn't know the difference.
Well, I guess we know which one to step on now.
But not the next one.
Well, who goes next?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
Look
J.
at you, Marvin. You know your alphabets.
Oh, Jeffy's next.
Okay, move on your way, fuckers. I'm about to run this bitch.
No, take your time, Jeffy. You gotta take your time. You can't just keep jumping to the next one.
He's doing it.
Don't rush it, Jeffy. Take your time. You might die.
Dang, this is easy. I'm gonna do this shit backwards.
Oh, I can't watch.
Marvin, he did it.
Wait, no way!
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Jeffy, how'd you do it?
Dang, that shit was easy.
Guys, did anyone see what he stepped on?
No, I was just shocked.
What?
Me too.
Jeffy, which ones did you step on?
A, circle, triangle, left bumper, left down, right up.
I think that's the cheat code for guns in Grand Theft Auto.
No, seriously, Jeffy, which ones was it?
I don't know, dang, I forgot. I speed ran that bitch.
Oh my god. Okay, so who's next?
You are, Marvin.
What, me?
Yeah, because it goes Pee-Pee and then Suzanne and then me, so you're M.
My middle name's Zion.
No, it's
Your name ain't Zion. Stop lying. I gotta see your ID.
No. Okay. Can someone help me with the next one? Does anyone know possibly what it could be the difference?
Oh, Marvin, if we had something we could throw at the glass, you can hear the difference between tempered and regular glass.
You can?
Yeah, it's like night and day.
Okay, I gotta think of something to throw. Does anyone have anything to throw? Jeffy, do you have anything to throw?
I got marbles in my ass. I can toss you one of those.
I don't want a marble that's been in your ass, Jeffy.
Marvin, your life could depend on it.
All of our lives depend on it. Get the shitty marble, Marvin.
Okay, fine, Jeffy, toss me a marble. Jeffy, you missed. You made it. We lost it. You have another one?
Daddy, I can shoot him out of my ass like a BB gun.
No, Jeffy, I just need one marble.
All right, hold on.
What?
That sounds like tempered glass to me, Marvin.
Wait, really? It does?
Yeah, it's a very distinctive sound. It's like a cat's meow. You just can't mistake it.
Okay, so it must be this one.
Oh my god, that was so close.
What?
Marvin, I have no fucking idea what glass sounds like.
Are you kidding me? So I just risked my life?
Of course. What, do you think I was trying to help you? I've been screwing over everybody.
So if Jeffy gives us more marbles, we won't be able to tell the difference?
No, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, are you kidding me? Okay, well, I'm not moving forward. Someone else has to go.
No, you have to go all the way.
No, that bitch isn't here, and we all know they don't enforce rules here. And I already risked my life for one square, so someone else come and do the next one.
Yeah, somebody whose letter comes before mine in the alphabet go before me.
Nigga, not me.
I'll go. I've already lost my husband.
Yeah, that's right. See, Marvin, she has bigger balls than you.
Yeah, you come up here and you do it.
What an idiot.
Oh, which one could it be?
Well, your husband worked in glass for... Jeffy, stop it!
Make me.
Your husband worked in glass for 20 years. Did he ever talk about glass with you?
No, all he knew how to do was cheat on me with the babysitter. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. Let me out! Someone else go before me! I don't want to go anymore!
Well, actually, I think I can tell the difference.
Really?
That's that one. I'm not fucking around!
Damn, Marvin, you fucking savage. I didn't think you had it in you. We kill him next.
Oh, yeah, deal.
All right. That means there's 3 tiles left, and I'm still not moving, so someone better go first.
Okay, PPP goes next.
God damn it. All right, you're right. Get out the way. Okay. All right, move, Marvin. This grown for business.
Okay, what do you think the next one is?
I'm not sure. Does this one look like it has a weird tint to you?
I mean, I can't tell a difference. Oh, hey, you can't push me!
No, I was right, though.
You were right. Okay, so we only have 2 more left. What do you think the next one is?
I'm not sure.
Stop pushing me!
Damn, I'm good!
Wait, we only have 1 more left. Okay, well, you actually have to do that one. You can't push me. I'm gonna sit down. You have to actually choose.
No, the hell I don't.
Okay, well, I'm not moving. You chose. You made me risk my life for these 2, so you should jump on a real one.
I guess so. You are right. I didn't make you choose. Hold on. Which one is it?
No! Chef BB died!
But hey, look, Marvin, we know which one to step on. It's right there.
I can't believe Chef BB's dead.
Hey, Marvin, I have a confession.
What?
I actually saw the ones that Jeffy stepped on, so I could have saved all of you, but I wanted to eliminate a few people because I want that money for myself.
You monster!
Yeah, we can discuss that later. The time's about to end. What the fuck was the point of that? We made it across, assholes. You're just gonna shoot glass in our eyes? We don't even have goggles.
So VIPs, did you enjoy the game?
Hell yeah, I did. It was so cool. 3 people died.
And Marvin's still alive, so if I'm lucky, he'll win and I'll get his house payment money.
Oh, I hope he dies. I hate that bitch.
Well, I wish I could have seen it, but I fucking can't.
Just ignore him.
Wait, who died? I bet on the chef named after a penis. Did he live? Hello? Am I talking about fucking Self over here? If you guys left, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh my god, he's dead, Goofy!
Well, fuck. There goes all my extremely goofy movie royalties. Max is gonna be pissed.
Oh, wow. You know what? This champagne, it tastes like hot dogs.
It tastes like hot dogs?
Yeah, it tastes like Piglet's ass cheeks.
Well, Mickey, where's my champagne?
It's right there, Goofy.
Oh, because I know where right there is, because I can fucking see.
I don't know. Why did you reach around?
If I stayed home, I could get a reach around from Clarabelle.
Yeah, everyone has, buddy.
Oh my god, Goofy, you made a mess! Well, it's not my fucking fault I can't see in this stupid ass mess. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and whack off.
Oh my god, I am so sorry I brought him. He's kind of just like a tag-along.
So, Jeffy, you ever gonna share your Squid Game money?
Nope.
But Jeffy, we could use that money for groceries.
I want Uncrustables!
Okay.
The strawberry kind!
Okay, Jeffy.
And the grilled cheese.
But Jeffy, those were discontinued in 2014.
Tell them to bring them back!
Okay!
Don't talk back to me, woman!
So Jeffy, we really could use the money for bills like electricity and my car payment.
But I have things that I want to buy. Like I need to pay my asshole not to shit.
You can't do that, Jeffy.
Well, it's been working. I'm constipated as fuck.
Jeffy, you have $400 billion. You'll never spend that money. Come on, just share it.
It's not your money, Daddy. I'm the one that won the Bing Bong games. Daddy, you think when Asian people watch the movie Inside Out and they get to the imaginary friend part, they're like, hey, he has my name.
Well, Jeffy, please just let us have some of the money. Come on.
No, Daddy. You know what I'm going to do with all my money? I think I'm going to find the guy who started all these games.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because I'd much rather do that than support my family and live comfortably for generations.
Well, Jeffy, how much money are you going to spend on finding out who started the games?
All of it! I even hired a private investigator.
What, a private investigator?
Yep, because he's going to help me find them.
Why do you want to find them so bad?
Because I don't like it.
What, you don't like what?
The game. I think it's bad.
And you want to spend all the money to stop the games instead of support your family?
Yep, all 400 billion of it going to find whoever created Squid Game.
That's bullshit, Jeffy. You know it's dumb.
Well, that's what I want to do with it. It's my money. Oh, there he is. That's a private investigator. Go get the door, poor.
I'm not going to answer the door. I don't have to do what you say. I'm still your dad.
Go get the door!
Yes, sir.
Don't talk back to me.
Hello?
Hey there, somebody call a private investigator?
Yeah, my son wants to pay you $400 billion to find Squid Game.
I'm sorry, what?
He wants to pay you $400 billion to find Squid Game.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll do it, but I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. If you hand me a remote, I can find it in like 15 seconds.
No. He wants you to find the real Squid Game where people die for money.
Oh, yeah, my brother was in that.
Oh, you died?
No, not me. No, that was my brother. He was loses at Squid Game guy. Yeah, he made it to the final two, but I knew he wasn't going to win just, based on his name. That was it fogging up.
Yeah.
It's kind of raining out here. Wait, didn't he kill you too?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it was a butter knife. It didn't really penetrate the skin. And so I slowed my breathing down using Ninja Focus and pretend to die.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, actually, my daughter... my daughter won the school version.
No fucking...
I know, small world, right? It's crazy. My family actually has a long history of Squid Game stuff. You probably should have called my brother Find the Squid Game guy, because he actually already found it. So, I mean, he killed himself after that because he had no reason to live. But yeah, I mean, I can come look for it if you want.
Yeah, that's what he wants. That's what my son wants to pay you to do.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Jeffy, he's here.
Hey, I'm the private investigator.
Oh, good. I have this bump underneath my shaft, but above the balls, and it's quite bothersome.
Oh, well, I don't do that. I'm not a doctor.
But you're a private investigator, and I need you to investigate my privates.
Well, I like to solve mysteries.
Well, then solve this mysterious bump that's underneath my shaft.
I mean, listen, if you give me $400 billion, I'll do pretty much anything.
Would you suck a wiener?
Yeah, you'd have to pay me to stop.
Oh, well, Daddy, I don't know if I want to find the Squid Game anymore because I got $400 billion and an unsucked wiener.
Jeffy, listen, just listen to the man. Can you tell him that spending his money is stupid? He should save it.
I mean, he's about to pay me $400 billion to find something or suck something, and that's a lot of money.
Jeffy, listen, you're getting distracted. You need to focus on the finding the Squid Game.
I'm not distracted. I'm laser focused on getting my wiener sucked.
But Jeffy, listen. You do whatever you want. It's your money.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather find the Squid Game than suck wiener.
Okay, well, in that case, take all this money and then take this bag of money and you go find the Squid Game guy and call me if you need any more money.
Okay, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Yeah, and call me if you find him.
Yeah, I will do.
Jeffy, can you please just let me borrow $1 million?
Well, are you going to investigate my privates?
I'll take a look at it.
All right, come on.
Hey, Karen, check this out.
What's with the outfit?
You know what that is, Karen? That's Luke Skywalker's actual lightsaber from Episode 6.
That's nice, Boiny.
I bought it, $500,000.
What? Boiny, we don't have that.
Check it out, Karen. That's a Rolex.
That sounds expensive, Boiny.
Bling. I paid $100,000 for this necklace. Those are real diamonds.
Boiny, we don't have that kind of money.
Yes, we do, Karen, because I recently came into a bunch of money. And don't touch it, it's still sticky.
Boiny, I have a question.
Yes, Karen?
Why do you have sunglasses on inside?
Because I'm hot shit, Karen. This is what rich people do. They wear sunglasses inside.
Well, Boiny, how did you get the money?
Well, you see, Karen, this idiot decided to give me a whole bunch of money to find some people who made a murder game, and he'll give me more anytime I ask for it.
Well, Boiny, isn't that guy who hired you gonna get mad when you're not finding the murderer?
No, I'll just tell him that I'm getting close, but I need more time and more money. Look, he's got $400 billion. He's gonna forget about this.
That makes sense, Boiny.
So what, do you want to go shopping or go on a cruise?
No more cruises, Boiny. I didn't like the poop one. It was stinky.
Okay, you want to go to Fiji?
Yes.
Okay, start packing your bags. Let's go to fucking Fiji.
Okay, Boiny.
I can't believe it was a raisin.
I can't believe you ate it.
Well, it was originally a grape when I put it under there.
You're disgusting, Jeffy.
But it was yummy.
No, Jeff, you're gonna make me throw up. Shut up.
I wonder if the guy found the owner of Squid Game yet.
If he did, he would have called you, Jeffy. I'm sure he would have.
Yeah, he needs to give him a stern talking to.
All right, Boiny, we're all packed for Fiji.
Did you pack my pirate outfit?
Yes, Boiny, it's right there.
Good, because you know I'm an ass pirate. I like looking for booty.
Yes, Boiny, I know.
Oh, and you got my surfboard? Oh, I'm so excited. I already got us non-refundable tickets.
That's so exciting, Boiny.
And I booked us one of those hotels under the water.
But Boiny, how will we breathe?
Rich people don't need to breathe, Karen.
Hey, Dad, where are you going?
Oh, we're going to Fiji.
What? Fiji? Oh my God, I've always wanted to go to Fiji.
Oh, well, you're not coming. Here's $100. Order yourself some pizza for a week or a month. I don't care.
Dad, $100 isn't gonna last me a month.
Okay, fine. Here's $200.
Dad, $200 isn't gonna buy me a month's worth of pizza.
Fine, take the whole bag of money.
Oh my God, Dad, thank you so much.
I'll just call the guy and ask for more cash. Hold on, I gotta make a phone call.
Vroom, 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 pew, pew,
Quiet,
pew.
Karen. I can't let the guy know I already spent the money.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Big J? It's the PI.
Did you find the guy yet?
No, but I am getting real close. And hey, I got a hunch, and that hunch needs some money.
Well, how much more money do you need?
Oh, about $500,000 ought to cover it.
No, just use the money I already gave you.
No, because you said I could call for more money.
Yeah, I lied.
Okay, what?
Yeah, just use the money I already gave you.
No, but you don't understand. I already spent it all. I went all the way to Egypt, and I found a troll under a bridge, and he says if I give him $500,000, he'll tell me his secrets.
Well, send me a picture of the troll.
I can't do that, because he's a vampire troll, and he doesn't show up on cameras.
Oh, well then let me talk to the troll.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Troll, please tell this man why you need money. Karen, you're the troll.
I'm a troll. Give me your secrets, roar.
No, I need the secrets from you, Mr. Troll.
Roar! I'll give you my secrets if you pay me money, roar.
Do you accept Venmo?
No, the troll only takes cash.
Pew, 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 pew.
And he has a lightsaber.
No bull.
Yeah, he's so scary.
Oh, well, too bad. Find the guy with the money I already gave you.
But no, I need the money for the troll, remember?
Listen, if you don't find him with the money I already gave you, then I'm gonna hire the 2 best hitmen to come and kill you. Bye.
Okay, Karen, no more Fiji.
What? But Boiny, you got non-refundable tickets, remember?
Oh no, I remember, believe me. But now I gotta sell this chain, and I gotta sell that lightsaber.
No, it's mine now.
Ooh, I can get money from Penelope. Penelope, I need that money I gave you back.
Dad, you're looking at it.
What?
I spent all the money on Labubu's.
Oh, I remember these. One of these tried to kill me one time. Wait, but you spent all the money already? There's no way. You have to have some left.
Well, Dad, how do you think they got here so fast? I had to pay for expedited shipping right through my window.
And you only have $200 left?
Yeah, that's for my pizza.
Okay, well, I'm taking your pizza money.
But Dad, how am I going to eat?
Eat your Labubu's.
Boiny, did you get the money from Penelope?
No, she spent it on Labubu's.
Laboobies? Oh my God, Boiny, I love Laboobies! That's so cute, I want one!
No, Karen, you don't understand. I have to find a murder game using only $200 or 2 hitmen are gonna kill me.
Oh, Boiny, instead, can we spend that money on Laboobies for me? Because I really want one.
No Laboobies. Karen, I'm so stressed out right now. I gotta find a murder game, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that because it's not like they advertise.
Boiny, look the notes!
Breaking news, okay? The people who make the Squid Game Death Game is creating a kids-only game where the winner gets $456 billion. So if you have a kid and you need money, enter them into the game.
Huh, they do advertise.
Boiny, they want children! That's horrible!
Oh my God, I have the best idea ever.
What, Boiny?
We should put Penelope in the games.
What, Boiny? You can't do that! She could die!
Nah, she's won once before. And look, I can put a tracker on her leg, so when she gets to the island, I can follow her. Then I can tell Jeffy I found the game, so he gives me his $400 billion. And then if she wins, she's not 18. So I get to take her money, and then I'll have $800 billion.
Oh, Boiny! Boiny, I can watch her Laboobies while she's away.
Yeah, sure. Penelope, get your ass down here!
What do you want, Dad?
Well, Penelope, I'm gonna be entering you in the Squid Games.
No, I don't want to do that again.
Oh, sure you do, champ. Come on. You like Labubu's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well think about how many Labubus you could buy with $400 billion. You could buy out Mr. Labubu.
Or Mrs. Labubu.
Or whoever the fuck, you know? You could do whatever you wanted. You could make Penelope's. You like that, Penelope?
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, so I just need to put a tracker on you, and then I need to get in touch with the Squid Game folks. I mean, if I knew where they were, I wouldn't be in this mess to begin with. She wants to play! She wants to play the Squid Games! Squid game! She wants to, I gotta see a man about a squid game? Squid game! Chili's baby back ribs! Squid Game sauce. Oh, that's them!
Yes? Hello, would your kid like to participate in the Squid Game?
Yes, her name is Penelope and she is over there.
You don't look poor.
Oh, this is my Halloween costume.
In July?
I am just practicing. We are actually in crippling debt. Let me go get her.
Okay.
Okay, Penelope, keep this tracker on your ankle at all times. If anybody asks, just tell them it's a diabetes device.
An air tag?
Yes.
An air tag is how you're gonna save me?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna save you before the first game starts. Come on, let's go say hi. Okay, Penelope, this is... I didn't catch your name.
Egg roll man.
No way.
Yep, come with me.
Okay, you kids have fun. Have a back by 9, right? You probably won't. Okay, now all I have to do is track the air tag to wherever they end up. Right now they're in the car.
Boiny, wouldn't it just be easier to go follow them?
No, Karen, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm tired.
But Boiny, we were about to travel to Fiji. You weren't too tired for that.
That's because I was gonna sleep on the plane. They had lie-flat seats. I think right now we should just order some pizza and go to bed.
Oh, Boiny, can we eat the pizza in bed?
Yes, we can eat the pizza in bed, but don't get any grease on the sheets.
Don't worry, Boiny, I'm gonna lick my fingers.
Ugh.
Hey, Marvin.
What, Goodman, what are you doing here?
Did you see me on the news?
What, no, I didn't have the news on.
Well, Squid Game is doing a whole new game just for kids, and I was coming to see if you were going to enter your son in it.
What, just for kids?
Yeah, I'm entering my baby, Benjamin Franklin Goodman. Where?
What, you're entering your baby?
Yes, because it's a win-win for me. 1, if he dies, I don't have to pay child support. Or 2, if he wins, then I get $400 billion.
That's kind of messed up.
I don't give a shit. Come on, Benjamin, let's go.
Did I just hear what I think I heard with my hearing ears?
Yes, Jeffy, I mean, they're doing the Squid Games again, but it's just for kids, and you're not a kid.
I'm a kid. I just took a shitty shit fuck in my diaper.
Well, Jeffy, I mean, how are you going to get a hold of them? You hired a private investigator to get a hold of them. I don't think they're just going to appear out of nowhere.
Squid Game fuckaroo.
Oh, you're here to play the Squid Game? Come on!
Whoa, what is this place?
Hey, Junior, you're here too?
Yeah, Cody, my dad's making me play for the $400 billion.
Yeah, my parents are making me play too. They want the money.
Well, you are Jewish.
You nerds are gonna die, because that money's mine.
No, I need that money way more than you guys.
Joseph, you're here too?
Yeah, dude, I saw it was a contest going on. I need this money.
Hey, guys!
What, Jeffy, what are you doing here? You're over 18.
Yeah, well, I won last time, so they let me join again. And I need the money, and then once I get the money, I'm gonna find the guy who made Squid Games, and I'm gonna kill him. When?
Is that a fucking baby?
Yep, and I'm gonna win that $400 billion.
Hey guys!
Oh, hey Timmy, you're here too?
This is so crazy!
Well, look, all our friends are here.
Hey, Junior.
Penelope, me and you are broken up, so I don't want to talk to you. I hate you.
That's fine, Junior, because I'm gonna win the $400 billion anyway.
I'm gonna win the $400 billion.
No, I'm winning, dude.
I'm here.
It's getting kind of crowded. Could you guys back up a little bit? I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, whatever. Move out of the way. Give him some space. Give him some space.
Hey kids, who's ready for the Squid Games? Or should I say, Kid Games? Cause it's the kid version. Yup.
You would seem a lot nicer if you didn't have a gun.
Oh, this thing? This is just so I could shoot you.
That's kind of what I was worried about.
So who's ready to play some goofy, silly games to win $400 billion?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
All right, we'll start tomorrow. Go to sleep.
Wait, is that the first game?
I bet I can fall asleep faster than all you guys.
Hung shoe, I'm sleeping, hung shoe.
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
Oh, dude, turn on the TV so we can watch LeBron James.
Oh, doesn't LeBron James play with his son?
Oh, dude, pause. Yes, he plays basketball with his son. You have to say basketball.
But LeBron James is the first player to play with his son.
Why are you saying it like that? You're just repeating it. Say it right.
Okay, hey, Cody, you want to watch LeBron now?
Nah, more of an Iman Shumpert kind of guy. What's old Shump doing these days?
He hasn't been in the league in years, dude.
Just out there shumping it up.
Wait, why does Ken have a tiny Cody on his arm?
Oh, well, I caught somebody on a naughty website. So now, instead of looking at other guys, he can just look at me.
He's a doll, dude. He can't get on a website.
He's not at all, Joseph.
What website was he on?
Hasbro. He's looking at Mr. Potato Head ass.
Mr. Potato Head ass?
Yeah, the head, the ass, all of it. And it really upset me because I don't even know which hole he was fantasizing about. The ear holes, the arm holes, the eye holes.
Oh, well, you know, jeebing with your left hand is crazy.
Yeah, he is left-handed.
Okay, well, let's watch some LeBron James.
Yes. Oh, dude, no! You turned on Dr. Finkelshits!
Okay, let me change it. I really want to watch LeBron play with his son.
Bro, stop saying that. You're gonna make me hate basketball.
Wait, hold on. Let's see if it's a rerun.
Hello, I am Dr. Friedrich Finkelschitz, and today I have invented this machine to detect alien signals from outer space and determine if they are really trying to contact us. I will now input the coordinates. Beep, 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 beep. I think I'm getting a signal.
You digging in me. You digging in a nigga.
Yes, kid! I think I have this pointed at my neighbor's house. Maybe this is better? Maybe?
December 3rd, 2024. We will kill all humans.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you speak up?
I said December 3rd, 2024. We will kill all humans.
Oh my god! That is today! Everybody run for your lives!
Oh my god!
Oh no, an alien invasion before GTA 6?
Guys, it's just a TV show. Oh my god, Ken! Please get some help!
Cody, being serious, there might be an alien invasion today!
Guys, Dr. Finkelschitz is just a TV show. I think Ken might actually be addicted.
Dude, you know you had to Google search Mr. Potato Head's ass and then put it in his hands.
But no, I'm not doing this. Ken just has a problem.
The news!
Breaking news, okay. Aliens have sent a video to Earth threatening to kill all humans today. The Secretary of Defense is holding a press conference, and we'll go to that now.
My fellow Americans, today we received a rather threatening message from an alien saying he was gonna come down here on Earth and open up a can of whoop-ass. Well, I got a message for you, Mr. Alien. We got a can opener, and a bigger can of whoop-ass, with even more whoop-ass in it. And it's one of those easy-to-open cans that has a little pull tab on it. But if you can't open that up with your weird little alien hands, we got a can opener, so you can open it up and eat all your whoop-ass. Because we got an all-you-can-eat whoop-ass buffet. We got a golden corral of whoop-ass. Breakfast, whoop-ass. Lunch, whoop-ass. Dinner, whoop-ass. Dessert, upside-down whoop-ass cake. And then maybe when you get done eating, you can meet our actress, E. Goldberg. We took the whoop out of her name and put it in a can of ass, and we made whoop-ass. So if you're hungry for whoop-ass, come on down here so we can feed you. And if you're not hungry for whoop-ass, don't even come down, because that's all we have to eat.
Okay, guys, I feel comfortable knowing the military has so much whoop-ass.
Heck yeah, dude. If the aliens touch down here, they're gonna have to deal with LeBron James.
Oh yeah, LeBron James stopped aliens in Space Jam 2.
Heck yeah, dude. He's a part of the space defense.
Actually, there were no aliens in Space Jam 2. It was all just an algorithm, and his name was Algae Rhythm.
Huh?
Aren't there aliens in Space Jam?
Yeah, I could've sworn it was.
Well, I've seen the first one, not the second one.
Yeah, me neither, nigga.
So, there's no aliens in Space Jam 2?
No, it's all like computer stuff. Like Algae Rhythm kidnaps LeBron James's son and traps him in the Warner Brothers database.
Wait, LeBron James made a movie with his son playing with his son?
Wait, dude, stop saying it like that. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Well, no, it's actually not his son. It's an actor playing his son. They got an actor to play his wife, too. It's weird.
Why didn't LeBron James just get his actual son in the movie?
I don't know. It seems like they could have done that. Oh, yeah, and Bugs Bunny dies at the end. But
what?
Then, yeah, like kind of. But then he shows up again later in the real world, and I don't know how the hell that works. And then Batman's there, and Rick and Morty.
This movie's trippy.
Is Rick and Morty playing basketball?
No, they don't play basketball. They just kind of like watch, I guess. And then, it's like everybody that Warner Brother owns the rights to shows up for the big basketball game. And he's like playing against other basketball players, but they're all weird. Like there's a spider lady and a snake lady. And what is that eyebrow guy?
Anthony Davis?
Yeah, him. He's like a Birdman, and his name is The Brow. And then there's a guy who can like stop time, and that's a problem.
There's no way LeBron could beat all those people.
Well, he does. He does do it. It's hard, but he does it.
How? Does he have superpowers?
I mean, other than being LeBron James, no.
That's a superpower on its own.
That's a power, definitely.
Excuse me, sir?
What is it, Lieutenant Gar?
Our radar has detected a UFO entering Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, that sounds like a hungry alien. He must have seen my commercial for whoop-ass. Poor little fella must have thought we were gonna run out. But we're never gonna run out of whoop-ass. We're overstocked.
Right, so what is it you actually want to do?
Well, does that little alien fuck have Uber Eats or DoorDash?
I don't think so.
Because I personally want to deliver him a can of whoop-ass. Get a 5-star rating.
Wait, you personally?
Yeah, that's right, boy. Go fuel up a jet. Make sure you pack lots of cans of whoop-ass.
Sir, you do realize we don't actually have cans of whoop-ass.
I know that, boy. I'm talking about nukes. I'm talking about rockets. Now hurry up. I don't want that whoop-ass to get cold.
Yes, sir.
And make sure you pack
I guess the alien was not hungry for whoop-ass. Maybe he stopped at McDonald's first. Well, I guess that makes me the Secretary of Defense, and I don't want that to happen to me, so I think the best course of action would be for me to go home and order some Taco Bell. Yeah, chalupa.
Okay, so Algae Rhythm kidnapped LeBron James's son, but it wasn't really LeBron James.
I don't care anymore. I just want to know if Lola Bunny is hot in this one.
Not as much, but also I'm gay, so you're asking the wrong guy.
Okay, so was Space Jam 2 good?
No.
Okay, well, I think they should have made Space Bam, a football movie with Looney Tunes with Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, and then the other team is nothing but girls, and then if they lose, they have to show their feet so Tom can lick them. Freaky ass.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. Hello?
Greetings, Earthling!
The aliens from Toy Story!
Correct! Which movie?
Oh, shit, they made like 4 of those. They're making a 5th one. Toy Story 1?
Correct!
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Emperor Zurg! He's trying to kill us and probe our asses!
Oh no, well you guys can hide in here.
Thank you! You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
Okay.
Who's at the door, Junior?
Wait, where's Joseph?
Oh, he went to the bathroom. He kept talking about feet, and I think he had to jeeb.
Oh, you spilled some on your shirt.
Oh, did I?
God damn it, Junior! What's going on? Who are they?
It's the aliens from Toy Story.
You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
You saved their lives?
Well, they said they needed a place to hide, and I said they could hide here.
We will do anything to show our gratitude.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Junior, I think you should tell them to thank me personally.
But Cody, they each have 1 less eye than you.
Junior, what are you talking about? They have 3 eyes and I have... Oh, fuck you!
Alright, freak!
What are they doing here?
Well, they said they're hiding from Emperor Zurg because he wants to probe their asses.
Well, I think I need to have a little talk with this Emperor Zurg.
Well, he's on the television right now.
Attention, puny humans! I am Emperor Zurg. You will give me those aliens, or I will probe all your asses. You have 120 seconds to decide.
Oh no!
Don't worry, aliens. We're not going to turn you into Emperor Zurg. Junior, can you help me get my pants off? I want to make it easy for Emperor Zurg.
No, Cody, we gotta turn them in. I don't want something in my ass.
Okay, more for me then.
What the hell? What are y'all talking about?
Oh, hey, Joseph. Well, these are the aliens from Toy Story 1.
You saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
I saved their lives. They're eternally grateful. And Emperor Zurg wants to probe their asses. And until we turn them in, Emperor Zurg's gonna probe our asses.
Guys, don't worry about Emperor Zurg. That's just Buzz Lightyear from the future.
No, Cody, Lightyear sucked. Lightyear's not canon.
Yes, it is, Junior. It says right at the beginning of the movie, that's the movie Andy watched.
Oh, yeah? So Andy watched Lightyear, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then why weren't these aliens in the Lightyear movie? Because in the Lightyear movie, there's no fucking aliens, but in Toy Story 1, there's these aliens. So why are they selling merch of aliens if they're not in the movie? Because in the TV show of Buzz Lightyear, these aliens are in the show. Doesn't make any sense. And also, why in Toy Story 1, why was there no cat? The cat that's in the Lightyear movie, I'm sure they would have made merch of that cat in the Lightyear movie. And I'm sure Andy would have wanted the cat to go with his Buzz Lightyear doll.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, no, it's so stupid. It's really dumb. And also, we should probably get Buzz Lightyear's help. Buzz Lightyear, get in here!
I am Mrs. Nesbitt.
Oh, he is not going to be any help at all. He just found out he's a toy.
Yeah, he loaded.
Yeah, like a baked potato.
I like Herbie. Fully loaded.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. If it's Zurg, I won't let him in. Hello.
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to let you know I accidentally ordered Taco Bell to your house because I'm over here a lot and I forgot to change the address on the app, so I just want to let you know that so you don't think I'm stealing a package or something.
Oh, okay, what'd you order?
Oh, a chalupa, extra sour cream, of course.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So, you work for the military?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, well, there's 2 aliens on my couch upstairs.
Ah, well, I'm actually off duty right now. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of duty later after I eat this Taco Bell, in the toilet, because it makes me shit.
Oh, well, the alien said that if we don't turn them into Emperor Zurg, we're gonna get our ass probed.
Well, nobody's gonna want to probe my ass from all the duty. I'm gonna have a poopy ass.
Well, you want to say hi to the aliens?
You know what? Yeah, I do.
So, there are the aliens.
Oh, they're Toy Story aliens. I didn't know that movie was real.
Yeah, so apparently Emperor Zurg wants us to turn them in, or he's gonna probe our asses.
Why is your shirt off?
I was promised a good time.
Puny humans, your time is up.
And there he is. Quick, everybody, run! Come on, Emperor Zurg. Give me all you got. I can take it. Shove it in. Shove it right the fuck in.
You can have the aliens.
Yeah, please take them.
Come here, those tight asses are mine.
Oh no, our tight asses.
No! It should have been me.
Okay, well, the Earth is saved, huh? So I'm just gonna go home and eat my Taco Bell.
I will lock the door behind you.
Sorry, I ordered my food to your house. I'll make sure I check the address next time.
Did you happen to order any extra chalupas?
No, I just ordered enough for me, because it's mine. I don't usually order more food for other people because it's not really my problem.
Humans, we're here to kill you.
But kill us? Why? We already solved the problem. Zerg just left.
Well, if you give us our alien kids back, hold on, get your feet out your mouth! If you give us our alien kids back, we won't kill you.
Oh, those were your kids? Well, look, we don't have them. Zerg already took them.
What? Where's Zerg? Where'd he go?
I don't know. Fucking space. Wherever planet he lives. I don't know. I just want to go home and eat my Taco Bell.
What you order?
A chalupa with extra sour cream, of course.
Get back!
Hey, my chalupa!
We'll see you next year. Come on, Mo.
Next year? What do you mean next year? What does he mean next year? Is he coming back next year? What? But my chalupa! God damn it, now I gotta wait till tomorrow to get another one. I don't want it tomorrow, I want it now. It's just been a whole day. I wish he'd killed me.
You would have rather died than getting your chalupa stuff?
Yes, actually, I would. I want to be dead.
You want to be dead?
I want to be dead because I don't have a chalupa. If I had a chalupa, I'd want to be alive, which I don't because I don't have a chalupa.
Are they that good?
They're that good, yes!
Trick. You want to see it?
Show us, Jeffy.
Sure, show us.
All right, I just need $20 to do the trick.
I'm not going to pull out $20.
Come on, Marvin, pull out the $20.
Here.
All right, I'm going to make this $20 disappear.
Oh, no, you're just going to grab it and run away.
No, I'm not, Daddy. It's a magic trick. Oh, magic trick dick. Disappears and shit.
Well, you're just going to tell me to close my eyes and then you're going to grab it and run away.
No, I'm not, Daddy. Keep your eye on the $20.
Oh, I am.
All right, I'm gonna make the $20 disappear. Abracadabra!
Ow! Hey, Jeffy, get back here!
Wait, where did the $20 go?
Jeffy took it. I knew he was gonna do that.
But where did the $20 go?
In Jeffy's pocket, because he ran away.
Where is it?
I hate you. I hate you so much. There's someone at the door. Hello?
Marvin, help!
Wait, why are you in handcuffs?
Well, Goodman here got caught trying to evade his taxes, and then he tried to bribe an IRS agent.
You tried to bribe an IRS agent?
Yes, they only make $61,000 a year, and I was gonna offer him $70,000, which is more money than they make in a year in a single day.
And he's admitting to it.
Well, all right, well, how about I give you the $70,000 and you just don't arrest me?
Now you're trying to bribe a police officer, so that's another charge.
I'm not trying to bribe, I'm trying to help the poor.
Wait, why'd you come here, Goodman?
Because I was gonna give you the $70,000 so you could bail me out of jail.
Why don't you get Chives to do it?
Well, because he's got to go to court with me to plead my case and tell him how much of a good person I am.
I'm not going to try very hard.
So, Marvin, I need you here. Take it. If I'm in there longer than 30 seconds, I'm going to bite your balls off.
$70,000.
Who was at the door, Marvin? Where did you get all that money?
Okay, so look, Goodman got arrested for not paying his taxes, so he gave me $70,000 to bail him out of jail. But I was thinking we don't bail Goodman out of jail and we keep this money for us.
Wait, how long is he going to be in jail for?
Probably years. Not paying your taxes is a serious crime.
Yeah, I don't know, Marvin. He might get really mad if you don't bail him out.
You're right, but think about all the nice things we could do with this money.
Yeah, Jeffy could make it disappear.
No more magic tricks. But think about it. I mean, if I bail Goodman out of jail, he might not ask me for any more house payments. But if Goodman's in jail, then I don't have to give him a house payment because he's in jail. I don't know what to do with this money. Do I do the right thing? Or do I do the wrong thing?
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Boomer, and today I am trying out a new hairstyle. What does everybody think?
I like it. You look like George Washington.
I hate it! Okay, today we will be hearing the case of Mr. Goodman, who is being accused of not paying his taxes, as well as bribing an IRS agent to continue to not pay his taxes. Mr. Goodman, what have you to say about this?
It was all Chives' idea. He's a sad old man, so he came up with the idea all by himself.
But that's not true, Your Honor.
Well, I have already spoken with this IRS agent, and I find you guilty. And if Chives is your mastermind, then I find him guilty as well. You see, I am paid through taxpayer money. That means you're fucking with my money. So I sentence you to 24 hours in prison and to pay $100 million to the IRS. Or me, if you want. prefer me.
$100 million? I'd rather you put me in the electric chair!
Come on, you two.
But why me? Why me? I didn't do anything.
Alright, get in there, you two.
Ew! Brick walls? Where's the marble tile? And the granite countertops? And the quartz flooring? Ew! Poor!
This is jail? We don't have any of that.
Please, sir, don't lock me in here. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm just the butler. I'm innocent.
Alright, zip it, you two. You guys did the crime and you were found guilty, so you have to spend the full 24 hours in jail.
Look, Chives, a hook! Do you have a bed sheet? Because I'm gonna Aaron Hernandez myself. Or maybe Jeffrey Epstein.
Alright, that's it. You're on unalive watch. I'm gonna be back every 15 minutes to check on you.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it in here, Chives. I need to lie down. Ew, poor! What is this bed? And Frank slept on something better than this. This bed looks like it came from North Korea, and it's covered in bed bugs and lice and Ebola. Chives, I need you to lay on this mattress so I can lay on top of you so I don't have to touch it.
Sir, I don't believe I have to listen to you in here.
Chives, I'm gonna make you my jail yard bitch, and for dinner you're gonna have a mouthful of Goodman balls if you don't lay your ass on this bed.
Very well, sir.
I love my Chives mattress. I wonder if it came with the vibrate feature. Vibrate, Chives. Oh, it did. I love the lower lumbar support. Oh, Chives, I have to shit. Mouth.
No, sir. There's a toilet right over there.
Well, this time you got lucky, Chives, but come over here. You need to wipe me.
Very well, sir.
Ew, Chives, what is this toilet? It looks like it has herpes and syphilis all over it. I'm gonna need you to lick it clean so I don't get herpes on my ass cheeks.
But sir, isn't that what toilet paper is for?
Well, do you see any toilet paper in here? Because I sure as fuck don't.
Well, maybe we could ask a guard for some toilet paper.
Chives, we don't have time for that. I have to shit now. Lick.
But
Chives, clockwise. Come on.
It's on my tongue. I think
Lick.
it's sick.
Up, Chives! Lick! Alright, Chives, I have to shit. Pull my pants down. It's velcroed in the front and back.
Okay, sir.
Hurry, Chives, because if I shit in these pants, you're gonna have to lick them clean.
Oh, you should be good now, sir.
Chives, you know I can't shit until you say it.
Very well, sir. All aboard the poop train. Do.
Chives, I need toilet paper, and there isn't any, so give me your shirt.
But sir, this is cashmere.
Well, it's about to be ashmere, so give it to me.
Please, sir, can we just ask the guard for some toilet paper?
No, Chives! And also, there's no bidet, so I'm gonna need you to spit on my asshole. Spit, Chives! Spit!
No, please, sir, no.
Spit, damn it!
Oh.
More spit! It's starting to dry!
Oh, God!
Come on!
I should probably go check on them.
Come on, Chives, a loogie!
But sir, my mouth is very dry.
What the hell is going on in there?
Dear God, officer, please give us some toilet paper.
Chives, when did I say stop spitting? Where's my loogie?
Oh dear God, if you needed toilet paper, all you had to do was ask. Here.
Slam dunk!
No! Why would you do that? We needed that!
No, we didn't, because you spit shined my asshole pretty good, Chives. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Okay, you two just knock it off. Next time you need something, just ask.
Yes, I need something. If you're taking dinner orders, I'll have the filet mignon, medium rare, peppercorn with blue cheese crumbles, a side of asparagus, caviar, and a baked potato. And also, I'll have a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. No, 2017. And for Chives, he'll have the fancy feast, because he's a fancy little fucker. Meow, Chives.
Meow.
Good boy.
This is prison, so we don't have any of that stuff.
So no fancy feast? I'm sorry, Chives.
No, all we have are fish sandwiches.
Oh, well, cats like fish, so go ahead, Chives.
Well, it's better than what you normally feed me.
So when should I expect my filet mignon?
Actually, everybody gets a fish sandwich.
Ew! Jailfish? Where do you even get that from?
Well, it just comes in a truck.
So it doesn't come from Nobu? So it's not mahi or yellowfin tuna?
I don't know, man. It's just fish.
Ew! Poor! I'm going on a hunger strike!
For 24 hours?
Yep!
Okay, if you want to.
Wait, I didn't say no to the fish sandwich!
No, Chives! I'm not gonna let you eat that shitty food. Now come on, I have to lie down.
Oh.
Don't you start complaining, because complaining gives me the runs!
Oh, I'm so excited to have you sit on me!
Alright, Chives, down. Down! Oh, so what the hell are you supposed to do in this shithole anyway? There's no golf course or yacht with bitches or Lamborghinis? Chives, you know I ate it when you mumble. Open your mouth when you talk. What the fuck? Chives, breathe! Breathe! What were you saying?
So, I was saying maybe we could play tic-tac-toe.
Well, I don't see a pen or fucking paper in here, do you? Unless you smuggled some in your ass.
No.
Alright then, down.
But so what if we ask the god for a pen and paper?
Okay. Call the fucking guard, Chives! I'm not gonna waste my words!
But sir, you just said so many more words!
Chives, don't make me shit!
Guard! Guard!
Hey, knock it off, you two. Now you guys are gonna get a third cellmate. See, there was a brutal assault in another cell and there was shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know who did it, but I know it wasn't Bubbles because he's way too friendly. So he's gonna be in your cell for a little while. Come on, Bubbles, get in there.
Oh, Chives, protect me!
What's up, cute little hoes?
Oh, hello, sir.
You a beautiful little butterfly, ain't you?
Sir, did you hear that? He called me a beautiful little butterfly.
I got some soap for your ass cheeks.
Oh, perfect! Grab it, Chives, and start spitting!
Very well, sir.
Yeah, you don't want to drop this soap. We only got one. Hold on pretty tight, okay?
Okay.
Oops. Pick that shit up.
Sir, I believe I've dropped the soap.
Yeah, you did. Pick that shit up.
Pick it up, Chives.
We don't waste soap here, nigga.
But, sir, I feel like if I pick it up, something bad will
You're
happen.
wasting time.
I feel
Pick
like...
up the damn soap.
Just pick it up, Chives!
But something bad's gonna happen, sir.
Nothing bad gonna happen out here, baby. This Bubbles' house. Pick up that damn soap, nigga.
Okay. Oh, what's that?
Hey, don't be scared, nigga. I'll be gentle, I promise. You ain't gonna just walk up in my cell all double cheeked up and shit and not gonna throw it back on daddy. That ass for me.
Good news, Goodman, you made bail. Oh, God.
Just me or Chives too?
I thought he was with you.
No, he does everything for me.
Please don't let me stay here.
All right, mustache, it's your turn now.
Chives, fetch.
But, sir, it's your turn. No, it's your turn now.
I'm ready to go now, please.
Okay, come on.
That's mine, nigga.
Thanks for finally bailing me out of jail, dickhead. What took so long? Chives had to spit shine my ass.
Well, you see, the 70,000 was heavy. I had multiple trips to the car. And
You thought about spinning it, didn't you?
Oh, no!
Don't you lie to me. I have cameras in this house, and I heard you and Porky Pig thinking about spinning it.
Wait, who's Porky Pig?
You little piggy.
Oh.
Well, look, I did the right thing. I bailed you out, so what's my reward?
You get a thumbs up. Good job, bud. You did good.
Well, you see, I bailed you out of jail. And
I gave you the money to bail me out of jail. All you had to do was drive down to the jailhouse and then pay the bail. That's way more work than you do sitting on your ass all day.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, but I left Chives in the jail cell. He's getting railed. But I'll leave him in there for a few weeks until he learns his lesson about tax fraud. Old fuck. Anyway, tomorrow, house payment. Give it to me.
I should have spent the money.
I heard that! Ew.
Man, guys, I love eating popsicles.
Oh yeah, dude, it's the best way to cool off.
Orange is my favorite. Cody, calm down. You can get a brain freeze. All right, everyone try to get a brain freeze. Bite your popsicles. Wait, Jeffy, what happened?
Dude, he bit his tongue. You didn't have to bite that hard.
What, baby, what are you doing?
I'm taking feed pics, Marvin.
Why?
So I can sell them online because you won't get a job.
Baby, no. You gotta take better angles than that.
What?
Because those won't sell.
Marvin!
What? Jeffy, I can't understand you. Put your tongue back in your mouth so I can hear you. Baby, I can't understand what Jeffy's saying.
Well, maybe he has a speech impediment.
He has a brain impediment.
Marvin!
It's true. I can't understand what you're saying, Jeffy.
Marvin, maybe if you speak like him, you'll understand what he's saying better.
Oh, I'll speak like Jeffy.
Marvin!
Ow! Well, look, he's an idiot. Okay, his tongue just fell out of his mouth.
Oh no, I'm calling the doctor.
Call the doctor. Baby, did you call the doctor?
I did. He said he was on his way.
What? That was like 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna call and check on him.
Hello? Damn, baby!
What?
What? Hey, Marvin, is that you?
Yeah, you said damn baby?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm in traffic right now, and there's a lady whose baby's not in a car seat, so I was like, damn, baby, you should be in a car seat.
Is that music I hear?
Yeah, because I'm in my car, listening to music like everybody does. Duh.
Are you at a strip club?
No, Marvin, I told you, I'm in traffic. It's gonna take a while, because, things were crazy at the hospital. There was, like, this woman with her ankles behind her head. How's she doing that? She needs a spanking is what she needs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like I said, Marvin, I'm in traffic.
Okay, well, my son's tongue fell out of his mouth.
My tongue's about to fall out of my mouth. Oh, ooga!
What was that?
That was a car, an old car honking at me, like a wooga. And it's also the noise they make in cartoons when you see a hot lady and your eyes pop out of your head.
I think my son had a stroke.
I'm about to stroke something. Yeah, in traffic, because I'm so bored, I got nothing else to do. I might as well just, rub one out.
Oh, listen, I really need your help. Are you coming or not?
I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, damn. I am coming.
Then please hurry.
He's still there, Marvin.
Yeah?
I'll be on my way. Keep the change.
I think he's on his way. That must be him. Hello?
Hey, Marvin, do you have like a wet napkin or a towel, or can I just straight up take a shower?
Why?
Well, you see, I was in traffic, and I had my window rolled down, just listening to music, minding my own business, and then somebody threw a cigarette in my car, so that's why I smell like a strip club. And then, yeah, you can smell that. And then, because I had my window rolled down, somebody ran by and they stole my wallet, and they took like $500 out of there, plus bottle service, and then they gave me my wallet back, but I still lost a lot of money. And then I was just so bored, sitting in traffic doing nothing, so I decided to do a crafts project, and I had like a hole in my pants, so I decided to try to glue that closed, from the inside. So then, yeah, my pants got all sticky and my legs got sticky, so, can I take a shower?
Yeah, just make it quick.
Hey, baby, he said yes!
Baby?
Yeah, my time doesn't start yet, okay?
Wait, who's that?
Oh, this is a nasty bit. This is, Nurse Baby. Yeah, she spells it B-E-B-E, like Bebe, but I just call her Baby. She's not wearing her nurse outfit, or really any clothes for that matter, because a patient threw up on him. That's why we need to take a shower so bad.
Is that a stripper?
Marvin! Come on, Marvin! No, she is not a stripper. She is a nurse. She's a nurse, and she just got done with a very long 12-hour shift helping very sick kids, just scrubbing puke on her hands and knees, and you call her a stripper. Marvin, apologize to Baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, that's right, baby. So, we're gonna need to use your shower and then also probably your bed to dry off.
Why don't you just go somewhere else?
Well, my wife would never allow me to bring her home, and this is cheaper than a hotel because it's free. So can I take your shower?
Okay, hurry up!
All right, thanks, come on.
Jeffy, ask me a yes or no question. Pick a color.
Boo.
What?
Boo.
What?
Boo.
What?
Boo. Oh, Jeffy, shut up.
Marvin, where's the doctor?
He's taking a shower.
What? Why?
He said he got dirty in traffic. I don't know.
Hey, guys.
Why are you naked?
We were born this way, okay? It's how we're supposed to be. Oh, Marvin, I should probably let you know I pulled the triple S in your bathroom.
A triple S?
Yeah, shit, shower, shave, except I did it all in the shower.
What?
I know, but the toilet was too far away, so I just had to drop anchor right there in the shower. Like, a lot of anchors. I shit like a rabbit, Marvin. Don't worry, I tried to clean it up. I took the plunger and tried to shove it down the drain, but I just made it worse, and it just ended up looking like a big stringy Play-Doh mess, like trying to shove ground beef down a garbage disposal.
That's sick!
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, Marvin, okay, but that's not important. What's important is that I have a question, okay? I don't really know this girl very well.
Wait, what girl?
There's a girl in there.
Yeah, it's a nurse that he works with.
Marvin, come on, that was obviously a lie. She's clearly a hooker.
A hooker?
Yeah, Marvin, don't pretend I'm not a habitual liar. Obviously, she's a hooker. Let's get past that. What I need to know is, should I wear protection or not?
You could ask my fortune teller.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, pick a color.
Red.
R-E-D. Pick a number.
2.
1, 2. Pick another number.
3.
All right, let's see. Only time will tell.
Oh, cool. That's real fucking helpful. Thank you for that. Yeah, I guess time will tell in 9 months when it's too late.
Well, listen, can you just help with my son while you're right here?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it later.
What? Do it later. Do it right now.
No, I'll do it after I'm done.
Oh, Jeffy, go to your room until he's ready. Bedhead.
Guys, I do have another really big favor to ask.
What do you want?
I need some money.
What? For what?
Well, I think my time with her is up, and she did see me shit in the shower and try to shove it down the drain with the plunger, so now she wants more money to stay.
Well, I think I have a 20 in the car.
Get that, please.
Okay.
Marvin, money?
I might have a 10 in my wallet.
That's not going to be enough, buddy. She saw me shit in the shower.
Well, I don't know.
Like a rabbit.
I have an ATM card that I can go get money out of.
Yeah, that's more like it. The longer we sit here talking about it, the more money she's going to need.
Okay.
Here's a 20.
Thank you.
And here's a 50.
50? That's all you could do?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
70's kind of a weird number for seeing somebody shit in the shower, but I can make it work. I can make it work.
Okay, guys, now that we're done eating our popsicles and you're done choking on yours, what do you want to do?
We should play hide and seek.
Oh yeah, dude, that sounds fun as hell.
Okay, I'll count first.
Oh, we're just playing hide and seek. Yeah, sure, you can play. Junior's counting.
Wait, you can understand him?
Yeah, he's speaking in tongues. I speak tongue. Around a butthole, hey-oh!
Okay, I'm gonna count.
Okay.
1, 2.
Wait, you're not that doctor. Do you have my money? Ah! Who are you?
I'm the Green Scooby-Doo Killer, and I'm gonna kill ya. She's dead. Out the window I go.
Hey, baby, I got the money, so you know what that means. Fist in my ass. Jeffy, did you kill my hooker? It has to have been you. You're the only one here. Come on, you're under arrest.
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Boober, and today we will be hearing the case of Jeffy, who is being accused of murdering a hooker. Bailiff, tell me what happened.
Well, Your Honor, I had just gotten done shitting in the shower, and I told the hooker to go wait for me in the bedroom because I needed to ask Marvin for some money because I had to pay the hooker, you know, for obvious reasons. And then when I got into the bedroom, I saw Jeffy standing there right next to the dead hooker.
Oh dear. How much was she charging you?
$100 an hour.
Not bad. For everything?
Yeah, she was a nasty bitch, Your Honor.
Jeffy, how could you? Did you really murder that hooker? Explain yourself. I'm sorry, what? I can't understand you. Can you say that again? Mr. Jeffy, if the next sound out of your mouth is not an understandable sentence, I will find you guilty of murder. That is it. Mr. Jeffy, I find you guilty of murdering a hooker, and I sentence you to life in prison.
She was a good woman. Come on, you monster. Get in there, you murderer. I hope your cellmate does to you what that hooker was gonna do to me. Shove his fist in your ass.
Jeffy, how could you do this to our family? Officer, there's just no way that Jeffy murdered that hooker. There's no way.
Marvin, you're just gonna have to accept that your son's a murderer.
Jeffy, why would you do this? What are you trying to say?
Listen, Marvin, I don't have time for this. I got another inmate I gotta bring in.
Jeffy, if you could just try your hardest to try to explain who did it. Just say it. Just try to say it with the best way you can. You're not even trying.
Alright, Jeffy, it looks like your cellmate's gonna be this guy in a green Scooby-Doo costume.
We can't understand you, Jeffy. Just stop trying to talk.
That's the guy who killed the hooker in the green Scooby-Doo costume.
Yeah, it was me.
Wait, Jeffy, how can you talk? How?
Well, because I had this big piece of Play-Doh in my mouth the whole time pretending it was my tongue.
Wait, so this is the guy who killed the hooker?
Yeah, in the green Scooby-Doo costume.
Why didn't you take out the Play-Doh earlier?
Because I'm a fuck.
And why didn't you speak up in court?
Because I'm a shithead.
So you wasted everyone's time?
Yep.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right! Right, guard! Help!
Somebody owes me $70 and a fist in my ass.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
We can go swimming. It's hot as balls outside.
It is hot outside. Let's go swimming, guys.
You guys have fun with that. I'm gonna stay here and play Genshin Impact.
What's Genshin Impact?
What? You've never heard of Genshin Impact?
Are you gonna tell us what it is?
Well, look at the screen. That's Genshin Impact.
Whoa!
That's so sick! Damn right, whoa.
Well, Cody, what do you do in this game?
Well, you can run and jump. I mean, what other game can you do that in? None that I can mention.
So you can run and jump, and what else?
Well, you can also climb buildings, like some kind of superhero who can climb things. Maybe he was bitten by an insect, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, show me!
Look, I'm climbing that thing.
Whoa!
That's amazing! Yeah, check this out. You can also jump and hover, kinda. Look at me hover, kinda.
Oh my god. He's like hovering, kinda.
He's hovering, kinda. And then check this out.
Oh, hurrah! Oh, cuckoo!
Yeah, guess what? You can also fight. Look at me fight this thing. I'm gonna fight it.
Yeah, kick him up. Yeah,
Fight.
Beat him.
Fight.
Beat him up, Joey!
Die!
I'm sure I'm fighting.
It's taking you forever to kill him.
Yeah, sometimes it does take a while, but that's just the game, you know?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what else can you do?
Well, the best part is check out this hunky dude I'm playing as. Isn't he the sexiest, hottest dude you've ever seen?
I mean, he is really not. I mean, I don't really like guys, Cody. Is there any girls?
Oh, hell yeah, there's girls. There's hot ones, too.
Oh, hot girls? I want to see the hot girls.
Yeah, I want to see these hot girls.
Check out the hot girls. This is Kicking.
Okay.
This is Barbara.
Ooh, she's hot.
That's Jean.
Oh, mid.
This is Amber.
Okay.
That's Mona.
Ooh.
This is Fischl.
All right.
This is Raiden Shogun.
Wait. Cody. Who's that one?
Oh, this is Ning. You know what? I don't think I should say that one.
Oh my God, she's so hot.
She's banging.
Oh my God, I like her. I want to play as her. Wait. I think her name is Ningguang.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Ningguang.
Yeah, I don't want to play as any of these girls, though. I want to play as Ito, that sexy hunk.
Okay, well, can we play with you, Cody?
Well, of course you can play with me, Junior.
But we only have one PlayStation 5.
Oh, Junior. What I'm about to tell you is gonna blow your goddamn mind.
What?
You can also play this game on your phone.
What? No way! Wait, I can play a console game on a phone?
Yep, you sure can. I don't know how the hell they pulled that off.
Oh my God, so if I download this game on my phone, I can play with you on the PlayStation 5?
Oh yeah, you can play it on PS5, on your phone, iOS, Android, PC, all of that.
And it stops there?
It stops there, yeah.
Oh my God, well, I think my phone's dead, so let me go charge my phone and I'll play with you. So, Jeffy, you play with Cody for a second.
All right, I gotta go grab my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna keep playing Genshin Impact.
All right, Cody, I got my phone.
Okay, Jeffy, get ready to check out Genshin Impact, an open-world action RPG game available on PC, Android, iOS, PlayStation 4, and 5. You can explore the vast magical world of Tevat where 7 kinds of elemental powers surge. Look at these awesome graphics.
I'm sorry, were you saying something, Cody? I was downloading the game.
Oh, never mind.
All right, Cody, I'm going to pick Amber because she's got bunny ears and rocking cans.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
All right, I'm going to go in this place with the Kiki. Oh, look at the Kiki. All in. Now I'm going to shoot the Kiki with my bow and arrow.
Why'd you shoot the Kiki?
I don't know.
Well, come meet me for a second, Jeffy.
All right, on your way, Cody. Hey, Cody, look at me. I'm a bunny rabbit. Boing, 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 boing.
Yeah, that's really cool, Jeffy. Okay, listen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fight a giant boss, okay? He's like a big ice monster, right?
Okay, well, I'm gonna run around and be a bunny rabbit, okay?
Okay, well, he's over here, so follow me. Okay?
Alright, boing, 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 boing,
You don't have to do that. Look, you can glide and stuff, see?
Oh, yeah, I can glide a little bit, kinda.
Yeah, so just come this way. He's down here. We're gonna jump off. See? Okay, so we're gonna hover kinda down here, right?
Alright, yeah, I am hovering kinda all the way down.
Okay, so he's down here. He's like a big ice plant thing, okay?
Oh, okay, what's his name?
It's like Cryo Regis Vine. He's that thing.
Oh, I see him!
Yeah, he's huge. Okay, so just be really careful, okay? You're gonna die in like 2 hits.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do my best and he's not gonna touch me at all.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot my bow and arrow.
Yeah, you do that. Just hang back. I think I...
Oh, no! He's shooting at me!
Okay, well, be careful, Jeffy. Don't get hit.
Well, I haven't yet. He's not gonna touch me.
Okay, good. So I'm just gonna run up and start hitting him.
Oh, no! He hit me!
Well, you said that wasn't gonna happen.
Well, I tried my hardest, Cody.
Okay, well, just be careful.
No, he hit me again. He hit me. All right, now I gotta run away.
Okay, but hurry, okay? I'm fighting him up here.
All right, well, I gotta go run in the bush and eat some food real fast.
Okay, but just eat quickly because I'm up here beating the crap out of him.
I'm gonna eat as fast as I can.
Okay, just hurry. I need some help.
All right, hold on. I gotta hide. Gotta go into my inventory. Check this out. Oh, there's some ramen and some pastries.
I mean, he's pretty tough. I mean, I'm doing okay, but like, I need your help.
Well, I'm trying. I just gotta eat some more food. I got a whole supermarket full of food in my backpack, and I'm trying to eat it.
How did you get all that food? Okay, fine.
I found it.
Are you done yet? I need some help up here.
I'm coming back out right now, okay?
Look, I knocked him down. Just help me.
All right, I'm doing my best. I'm shooting my bow and arrow at him again.
Yeah, good. You keep doing that. Well, oh, dude, we're doing so much damage right now.
Yeah, I can power that one up.
We're doing a great job here. He's almost half dead.
Oh, no, he's getting back up. He's getting back up.
Good. Watch out.
I gotta run away again. Oh, no.
Be careful. Okay, I think I'm doing okay. Just watch out. Oh, he's doing a big ice thing. Watch out.
I'm running. No, he hit me. He hit me again. I gotta go heal up.
Jeffy, come on. What are you doing? I need some help up here.
I have to eat more food.
Jeffy, all you're doing is eating. Stop having lunch and help me fight this damn monster.
I'm hungry.
What? Oh my God! How do you even have any food left? You've been eating this whole time.
I'm obese.
Jeffy, I need some help. I'm doing all the work up here.
I'm trying to eat some more ramen and some panda bear face pastries.
Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but I need your help fighting the ice monster. He's knocked down again.
All right, I'm coming back out.
Okay, good. Okay, we've almost got him. Okay,
All right, I'm just shooting bow and arrows at his head.
Oh, finally, we got him.
Yeah, I did all the work.
No, you did none of the work. You were having dinner. I was over there beating the crap out of him.
I was hungry!
Well, did you get the orb thing?
Yeah, I got a blue orb and you're orange.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh man, Cody, that was so fun!
Maybe for you, you just ate the whole time. I had to do all the work.
Well, let's go find another boss!
Actually, I think I'm gonna go play by myself.
Oh man, Cody, I was gonna change my character!
No, just let me know when you get good.
Fine, I'll just change my character. Ooh, I'll play as Ning Wong. She's hot. I'm gonna run around her for a little bit. Oh, I wonder if she's wearing panties. Let's climb this wall and bingo! Panties! Houston can confirm panties!
Jeffy, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm playing this game called Genshin Impact. Check it out.
What, Jeffy? Wait, what are you playing? This girl's hot.
Yeah, I'm just playing Genshin Impact.
All right, Jeffy, I think you should put the game down for a little while and let me play. I mean, go to your room. You're grounded.
Oh, okay, Dad.
Yeah, leave. You're grounded. Because I want to play the game. Ooh. Oh, man. She's hot. I wonder if she's wearing panties. Oh, bingo. Can confirm panties. Oh, man. This game is so much fun.
What you doing, Marvin?
Nothing.
What's on your phone?
Nothing. I was just searching for your Mother's Day gift.
Mother's Day was last month, Marvin.
Oh, well, I guess I was just looking for no reason.
Show me your phone.
There's nothing to look at. It just died.
Come on, Marvin. Show me your phone.
Okay. I'll show you.
What is this?
That's a game. It's called Genshin Impact. It's so much fun. I love playing it.
Why are you playing as a hot girl?
I'm not. Jeffy was playing as her, and I just started to play for him because he wanted me to play for him, so I'm doing that.
Oh, yeah, that's the reason you're playing?
Yeah, look. I can run around and I can jump. Look at me jump.
You're jumping a lot, Marvin.
Yeah, I'm jumping because of the graphics in her, and she's good at jumping.
Marvin, I don't like you playing this game.
Well, no, you love me playing this game because it brings us together, baby.
What?
It brings us all together because Jeffy was playing it, now I'm playing it, everyone plays it. Genshin Impact brings us all together.
Hey, bro, do you play
Genshin Impact?
Of course I play Genshin Impact. Playing it right now.
Oh, you want to play
Genshin Impact?
Together?
Yeah, of course. See, look, it brings us all together. Genshin Impact, it brings us together. It's such a fun game because you can cook and you can fish and you can play with your buddies and you can explore, and the map is huge. How big's the map?
Oh, God, it's so big. It's like the state of Montana big.
Yeah, it's bigger than that. It's huge.
Wow, Marvin.
Genshin Impact's our life.
Yeah, so it's Genshin Impact. It's so fun.
I guess you weren't lying.
Yeah, it's the best game.
It's the best game I've ever played.
Best game. So how about you download it so we can play it and it can bring us together more?
Yeah, maybe I'll play.
Yeah, okay, all right, everyone. Let's start chanting Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Go download Genshin Impact for PC or PlayStation 4 or 5 or iOS or Android.
I think those are all of them.
That's it.
Dang good, ball line up. Dang good, dang good, dang good, dang good.
I'm gooking. It's pretty cool.
Marvin, our bills are past due again!
What, they're past due again? It's like they come every month.
Marvin, it says pay now to avoid interruption of service. I hate interruptions, Marvin. They're so rude.
Okay, well, can you just call and see if they'll give us an extension?
Are they going to give us another extension, Marvin?
Well, just say we lost our job.
Well, I told them that last month.
Well, tell them we lost our job again.
Okay, I'll tell them we looked everywhere and we still couldn't find it.
Yeah, I just want to watch golf. Tiger Woods is about to win his another Masters.
Dang good, dang good.
I'm gooking.
Dang good.
I'm trying to watch golf, Jeffy. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back.
Hello and welcome to the PGA Tournament. We're here with 5-time Masters champion, Tiger Woods. Hey there, Tiger.
Oh, hey, I cheated on my wife a lot.
Yes, we know, but you've also won 5 Masters championships, so you're gonna do it again today?
Oh, of course. If I see a white woman, I'm gonna have sex with her on this field.
What? No, I was talking about the golf.
Oh, that too. I'm a natural at that. Don't worry about that.
But how do you do it?
Well, I usually go to the local bars. Hopefully they're white affiliated. I see a white woman, snatch her up, have sex with her consensually.
Again, I was talking about the golf.
Oh, I'm just a natural at it. White women give me powers. Look,
okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Tiger Woods is good at golf and loves white women. Tiger Woods lines up for his first shot. If he gets this in a hole-in-one, he wins the Masters.
Quiet!
Everybody quiet, please.
White women. White women.
He's doing his white woman chant.
White women.
Bazoonga! He has clobbered it! It's a hole-in-one!
Where's the white women? Oh, I need them right now. I need the powers.
Yes, Tiger Woods won. I'm so happy.
Hey, Danny, look, I'm Tiger Woods.
Well, that was a pretty good hit, Jeffy.
Yep, now all I gotta do is just sleep with a bunch of white women and I'm him.
Well, don't forget the DUIs.
Marvin, I called the Bills place and they told us that we would have an extension through next week.
Yes, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Yeah. That means I get to watch TV for a week.
Or you can get a job.
What? Oh, that don't make me do that. Why don't you get a job?
What? No, I'm too pretty to have a job.
Look, you go apply for one and then I'll apply for one. There's someone at the door. Hello.
Hey, Marvin.
Oh, Goodman, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to collect $30,000 of back house payments.
Oh, come on. You know I don't have $30,000. You waste your time driving here. You know you're not going to get it.
Marvin, I'm sick of it.
What? Sick of what?
You being a lazy piece of shit. You know what? If you don't pay me $30,000 by tonight, I'm going to stick this Nerf dart down your pee hole.
Oh, there's no way I can get $30,000 by tonight. Be real.
Whoa, okay. I'm even more tired of it. So what you got to do is, you got to pay me the $30,000 or I'm going to evict your ass.
What, evict me? Where are we going to live?
I don't know. You're gonna live out on the street like a poor piece of shit that you are. So you really only have two options. Pay me the $30,000 or this Nerf dart's gonna go down your pee hole and you're gonna be evicted out on your ass.
Wait, I get both?
Yeah, so I guess it's really only one option.
Okay. I will try to come up with the money. Okay, just give me some time. Give me some time.
Nerf dart pee hole.
Aw, Marvin, why are you sad?
Goodman says if we don't pay him $30,000 in back house payments tonight, he's going to kick us out on the street.
What? Marvin, we don't have that kind of money. We can't even pay our bills.
There's always prostitution. I can give a mean, dirty Sanchez.
Well, Marvin, don't be sad. Look, Tiger Woods just won.
I know.
Tiger, how do you do it?
The powers, you see it flowing through my veins? I can't lose. Every time I go up and hit the ball, it's a hole in one. I got a shotgun. I can see the fucking hole from a mile away. I can't be beat. Who can beat me? A DUI can't stop a real nigga like me. I put my whole billions on the line, nigga, and you put your wife on the line. If I lose, fuck it. I'll be homeless. I don't care shit. I got a golf course I can sleep on. I ain't worried. But you make sure you put your bitch on the line, because when I win, I want her. I'm putting it through it, nigga.
You heard it here, folks. If you think you have what it takes to beat Tiger Woods, just put your wife on the line and come on down to the golf course.
Where the white women?
Wait a minute. I have a good idea. What if we enter Jeffy in that golf tournament and we win all that money?
Do what?
Oh, Marvin, no, I don't want to sleep with Tiger Woods.
You're not going to have to. Jeffy's good at golf. You didn't see him hit the little spiky ball thing he just did.
I don't know, Marvin.
Look, let's go outside and watch Jeffy hit a golf ball. And if he hits it far, then we're going to enter him in. Come on, let's go watch him. All right, Jeffy, if you hit that golf ball very good, Mommy will put her body on the line.
What?
Don't worry, Mommy. I'm about to send this bitch to the moon.
Yeah, hit one on the couch. It went very far like that.
Oh, actually, that was pretty good.
Yeah, look, it hit the fence. So you're good enough for us to bet you on the Tiger Woods thing?
I did not say that.
Oh, thanks for your permission. Come on, Jeffy, let's go. Hey there, we're here for the tournament thing.
Oh, hey, you here to challenge Tiger Woods?
Yeah, I brought my golf bat.
Oh, good. But wait, where's the wife you're going to be betting?
Wait. I said white women. This looks like a sausage fest.
Oh, my wife's at home getting ready.
Is she white, like from the Caucasus Mountains?
I mean, she's white as me.
Yes! Good enough!
Okay, now we just need your verbal consent that you're okay with Tiger Woods having sex with your wife if Jeffy loses.
Yeah, if Jeffy loses, Tiger Woods can bang my wife.
Ah, he said it. Y'all heard him?
I heard it.
Don't you need my wife's verbal consent?
Come on. I'm Tiger Woods. She's gonna say yes.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, Jeffy, you go first, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead, white boy. I want to see that stroke game.
Oh, right here on the course?
No, no, not that, Jeffy. He's talking.
It's strong and sticky.
No, Jeffy, you gotta hit the white ball, okay?
Okay.
Jeffy's lining up his shot. I don't know what he's doing. Interesting noise choice. And he's missed, and his shoe came off.
Stupid shoe.
Jeffy, what the fuck was that?
My shoe came off.
You're supposed to hit the ball.
I know that.
Jeffy's lining up for his second shot. That first one didn't count. Holy guacamole! He whacked the tee, but not the ball.
What the fuck are you doing, ball? You're supposed to get hit.
Jeffy, what are you doing? Hit the goddamn ball.
I know that.
I don't think you know it, Jeffy, because you haven't hit the ball yet.
Oh, you want to see me hit the goddamn ball?
Yes.
Back up. I'll hit the ball.
Jeffy is now lining up for his third shot, although he technically hasn't hit the ball yet, so this is really his first shot. There's that shoe again. He really ought to tie that.
Father, can you hand me my shoe?
Oh, yeah, sure. How about that?
Well, that was rude.
You get the fucking shoe back when you hit the goddamn ball.
Don't you yell at me. This is hard.
You hit it in the front yard.
Well, this isn't the front yard.
Jeffy, hit the goddamn ball. I don't want Tiger Woods banging my wife.
I'm trying.
As crazy as this sounds, this is actually Jeffy's 4th shot, but really his 1st. Well, he did hit it, but he lost his 2nd shoe.
Hey, where'd my ball go?
You motherfucker, you're not even trying. You're not even trying, Jeffy. Don't you yell at me. Jeffy, what happened to your tooth?
What?
Nothing, Jeffy. You stop. You know what? No more shoes for you. Go find your golf ball and win in the bushes over there.
Okay.
Jeffy, please start trying, please.
Danny, I can't find my ball. Oh, Danny, a hippopotamus has it.
Oh, God. Mr. Rollmaker guy.
Yes?
A squirrel has my son's ball. Can we get a redo?
No, the rules say you have to hit the ball from the animal.
What?
Yep, those are the rules.
All right.
I can't look.
Whoa, he got an eagle.
Well, no, he killed a squirrel.
No, an eagle's what it's called when you get 2 under par.
You're talking a language I don't even understand.
It's golf. All right, Tiger, show him what you got.
Looks like I'm getting white women today, but what's new?
Achoo! Sorry. You better not ever sneeze on this fucking golf course again. I swear to God, I will hit you in your fucking nose till it looks like Barney.
Wait, he threatened me.
You're not supposed to sneeze during a putt.
Sorry, it's just there's a lot of pollen in the air.
Bitch, even when you sneeze, I still hit that hoe.
It's a hole-in-one!
What does that mean for Jeffy?
It's gonna do better. Welcome to hole 2!
Wait, hole 2, how many holes are there?
18!
Jesus Christ. Can we do like the best of 3, like 3 holes?
Let me check with Tiger. Hey, Tiger, you okay with doing 3 holes?
Oh, yeah. As long as I can use your wife's 3 holes tonight. You're a good sport. Thank you so much.
So why are you shaking his hand?
It's Tiger Woods.
He's gonna bang your wife.
I know.
Now watch this.
Oh, damn!
This is right, hole-in-one.
Well, actually, Tiger, it landed right next to the hole.
Wait, it wasn't a hole-in-one?
No, but you could still get an eagle.
Not going on!
I hope your wife likes black wiener.
Okay, so if Jeffy gets a hole in one, we'll tie it up.
Yeah. And Tiger goes for the putt. And he makes it!
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's where you belong, in the hole, stupid ass, ugly ass ball. See, I swear to God, if you cross me tonight with a white woman, oh, I ain't never golfing again. You hear me, golf ball? God damn it.
Okay, Jeffy, if you get a hole in one right here, you tie it and you might actually be able to win on the next hole.
Okay, I'll try. Hey, Danny, is there something wrong with my tooth? I can't feel it.
No, buddy, no, you're doing good. Just please actually try, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
And Jeffy lines up for his first shot on hole 2. Kapowie! Oh, so close. Looks like you lose. Your wife's gonna be getting some tiger meat.
Wait, look!
What? I can't believe it, folks! A squirrel has picked up the ball and dropped it in the hole! That gives Jeffy a hole-in-one!
Wait, that counts?
Yep, now we're going on to hole 3!
Oh my God, Jeffy, we can actually win this!
Welcome to the 3rd and final hole, folks! Whoever wins this hole wins the tournament! Now this hole is especially challenging because you have to hit your ball over a rattlesnake-infested field of landmines!
Landmines?
Yep, so who wants to go first?
Big Dog got it.
You heard it here first, folks. Big Dog got it.
Yep, Big Dog got it.
Jeffy lines up for his first shot. Let's hope he avoids the rattlesnakes and the landmines. Oh! Oh, bunker shot! It landed in the bunker. It's a pretty big bunker shot, boy!
Wait, it landed in the sand. How are we supposed to hit it?
You gotta go hit it out of the sand!
Come on, Jeffy, go hit it out of the sand. That way. Okay, Jeffy, you have to hit the ball in the air and make it in the green.
Duh! Don't tell me what to do!
Oh, you kind of did it.
Yeah!
Well, okay, Jeffy, that's not that bad. The hole's right there. That's an easy shot.
Oh, easy day.
Well, no, actually, the hole's right there where the flag is.
Huh. Well, then, what is that? Because I want a committee meeting over that because that looks like the hole, and I think the hole should be right there for this one.
No, that's a sprinkler hole. But you better make it in this shot, because Tiger never takes 3 shots.
Well, looks like my wife is screwed.
Literally!
Well, Daddy, now if you distract them, I can just throw the ball in there.
But you'll get disqualified, Jeffy.
Now if you distract them, so go distract them.
Hey, what is the sand for?
Oh, well, that there's a bunker. It's a kind of sand trap we use to make golf harder.
Oh, Jeffy hit it! Oh, and he made it!
Oh, wow, let's go look at it. Yep, that's in the hole. That means Jeffy got it in 3. That's a birdie.
Where? Tweet!
But no, a birdie is when you get one less than par.
Okay, I still don't know this language you're speaking, but like, are we gonna win?
Well, let's go watch Tiger, and if he gets it in less than 3, your wife is...
I know, I know.
All right, Tiger, if you make it in 2, you win.
All I need is one shot.
Uh-oh, looks like he knocked it right into the rattlesnake landmine pit.
My hands were sweaty. I got this. Watch.
Says he's got this, folks. Let's find out.
I got bit by a rattlesnake.
Uh-oh, he got bit by a rattlesnake. Oh, and then he stepped on a landmine and exploded. Tiger Woods is dead, folks. He's dead, and there is no winner for this tournament.
Hey, no, I need to talk to you. So Tiger Woods died, so that means Jeffy wins, right?
No, the rules say if one of the players dies, the match is forfeited.
What? No, because we finished the match, and Tiger Woods didn't get to finish, so that means we win.
Right, he didn't get to finish, so nobody wins.
What? No, we should get some of his will or his life savings because we tried.
Nope, the money all goes to his children.
I swear to God, I am mad.
Me too.
And your tooth is broken.
What? My tooth is broken?
No. Oh, thanks for ruining my day.
Marvin, I saw on the news that Tiger Woods died.
I know, we didn't get the money either, so it was a big waste of time.
Well, money isn't everything, and I'm glad I don't have to sleep with him.
I mean, yeah, I would rather die than anyone sleep with you.
Hey, Marvin, I'm here for your house payment.
Oh, well, we tried to get it, Goodman. We tried to enter in the Tiger Woods tournament, but then he died.
Well, then you get your shit and you get the fuck out.
Oh, come on, please, we'll do anything, please.
Unless you let me bang your wife.
What?
I will get the popcorn.
That's right, Marvin. You're in the cup chair.
Marvin!
What, do you want to sleep on the street?
Kind of.
What? Nope, get undressed, go.
Aw, where's a good kitty?
Baby, get the cat off the dinner table.
But Marvin!
Go on, get out of here, cat. Go on, get off the dinner table. No cats allowed on the dinner table, baby. Jeffy, dinner's ready.
Father? What the heck? You know I don't like green beans.
Jeffy, I made them different. I put something special in them.
What'd you do? Get a hamster and take a poop in them?
No, Jeffy, those are raisins. You're eating green beans and raisins, and me and Rose are eating macaroni and cheese and raisins.
Why don't I get macaroni and cheese and raisins?
Because you're a growing boy, Jeffy, and you need to eat your green beans.
Well, Father, I just got one question for you. Who's your dealer?
What do you mean, who's my dealer?
Whoever you buy your drugs from, because you're so high, I want to puff on whatever you're puffing.
I'm not puffing on anything, Jeffy. I eat your green beans.
Can I go eat them by the toilet?
No, because you're going to flush another toilet.
Can I eat them by the trash can?
No, because you're going to throw away the trash can.
Well, can I eat them in my room?
No!
Marvin, come on, let him eat it in his room. Where's he gonna put it anyway?
In his, in his pillowcase or under his mattress.
No, that's where I keep my crusty socks, and it's full down there.
Oh, all right, Jeffy, you can eat in your room, but I'm going to come check on you in 5 minutes, and you better eat this. You better not hide it anywhere.
Okay, here I go. To my room to eat my green beans.
Yeah, you better eat every single one of them. Better not find one on the ground. Oh, baby, I'm so full.
Me too, Marvin.
What? You didn't eat your raisins.
Because raisins are disgusting, Marvin.
They're grapes.
They are sad grapes, and you know it.
I'm gonna go check on Jeffy and make sure he ate his green beans. All right, Jeffy, I'm coming to check to make sure you ate your green beans. Wait a minute. What? The front door's open. Oh no. Rose, the front door's wide open. Your cat might have escaped.
What?
The front door's wide open, and I don't know if your cat got out.
Oh no, Pumpkin! Did you see him anywhere?
I haven't seen him.
Well, we gotta go look for him. Kitty, kitty, kitty!
Kitty, kitty, kitty!
Kitty, kitty, kitty! Oh no, Marvin! What if he got outside? He got eaten by a coyote! My poor kitty!
Oh, baby, hold on. Before you start assuming stuff, and before we go outside, let me go check Jeffy's room. Maybe he's with Jeffy.
Okay.
Jeffy?
Yeah, Daddy?
Have you seen Pumpkin anywhere?
It's not Halloween yet, Daddy.
I'm not talking about an actual pumpkin. I'm talking about that orange cat.
Nope.
Because the front door was left wide open. Did you leave the front door open?
Nope.
Because if Rose's cat got out, she's going to be upset.
Nope.
Jeffy, did you eat your green beans?
Yep.
Then where's the fork?
Daddy, it was so good. I swallowed the fork too, but I choked on it like Squidward, like. But you wouldn't get it unless you seen SpongeBob.
All right, Jeffy, be honest with me. The front door was left wide open. If you tell me right now, I won't be mad.
Oh, fork dick has 4 tips. Pees out of all of them.
Jeffy, I'm being serious.
Me too. If you had a fork dick, that's what it would do.
All right, listen, if you've seen Pumpkin anywhere, you let us know because the front door was left wide open.
Oh, butter knife dick. Cuts butter and shit.
All right, Jeffy, you're not taking this seriously. If you see that orange cat anywhere, you let me know.
Got it, Daddy.
Okay, Marvin, I printed out missing pumpkin flyers for us to put around the neighborhood.
Baby, you didn't put a picture of the cat.
I know, but I put his name, Pumpkin.
Yeah, but we know his name's Pumpkin, but other people don't know his name, so they're gonna think you're talking about a missing pumpkin.
I am talking about a missing pumpkin.
No, I'm talking about, like, they're gonna think it's a pumpkin from, like, Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, so go add a picture of Pumpkin.
But Marvin, I already printed out so many.
It's okay, you can print more. Go.
Okay. All right, Marvin, I fixed the flyers.
Baby, why didn't you use colored ink?
Because we ran out of the colored ink when I printed the last flyers.
Okay, I guess these will work. Let's go put them around the neighborhood.
Marvin, we should put them on stop signs.
Baby, that's dangerous. People are not going to see the stop sign. They're going to get in a wreck.
Yeah, but they'll see the poster of our missing cat.
Okay, we'll do a few stop signs. Come on.
Okay. All right, Marvin, we finished putting up the flyers around the neighborhood.
Let's just hope someone calls.
Hey there.
What? The cops? What are you doing here?
Did you find our missing cat?
No, but now I know you guys are the ones who've been putting these posters up on stop signs.
We thought that was the best place for people to see them.
Oh, I saw the poster. Don't worry about that. What I didn't see is the stop sign, so I T-boned a family of 6 in a minivan. Yeah, the van rolled like 15 times because I was going pretty fast, and 2 of them have been declared dead on the scene. The rest of them had to get life-flighted to the hospital. Oh, except for the one who's still trapped under the car. They gotta use the jaws of life to get him out, but still, he's gonna be pretty mangled. I didn't get hurt because I'm drunk, but I mean, hey, I'm sure as hell sober now. Yeah, that woke me the heck up.
Wait, so you didn't find our missing cat?
No, but if I see a gray cat, I will be sure to let you know.
Pumpkin's not gray.
I know pumpkins aren't gray. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not stupid.
No, the cat Pumpkin isn't gray. He's orange.
That cat is gray. I'm looking right at him.
No, the printer ran out of ink. He's orange.
I cannot imagine that cat being orange. He is gray in my mind.
But why would we name a gray cat Pumpkin?
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Listen, he's orange. Just imagine him orange.
Okay, you should really put his name on the poster.
Well, see, that's what I thought, but Marvin didn't like it.
Oh, I like that way better.
But there's no picture of the cat on here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess I only really know he's a cat because I already saw the other poster. You should really put these 2 posters together.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just don't put them on stop signs. Put them on yield signs. Yeah, fuck yielding. I never yield. Anyway, how'd your cat get loose anyway?
I don't know. I was walking by the front door and it was wide open, and then I think he ran out when the door was open, and I asked my son if he left the door open, and he told me no.
Is he a liar?
What?
Is your son a liar? Is he prone to fabrication? Are his pants on fire?
I mean, he lies sometimes.
Well, I have a lie detector in my car.
In your car, you have a lie detector?
Yeah, I mean, I made it. I was on my way to the police station to interrogate someone with it, but I could use it on your son to see if he opened the door.
Yeah, go grab it. I want to see if Jeffy's lying about leaving the door open, if it was him or not.
Okay. All right, here it is, Marvin, the Truth Teller 5000.
Wow.
This is really a time machine?
No, it's a lie detector. You weren't listening.
Oh yeah, the time machine. Does it work?
It's not a time machine, Marvin. It's a fucking lie detector.
Oh, does it work?
Yeah, it works really well. See, whenever you tell a lie, it lights up red, and whenever you tell the truth, it lights up green. And if you tell a super lie, a horn goes off that says, liar, in my voice. Here, try it out. Put it on your head. There you go, Marvin. Are you bald?
No.
See?
Oh no, I have hair on the sides of my head.
See, Marvin, it works.
Okay, well, Rose, can you put it on? I have some questions for you.
No, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, I have questions.
No, believe me, buddy, sometimes it's better to not know. Check it out. Okay, Marvin, ask me if I have a big wiener.
Do you have a big wiener?
No. Call Jeffy in here.
Jeffy, get in here.
Yeah, Daddy?
We have questions to ask you, Jeffy.
Oh, roly-poly dick. Curls up in a ball when it gets scared and shit.
Yeah, mine does that too.
Listen, Jeffy, this is a time machine.
Marvin, I swear to God, let me do the talking. This is not a time machine.
Oh, time machine dick. Goes back in time and shit.
No, it's not a time machine, it's a lie detector.
Oh, lie detector dick. Detects lies and shit.
Yes, Jeffy, it's gonna detect lies. And did you leave that front door open?
No.
Well, we're gonna ask you with the time machine.
It's not a time machine, Marvin, god damn it.
Oh, we're gonna ask the lie detector.
Okay, I will put the helmet on his head. Jesus, come here. Alright, Jeffy, it's all set up. So if you're lying, the red light will light up, and if you're telling the truth, the green light will light up.
Oh, red light, green light dick. Stops and goes and shit.
Jeffy, if you do one more shit dick thing, you're grounded.
Oh, shit dick. Covered in shit and smells like shit and shit.
You're grounded, Jeffy.
Marvin, just ask your questions.
Alright, Jeffy, did you leave the front door open?
Yes.
You said earlier you didn't.
I know I lied.
Oh, okay, so now that we have a time machine, you're gonna start telling the truth?
Yeah, because you're gonna find out the truth anyway.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So there's no point in having the time machine then.
Marvin, it's not a time machine.
There's no point in having a lie detector then if you're gonna start telling the truth now.
Well, just ask more questions.
All right, Jeffy. Do you know where Pumpkin is?
No, I do not know where he is.
Okay, you're telling the truth with that. Did you leave the front door open on purpose?
Yes.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I'm a fuck.
Are you stupid like this all the time or are you faking it?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's new to me.
All right, Jeffy, is there anything else you want to admit to?
Oh, Pinocchio dick gets longer as I lie and shit.
No, Jeffy, there was this one time that Pumpkin was covered in poop. Why was he covered in poop?
Well, because I wiped my ass with him after I took a shit.
What? You said he rolled around the litter box.
Well, he did that too. Fuck.
What? Jeffy, that is it. You're gonna go to your room and you're grounded. You're not gonna leave the room the whole weekend.
All right, I'm going to my room and I'm totally gonna stay there all weekend. I'm going to take this off.
Well, Marvin, you got the truth.
Yeah, but we still don't know where Pumpkin is.
Yeah, this can't really help with that. But hey, I'll leave it here so you can play with it. But I'm not entirely sure it's accurate because I haven't really calibrated it. But that little wiener thing was definitely true. Yeah, wait, fuck. I said that backwards. I meant, see, it's not accurate. I haven't calibrated it. So I have a big wiener, Marvin, and I'm going to leave this here for... I think there's something wrong with it. Maybe you shouldn't believe this machine. I have a big wiener, and I'm gonna just ignore that, and then I'm gonna head out. But if I see a gray cat, I'm gonna let you know.
It's orange. Okay, let's see if this thing is truly accurate. I, Marvin, have a big wiener. Okay, but it's not small though. It's not the smallest penis in the world. How would you possibly even know that information? Oh, okay. Well, if I was in a room with 10 guys, I'd be in the top 3 biggest. Oh, come on!
Hey, Marvin, I'm back from the bathroom. Did you finish your test?
Oh, yeah. Turns out Jeffy's the one who left the door open.
Oh, well, Marvin, you know he's still just a kid.
He's 19 years old, baby.
Well, accidents happen.
No, he did it on purpose.
Oh, well, Marvin, we really should go look for Pumpkin.
Who's at the door? Oh, it's probably my package for big penis, like, reversal pills, because mine's so big.
Liar!
I don't know why it's screaming liar. This thing must be broken. It lies all the... It's not calibrated right, is what he told me. Hello? Pumpkin, you found him!
Where's my reward?
What?
The paper said I'd get a reward.
Oh, well, bring him inside. We'll discuss that.
All right, I'm coming.
Oh, Pumpkin, you're back! Where did you find him?
He ran out in front of my Lamborghini and I almost hit him. The only reason I didn't is because I didn't want to damage my Lamborghini.
Oh, well, thank you for bringing him back.
Now, where's my reward?
What?
The paper said that there would be a reward, so give me money.
Baby, where's the money you're gonna give him?
I don't have any money.
So then why the fuck would you put reward on the paper if there wasn't gonna be a reward?
Well, I was hoping someone would bring him back because he's our pet.
Damn, I should have just hit him.
Well, listen, Pumpkin's back, everyone's happy. What were you doing coming here anyway?
Well, I wanted to come get your house payment, but I'm assuming you don't have that?
No, I have the house payment. Of course I have the house payment. I
always put this on.
Well, you don't even know what this thing is. It's a time machine.
Do you have your house payment this month?
Of course I do.
Liar!
Oh, listen, I have half of it.
Liar!
Okay, listen, I have most of it.
Liar!
If you just give me till tomorrow, I'll have it.
Liar!
Next week, I'll have it.
Liar!
Next month, I'll pay double.
Liar!
Okay, listen, this thing doesn't even know what it's doing. It's supposed to take you back in time or something.
Marvin, do you even have your house payment ever? Do you even try to pay your house payment?
I try to pay it every month. Baby, don't every day we sit on the couch and I go, I'm gonna pay my house payment this month. I'm really gonna try to pay it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Marvin, give me that.
What?
I'm going to cut off your balls and put them in a jar and pickle them. I'm gonna have pickled balls and then I'm gonna play pickleball with it. And I'm gonna cut your balls off with the scissors that are in my ass. So I'm gonna give you a 5-second head start, Marvin, because I can't really run that well with scissors up my ass. That's why they tell you not to run with scissors. So, get running.
Hey, Daddy! Hey, Daddy! Hey, Daddy!
What do you want, Jeffy?
I'm bored!
Well, go do your chores.
Chores can lick my butt.
Well, go to bed.
Go to bed can lick my butt.
If you say lick my butt one more time, you're grounded.
Getting grounded can
say it.
Lick my honey hole, also known as my butt.
Jeffy, go do your chores.
What do you want me to do?
Go mop.
What is go mop?
That's a mop, Jeffy.
What am I supposed to do with that? It looks like a witch's broom.
You get this white part wet, and then you grab the stick and you...
Marvin, you're not explaining it really well. Jeffy, you take the mop and you dunk it in a bucket filled with soap and water and you clean the floors with it.
I don't understand this game.
It's not a game, Jeffy. It's chores and it's cleaning, so go do it.
Well, how do I get points?
You don't get points. You just do it. So look, take it and go mop.
All right, I'll try.
So look, it's going to take them a couple days to figure it out, and then we'll have a lot of peace and quiet and we can watch movies. What the fuck? Jeffy! What the fuck are you doing?
I'm mopping!
Fucking doofus!
They call me a Tar Beak!
You are Tar Beak! Who the f tries to mop a couch?
You didn't explain the rules!
There are no rules, but you somehow f***ed it up!
Marvin!
Look, go to bed, Jeffy!
I can't go to bed yet without a bedtime story!
You want a bedtime story? Once upon a time, there was this f***ing kid born with half a brain named Jeffy, and he f***ed everything up!
You're talking about me!
Marvin! Go tell him a real bedtime story!
I did!
Marvin!
Oh, look at this! Hey, Jeffy.
I'm sorry, Daddy. My brain tells me to listen, but sometimes I don't want to.
I don't think you want to ever, Jeffy. I think you do that on purpose.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Okay, you want to hear a bedtime story?
Yeah, but don't make it scary, because scary stories give me the runs and I shit the bed and throw up and piss and cry.
You do that every night without a bedtime story, Jeffy.
Yep.
All right, so let me tell you a bedtime story, and I'll make sure it's not scary for you so you can sleep good. So once upon a time, there was this serial killer.
Did he eat Fruit Loops?
No, he killed a bunch of people. And his name was the Window Knock Murderer.
The Window Knock Murderer?
Yeah, because he would go to people's houses and knock on their windows.
Why wouldn't he knock on the front door?
Because he did the windows. I don't know. He just knocked on windows. And when people would hear a knocking sound coming from their windows, they'd go check it out.
What was it?
It was fucking him. And they would open their window.
Why would they open the window for a stranger? They didn't even know who he is.
Because he looked like a nice guy. And he would ask to use their cell phone. And they would say, hold on, let me go get it. You're screaming at parts that's not even... So when they would go to grab their cell phone, the guy would come into their room. Not gonna scream at that. Okay, so they would come back with their cell phone. And then the Window Knock Murderer, he would murder them! And then he'd leave out the window! And then he'd close the window! And then he'd get in his car! And then he'd drive away! And then after that, I don't really know what he did, but no one ever caught him because he never left any evidence, because he would willingly be let in through the window, so he'd leave through the window and there was no breaking and entering.
Well, how do you know about the story?
Well, because there was a survivor that got away and told everyone what the guy tried to do to them, and then the cops started putting together that there may be this guy out there that did this. And so if you ever hear a knock at your window, it's probably the Window Knock Murderer.
Oh. I have to shit.
Well, you're not listening to... Good night, Jeffy.
All right, Marvin, I tried drying it up as much as I could. Did you tell Jeffy his bedtime story?
Yeah, I told him a scary story so he'd have trouble sleeping.
Marvin, why would you do that?
To get payback for what he did on the couch.
But now he's gonna have nightmares.
I'm gonna have nightmares for what he did to the couch, making it all wet with the mop.
Marvin, that's just mean.
Listen, I need your help making a joke on Jeffy.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a prank on him, so I need you to come hold the ladder.
What?
Yeah, just come with me. Look, it's gonna be really funny. Jeffy's gonna think it's funny. Come here. Ooh, it's gonna be so funny.
Marvin, what are you doing? What is this?
I'm gonna climb up the ladder. I'm gonna knock on Jeffy's window to scare him.
Marvin, that's mean.
It's not mean. It's a prank, and he's gonna laugh when he realizes it's a joke.
I don't think he's gonna laugh. I think he's gonna be scared.
He's gonna be scared until he realizes it's a prank. Look, just hold the ladder so I don't fall.
Fine.
Jeffy, the Window Knock Murderer's here.
What was that? Someone's knocking at my window! What was the name of that guy that my daddy told me a story about?
The Window Knock Murderer!
Daddy! The Window Knock Murderer is knocking on my window!
Jeffy was someone. What the f are you doing?
I'm doing my chores so the Window Knock Murderer doesn't get me!
mean? He doesn't exist! Well, then you tell me who was knocking on my window!
Jeffy, it was Marvin!
Nope, it was the real window knock murderer. He's gonna kill you for doing this stupid shit.
Well, good, because I already called the cops!
What, he called the cops?
Stop that!
Hey there, somebody call the cops? Whoa, what happened here? Did the couch mopping bandit rob you guys?
The couch mopping bandit?
Yeah, you know, he breaks into your house wielding a mop and he mops your couch, and once your couch is all wet, he robs you. Is that what happened here?
No, shithead over there.
That's me.
Decided to mop the couch twice.
Oh, well that's silly. So who called the cops?
I did, because the window knock murderer was at my window. Knocking.
Officer, just don't listen to him. It's a made-up name.
The window knock murderer strikes again, huh? We've been looking for that bastard for years.
The window knock murderer is not real.
Well, yes he is. Haven't you heard of him? He knocks on people's windows, asks for a phone, and then he comes in, kills somebody, and then he leaves, closes the window, and leaves without a trace.
I made that story up.
Well, no, he's a real guy, but he usually kills people in Seattle. It's weird that he'd be in Florida.
And he even announced his name at the window.
Yeah, he does usually announce his presence.
Well, I would just not waste your time with this story.
No. We take all window knock murderer sightings very seriously, so I'm gonna look around for some clues. Jeffy, can you show me the window you heard the knock at?
Yeah, right this way.
Marvin, you need to tell them the truth.
No, I'm in too deep. Listen, the cop's not gonna find anything and he's gonna leave. Just shh.
All right, officer, this is the window.
Can you stop?
I'm sorry, it's just such a fun noise and I have ADHD, but that doesn't really help me. I guess I could try to get some fingerprints off the window, but if you were knocking, you wouldn't have any fingerprints, it would just be knuckle prints, and you can't really get a knuckle print. Unless you check my ex-wife's vag, then you could get a whole fist print. Yeah, guys just like to punch it as hard as they can. It's like one of those arcade machines, but you don't even have to pay for this one because it's free. I don't even know what she gets out of it. It's like a speed bag, just... Yeah. Anyway, enough about how much of a whore my ex-wife is. I should probably look for some evidence, but it's kind of hard with these blinds down. And I'm not even going to try to lift them up, because when I do, it doesn't work. I just pull the cord, and then one side goes up, and the other side doesn't go up, so I have to put it back down, and then I got to try again, and then it doesn't even stay there, so I'm not even going to embarrass myself that way. I guess I could go outside and look for footprints on the roof. Well, Marvin, what do we have here?
Listen, I can explain the ladder.
Flowers, but not just any flowers, Marvin. Schlumbergera truncata, otherwise known as the false Christmas cactus. It's a species of plant in the family Cacticae that's endemic to a small area of coastal mountains in southern Brazil where its natural habitats are subtropical or tropical moist forests, but I'm sure you already knew that because it's in your front yard.
I actually did not know that.
Well, then maybe you should pay more attention to what's in your front yard, Marvin, like that ladder, for example. What? A ladder? Marvin, is this ladder always here?
No, I've never seen this ladder in my entire life.
Well, that means the window knock murderer finally made a mistake. I could probably get some fingerprints off this ladder.
Well, what if he didn't use his hands to climb it?
Well, it'd be really fucking impressive if he just walked his ass up this ladder without his hands, Marvin. Not to mention dangerous. And he'd have to be a pretty cocky motherfucker to be like, these hands aren't for climbing, they're just for knocking and killing. And how do you even get down, Marvin? Did he just jump down like a superhero?
No, maybe he walked down on like stairs.
Marvin, that's bullshit and you know it.
Listen, I don't want you to get fingerprints off the ladder because it's my ladder and I climbed it and I knocked on the window.
A confession. Marvin, when's the last time you were in Seattle?
Listen, I'm not the window knock murderer. I made up the entire story to try to scare Jeffy and I put the ladder here. I went up there, I knocked on the window to scare him, and it just so happened it's a real story.
Marvin, that's impossible. There's no way you made up a story that just so happened to be real.
It actually happened that way, I promise.
Yeah, tell it to the judge. You're under arrest. But my handcuffs are upstairs. We're gonna have to go back up there. Come on. All right, Marvin, tell your wife what you did.
What did you do?
I'm getting arrested for climbing up that ladder and knocking on Jeffy's window.
Oh, I already knew he did that. I saw him do it.
An accomplice! You're under arrest too!
Wait, that's not my fault. I tried to stop him!
Yeah. You can also tell it to the judge. Man, 2 arrests in one night. Looks like someone's getting a gold sticker. And it's gonna be me. And I can also add Schlumbergera truncata to my flower bingo card, so that's fun. So let's go to the cop car. Wait. Do you guys hear that? That sounds like knocking on a window. But Marvin, if you're here, that means who's knocking at the window?
Well, we have to go see who it is.
To the window!
To the wall!
To the wall!
To the sweat drops down my balls!
Oh, skeet, motherfucker. But no, really, we should check the window. I'm pretty scared. All right, let's find out who the window knock murderer really is. Oh, I hate these fucking things. God damn it. Got the wrong side. Gotta pull it back. Go down, and we can try it again with that. Damn it, it's just one side. How do I...
Pull the thing.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. I hadn't thought of that.
No, but like pull it the other way.
What do you mean the other way? I'm pulling it the only way I know how to pull it. It's fucking doesn't... God damn it, it just keeps...
He's still knocking.
I know. I will be there in a second. I'm sorry. I'm no good at this shit. This is...
Pull really hard.
Okay, got a little bit there.
It's not
Keep
fucking going anymore. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care who the winner not murderer is. I don't give a shit.
I can't be your Batman, cause I be robbing. I don't want no lap dance, bitch, give me noggin. Alright, Pross, this Saturday night, we're gonna be having a school dance. We're gonna be boogie-woogieing, twerking, and throwing that shit back. So make sure you have a date, cause if you don't, you are a loser!
Oh man, a school dance? That's lame as hell. We're too old for that. And who wants to go to school on a Saturday night anyways? We could be playing video games.
Yeah, Saturday night's when we play Fortnite.
Yeah.
A school dance? That's so cool! I want to go! Junior, you have to take me because you're my boyfriend.
I can't. Me, Joseph, and Cody are gonna run trios on Fortnite.
Actually, me and Ken are gonna go to the dance.
What, you're gonna go to the dance?
Gay.
Well, yeah, I want to see Ken's wop, wet-ass plastic.
So he is a doll.
No, he's not a doll. He's just got so much Botox, it's like plastic.
Junior, so you're not gonna take me?
Me and Joseph can run duos. Cody holds us back anyway.
Well, fine then. I'm just gonna go by myself then.
You're gonna go to a dance all by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Bros before hoes. I'll see you on Fortnite, Joseph.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Hey, Penelope.
Hey, Patrick.
Do you guys not want to go to the dance with you?
No, I don't.
Really? I thought you and Junior were dating.
Me too.
Well, since you're not, you want to go to the dance with me?
Yes, Patrick. I would love to.
Yay!
Damn, dude. Never in a million years where I thought I'd see the day that Patrick's still your bitch. Wow. 2025 is starting out crazy.
You can't go to a dance with another man while dating me. That's cheating. Cody, is that cheating? Check the book.
Okay, I'll check the book, Junior.
In case you go to a dance with another man.
See, I don't see it, Junior. I'm looking.
Keep looking.
Junior, you didn't want to go. I did. Patrick asked me, so I said yes. We're just going as friends.
As friends? Cody, read her the rule about women having male friends.
It says women cannot have male friends.
What?
Article 4.
Article 4 says no man would be friends with a woman unless he thinks there's a possibility he might be able to sleep with her.
What kind of insecure asshole wrote that book? We're just friends, Junior.
Article 5.
Article 5 says if she defends the man, that means she's definitely cheating, or she's keeping him in her back pocket so she can cheat later.
You guys, it's Patrick. He's special.
Special? She just called him special! Cody, read her Article 7 about pet names.
Pet names. It says if she says he's special or like a brother, they've been friends since they were kids, that means she's definitely cheating.
Yeah, so you know what? I don't want you going to the dance with Patrick, so I will go to the dance with you.
No, Junior, I can't do that to him. I can't break his heart.
Wait, you care about breaking his heart? You care about his feelings? Oh my god, Cody, read her the article about feelings.
I'll be honest with you guys, this is just a science textbook. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Junior,
Book doesn't lie.
if you want to go to the dance, then you can come and you can dance with us there. How about that?
What, dance with you? I'm not gonna be a part of y'all stupid love triangle where you get your cake and eat it too. I'm not gonna be that. It's only me or him, and you gotta pick.
Junior, you're so insecure. I'm not having this conversation with you. Go if you want. I'm going with Patrick.
What? The book? Cody, check the book, please. That's all cheating.
Guys, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. This is just like planets and shit.
Hey loser, do you have a date to the dance?
No, because he's so ugly.
That's right.
Hey, bitch, those horizontal scars on your wrist are just for attention. Go vertical next time and do us all a favor.
Yeah, well, you're just mad because you don't have a date to the dance.
I actually do have a date to the dance, in fact.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, you won't be seeing my face there because she'll be sitting on it like a dog scratching his ass on the carpet.
Oh yeah? Well, what's her name?
Stinky fuckerhead 439.5.
Yeah, sounds made up.
No, she just goes to a different school. Wham boo-hoo cry.
What's wrong, Jeffy? How was school?
Hey, there's a school dance this Saturday night, and this kid was making fun of me saying that I didn't have a date to the dance, but I told him that I did have a date. So if I show up to the dance without a date, then he's gonna make fun of me and call me a loser.
Aw, Jeffy, are there any girls in your class you could ask to go with?
No!
Baby, he's 20 years old. All the girls in his class are 15.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, if he looks at one of them wrong, he's going to jail. All right, so you told this kid that you have a date to the dance.
Yeah?
Okay, did you explain, like, what she looks like?
No, but I did tell him her name.
Okay, what's the name you said?
Stinky fuckerhead 439.5.
Well, it looks like there's no problem here because he knows that name is made up.
No, it doesn't!
doesn't he believe me? And he said that he would see me and her at the dance.
He's not going to see you there at the dance with a girl named that because there's no girl named that. Why would you think of that name out of all the girl names in the world? Why'd you say that?
Well, because it was the only girl name I could think of.
That's not a girl's name.
That's rude, Daddy. It's not her fault that her parents got a divorce and that she has 2 different last names.
So you've met a girl with that name?
Yes.
No, you haven't. What's her last name?
439.5.
What's her first name?
Stinky Fuckerhead.
No, it's not, Jeffy. Stop making it up.
I'm not making it up. It's real.
Okay, you know what? Why don't we just download Tinder or Hinge and find some random girl to go to the dance with them?
Marvin, no. Girls on those apps are just looking for hookups.
What was the name of those apps again?
Okay, well, how about we just hire a girl to go to the dance with him?
No, Marvin, we're not getting him an escort.
Jeffy's prostitution problem.
Marvin, we can't call the video that.
We're not going to call the video. That's not what we're doing. Why don't we just hire a girl to go by whatever the hell name he just said, and she goes to dance, dances, and then she leaves. Why can't we just hire a girl to do that?
Slide her a 20 and she might do something freaky.
I don't get no freaky. Just go to the dance so you don't look like a loser. Look, I can just call my friend the Love Doctor.
Oh, that's a good idea, Daddy.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yes, doctor, my son.
My retired brother Bill will need date to dance.
What is he talking about?
My son Jeffy needs a date to the school dance, so we called you.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered, but I am unhappily married. Also, I'm not really into dudes, so no can do.
Well, no, like I'm talking about like he needs a date to the school dance.
Oh, he needs a date to the school dance, huh?
Yeah, and you're a doctor, so I thought maybe you're like a love doctor.
What the fuck is a love doctor?
Like someone who like gets someone dates?
No, I'm just like a regular doctor. I mean, if you need help donating sperm, I can do that.
Well, I donate a lot of that to the toilet and also the floor around it because I miss my hand. And sometimes when I'm edging, I can hit the back of the wall, and I might JFK a bitch if she ain't careful.
But I just need you to help me find him a date to the school dance.
You know, I knew a guy who never needed a date to the dance because he always had one. Yep, always has a date to the dance, Lance. Let me tell you about him. So when I was in high school, we had school dances like homecoming and prom, and everyone would ask girls out trying to get dates to the dance. But there was this one kid who never had to worry about getting a date to the dance. Always had a date to the dance, Lance. You see, Lance was rolling in dates. Every time a school dance was coming up, all the girls in school would tell guys no because they were hoping Lance would take them to the dance. I asked so many girls to the dance in the craziest ways, and they still said no, hoping for a chance to the dance with Lance. I hired an airplane advertisement company to fly a banner asking a girl out, and she said no. I had the chorus class sing to a girl in class, and she still said no. And I even had the lunch lady spell it with french fries for a girl, and she said no. No one had a chance against Lance. Me and all the other guys were pissed. We would go to the dance without dates, and all the girls took one glance at Lance, and they were in a trance. And the dance was themed like France. I knew I had to stop this nonsense, so I put ants in Lance's pants, but it just enhanced his dance. So then, I pantsed Lance while he danced. Turns out he had a huge dong. He began to prance with it dragging behind him, and then Lance was expelled after that for refusing to pull up his pants. But I heard Lance has a degree in finance, and he loves plants. So yeah, all he has to do is be like Lance, and he'll have too many dates to the dance.
Okay, but he's not Lance.
I mean, he's kind of Lance.
Oh, listen, is there any way you can help us find him a date, even if we have to pay her?
Like an escort?
No.
Jeffy's prostitution bamboozle.
Marvin!
No, listen, is there any nice girls that you know?
I mean, I do pap smear, so I know the good ones. I mean, that's probably a HIPAA violation, but I smear some pap now. Smear the shit out some pap. Yeah, like jelly on toast. Yeah, see, down at the hospital, they call me Papa Smurf, because I'm the Papa Smurf of pap smears. Right up there with Marcanus and Marcellus Pap, the Wright brothers of pap smears. They invented it. Before them, it was just a pap poke, but they invented the smear.
Oh, listen, can you help us or not? Get him a date.
I think I know a girl. I'll be right back.
Hey there! Brooklyn guy said you needed a date to the dance. He's the best doctor ever. He does my pap smears. I call him Papa Pig because he fixed my muddy puddles.
Well, ma'am, it's nice to meet you. Is there any way we could pay you to go on a date with our son?
Yeah, for the right amount of money. What's my name supposed to be?
Stinky Fucker 439.5.
What?
I mean, I prefer Brooke.
No.
Okay.
Well, listen, all you have to do is take him to the dance and then bring him right home.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, Daddy, slide her a 20. I want to get freaky.
No, Jeffy, there's no freaky. Look, just go to the dance with her and impress your friends.
All right, Daddy, but if the Red River's flowing, I want to take the dirt road home.
Well, the dirt road's pretty much your only option.
I really hope they have a good time.
Me too.
Give it up for DJ Chopstick! How many YNs in this bitch? Where my shooters at?
Get your balls off my shoulder.
Hey guys, look, my date's here.
Whoa, look at that, honey. He actually has a date.
L.
Her name is Stinky Fucker 439.5.
Or Brooke. You could just call me Brooke.
Look at that, honey. She has a mustache.
It's actually not a mustache. It's a Cleveland steamer I gave her on the car on the way over here.
Well, actually, that would be a dirty Sanchez. A Cleveland steamer is where you shit on their chest.
I did that too.
Ugh, they're freaks.
Actually, I'm gonna do 4 in the stink, none in the pink. Straight punch an asshole.
Ugh, let's get out of here, honey.
Gross.
Look at that! You did it! You made them think I'm cool!
Yeah, we really showed them.
Started the sticker time?
No. When do I get paid?
This is fun, Penelope.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, Patrick.
I'm so happy you said yes to going to the dance with me.
Me too.
Hey, you want to see what dance as fast as I can?
Sure. Patrick, your pants fell off.
Uh-oh, we know a lot.
Hey, Penelope, I just wanted to come to the dance and see. What? You had Patrick's pants off? You took his pants off?
No, he just danced his pants off.
Get away from my girl.
Ow!
Oh, you ever take your pants off in front of my girlfriend like that?
You want to go, bitch?
Oh my god, oh my god! He got his wieners out! His wieners out!
Hey, no windows out on the dance floor! What do you think this is, a ditty party?
We're back, and someone's pooper is sore, and it's not mine.
Okay, so how'd the date go?
Oh, it was great. Everyone at the dance was so jealous.
Well, I don't know about that, but he did show up with a date who had that ridiculous name.
Okay, well, here's the $20 we owe you.
Thank you. Haha, suckers! It was me the whole time!
What? You look just like a lady!
Bennett, dude, look like a lady! Yeah, that.
Well, what about all that shit we did in the car?
Literally.
Well, so, like, everything went fine? I mean, you look just like a woman. Like, what happened?
Well, I think you got the gist of it. Everything went fine. But word of advice, if you ever shit on someone's chest again, make sure it's not diarrhea.
It was solid at first.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
Oh, dude, you know the NBA Finals is on tonight.
Yeah, let's watch basketball.
Oh, I just love watching sweaty guys run around and put balls in holes. You know what's crazy? Whoever puts the most balls in holes wins. It's awesome.
Penelope, you want to watch basketball with us?
No, Junior, I don't have time to watch TV. I have to read my book on how to be a millionaire fast.
Girls can't be millionaires unless their name is Oprah.
Ooh, my black queen.
You know what, Junior? I will be a millionaire by the time I graduate college.
Yeah, right, like you're going to college.
Yes, huh, Junior? Girls go to college to get more knowledge, and boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Wait a minute. We get to go to Jupiter?
What?
She just said boys go to Jupiter, so we can actually go? I thought Jupiter was a gas giant. How would we land on there?
We can't.
But she just said boys go to Jupiter, and she's reading a book, so obviously she's smart. So what are you talking about? We can go to Jupiter right now?
Yeah, Junior. Yeah. Totally go to Jupiter, Junior, because that's possible. Good luck with that.
Guys, you just heard Penelope say it's possible for us to go to Jupiter.
I think she just said boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider because it rhymed.
No. She wasn't reading Dr. Seuss. She was reading a smart book. I think she knows what she's talking about. Guys, I did not know boys could go to Jupiter. Is that what they do in Boy Scouts?
No.
Because I would have joined Boy Scouts and got touched to go to Jupiter.
Oh yeah, just to go to space, definitely.
Yeah, we get to go to Jupiter? Like, no one tells us stuff like this. Like, they always say that we have to go to college, but they never told us that Jupiter is an option.
They always hide the good stuff, dude.
I know.
How the hell are we supposed to go to Jupiter?
I don't know, but apparently we all get to go to Jupiter because we're boys. I think Jupiter's better than college.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna call NASA and ask them how we get our ticket to Jupiter.
Hey there, somebody call an astronaut?
We did. Wait, why are you wearing your helmet if you're not in space?
Oh, well, I don't really get to go to space very often, so I just wear this helmet so I can feel cool.
Why don't you get to go to space? I thought that's all astronauts got to do.
No, see, we don't really have the same funding that we used to, so I only really get to wear the spacesuit whenever I'm doing kids' birthday parties or somebody paid to have lunch with an astronaut. Is that what we're doing here? We having lunch? Because please, no chicken salad. I'm still full from all the chicken salad I had earlier for another kid's lunch. Oh, and no grapes, too, because he kept wanting me to eat grapes with him, and grapes hurt my stomach, so no grapes. So we having lunch or what?
No, we want to go to Jupiter.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, planets are fun.
No, like we want to go in a space shuttle and go to Jupiter.
I mean, hey, you can go anywhere in your imagination.
No, like we really actually want to go to Jupiter because there's a saying that says boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard that.
Yeah, so we want to go to Jupiter.
Well, you can't.
Look, we know you gotta get touched to go to outer space, so what's up?
Yeah, I'll pull my pants down right now. Just touch it, I'll go to space.
What are you talking about?
The Boy Scouts, they get touched, they get to go to space.
No, they don't.
Well, then how did the guy from Subway go to space?
He didn't go to space, he went to prison.
Well, listen, we want to go to Jupiter because apparently a bunch of boys have been to Jupiter to get more stupider, and if they got to go, we want to go too.
I assure you, nobody has been to Jupiter. Thank you.
Okay, well then why can't we go to Jupiter? Why do they say the stupider line?
Well, because it rhymes. Thank you.
Okay, listen, I bet you there's boys on Jupiter right now, you just don't want to send us.
No, look, I could put all your asses on a space shuttle and just kind of shoot it at Jupiter. That's a thing I could do, but I'm not gonna do that.
Why won't you do it? Because you can't. You're not allowed. You're not a high enough astronaut to do that.
No, I could do it.
Fine. If you're not cool enough, you can't do it.
No, I can send you. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll send all of you to Jupiter. Sure, let's go to Jupiter. Everybody wants to go to Jupiter. Come on, let's go to Jupiter. Follow me.
Let's go, guys.
Yes. All right, welcome to a room in the Kennedy Space Center. See, you can tell that's where we are because of the space background. You know, I actually made that myself. I bought a black sheet from Walmart, and then I hung it up on a wall, and then I cut some stars out of yellow construction paper, and then I taped them up there. My manager said it was pretty neat. He said, I'd give you a gold star, but it looks like you made some yourself. And that made me feel pretty good. I had my head held up high for the rest of the day. And don't tell anybody, but he gave me extra apple slices in the cafeteria, and Cleotis didn't get any. Cleotis is the janitor, and he has to clean up my construction paper mess.
So you really don't go to space, do you?
No, it's all pretty much just arts and crafts and lunches. It's a lot like preschool.
Oh, well, can we please go to Jupiter, please?
Yeah, okay, I just need you guys to sign these waivers and, don't read them. Like, seriously, don't. Like, please do not read them. And while you guys are signing those, I'll go get your spacesuits ready.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, let's sign these things.
Okay, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is my manager says I get 30 extra minutes of recess after lunch. But the bad news is I only have 2 spacesuits, so that means one of you can't go.
Oh, it's all good, homie. I read the waiver anyway, and I'm not going.
What, Joseph, you're not gonna go to space?
Hell no, dude. Black people aren't meant to be in space.
Oh, because we wouldn't be able to see you.
Nah, that's not it, but I'll let you think that. Read the waiver, dude. Bye.
Well, I already signed the waiver. I don't care. I want to go to Jupiter.
Okay, let's get you in these spacesuits.
Come on, Cody, let's get them.
Wow, you guys look good in those spacesuits. Let me just take these waivers from you. So Jupiter, huh?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
How long's it gonna take for us to get to Jupiter? Oh, not long. I mean, it's just gonna be like a trip down to the local grocery store, so like 6 years. 6 years? Yeah, huh?
Wait, so we're really gonna take 6 years to get to Jupiter?
Yeah, Jupiter's like 363 million billion gajillion quintillion miles away, and you're gonna be traveling at 17,000 miles per hour, so yeah, like 6 years. What, Junior, what are we gonna do for 6 years?
Well, I could bring a bunch of movies and snacks. We could have like a movie night for 6 years.
That does sound pretty fun.
Look, I'll go grab some movies and some snacks.
Yeah, make sure you get everything you need before you get in the space shuttle.
Oh man, Cody, I'm so excited.
Oh, Junior, 6 years. It's still not too late to back out.
We're not backing out, Cody. We're gonna go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
I still don't know why we want to get more stupider.
Because everyone else has been to Jupiter except for us, and we need to go.
But what are we gonna do for 6 years?
I brought a bunch of movies and snacks, Cody. We're gonna have a blast.
Okay. All right, kids. The space shuttle is fueled up and ready to go for your 6-year journey. So you ready for takeoff?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. You'll be taking off in 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Congratulations, boys. You've now reached outer space.
Oh, wow, Cody, look, we're in outer space!
Yeah, I guess this begins our 6-year journey to Jupiter.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You want to put on a movie?
Yeah, let me grab the movie.
Wait, the movie?
Yep, here it is.
Wait, what is this?
It's the movie I brought.
Max Keeble's Big Move?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what else did you bring?
That's it.
What? That's it? Our only movie is Max Keeble's Big Move?
Well, I was looking for movies at a short notice, and the only movie I could find was Max Keeble's Big Move.
Junior, we left Earth for 6 years, and the only thing you brought to entertain us was Max Keeble's Big fucking Move?
Okay, Cody, listen, calm down. It's a really good movie. So, Max Keeble, right, he's bullied and stuff, and his parents tell him he's moving to like a whole other city. So he thinks he can get back at all his bullies, so he does a bunch of bad stuff, thinking he'll never see those people again. But guess what? At the end, his parents tell him they're not moving, and he has to deal with the consequences. Uh-oh.
Yeah, great. So now, when I watch it for the next 6 years, it won't even be a surprise.
Look, Cody, Max Keeble's Big Move is a really good movie.
Junior, Max Keeble's Big Move for 6 fucking years? His move isn't that big, Junior. It can't be.
Look, pop in Max Keeble's Big Move, and you're gonna see how good it is.
Oh, it better be perfect. Is everything okay up there? I hear yelling.
Yeah, everything's okay in here.
Oh, yeah, we're just peachy because we decided to leave Earth for 6 years, and the only movie Junior thought to bring was Max fucking Keeble's Big fucking Move.
It's a good movie, I promise. Also, I really have to pee. Where's the bathroom on the space shuttle?
Oh, I forgot to tell you kids to pee before you left, because there are no bathrooms in there. Maybe find a bottle or something?
Oh.
There are no
bathrooms?
I'll just hold it, Cody. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I think you can just hold it, Junior. I think you can just hold it for 6 fucking years. Yeah, just go ahead, try to hold it, Junior. Junior, do you know what our reality is gonna be for the next 6 years? We are going to be watching Max Keeble's big move while we piss and shit our pants. That's hell. That's what hell looks like. We are in hell right now. I would rather be in a North Korean work camp than this, because at least they have bathrooms. I think.
But they don't have Max Keeble's big move.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess we are winning on that front, are we, Junior?
Look, just watch Max Keeble's big move. The movie will cheer you up, I promise, buddy.
Oh, good.
So, Cody, what'd you think of Max Keeble's big move?
It wasn't fucking big enough, I'll tell you that. It wasn't 6 years big. It wasn't that big of a move, Junior.
It's a good movie, Cody.
It was okay, but if you told me I could only watch one movie for the next 6 years of my life, it wouldn't be Max Keeble's big move. That wouldn't even be in the top 10,000 list of movies.
It's in my top 25.
No, it shouldn't be. You need to watch more movies, which we could have been doing for the next 6 goddamn years.
Okay, look, I think you're just hungry and you need to eat.
What did you bring to eat?
I brought a pepperoni pizza.
A pizza?
Yeah.
One pizza.
Yeah.
Junior, you needed to bring us food for the next 6 years! This isn't gonna last us 1 year, or 1 month, or even 1 week!
Listen, I was in a rush. I didn't have time.
Oh yeah, you were in a rush. You were clearly in a rush. You grabbed 1 pizza and 1 copy of Max Keeble's big fucking move!
Should I have grabbed 2 copies of it?
No! You should have done literally anything else!
Okay, look. Oh, there has to be more food in here. Look at this, Cody. Look, under the cupboard thing. It says right here, 12 years worth of raisins. Look, they even overpacked raisins in case we get super hungry.
12 years?
What's wrong?
Junior, I just realized something and now I'm even more upset.
What?
It's gonna take us 6 years to get to Jupiter, and it's gonna take us another 6 years to come home. That's 12 years of Max fucking Keeble's big fucking move! Junior, I can't do it. I can't take 12 years of Max Keeble. My Max Keeble, my Max Keeble was 6 years. I can't do 12 years, Junior. I'm gonna die up here.
Look, just eat some raisins and calm down.
I don't want to eat any goddamn raisins, Junior. I don't want to be here. I want to leave, and I can't even hang myself because there's no gravity.
Oh, and then we didn't bring a gun either.
No!
Okay, look. Let's just turn on the behind the scenes to Max Keeble.
Are you sure, Junior? Are you sure you want to do that now? Maybe we should do it next year, or the year after, or the year after that, or the year after that!
Well, the movie just ended. I think that's our 1,000th time watching Max Keeble's big move.
Keeble. Max Keeble.
You okay, Cody?
Me, Keeble.
Oh, you want me to restart it?
Yeah, Keeble it up. You know, Junior, I tried to claw my eyes out a year ago, but that didn't work.
I know, I can tell that, buddy.
You want to roleplay Max Keeble again?
Oh, we've already roleplayed Max Keeble 5 times today.
But what else do we have to do?
Okay, fine.
I'll be Max Keeble, you be my parents.
All right.
Mom, Dad, I'm getting bullied at school.
Well, your dad got a new job in another city, so we're gonna move.
Oh, cool. I guess that means I can do whatever the fuck I want with no consequences because nobody's gonna know where I am after I move.
Hey, Max, we're not moving anymore.
Oh, shit. I ruined my whole life. I'm Max Keeble.
Yeah. Hey, you want another box of raisins?
Sure. Why not? That's all I know. I don't even remember the taste of the pizza we had in the first 2 days. You remember the pizza time, Junior? The beautiful pizza time in the first 2 days?
I remember, buddy.
I missed that. Keeble.
Max Keeble?
Keeble Max.
Max Keeble.
Max Keeble.
Keeble Max Big.
Big move, Keeble.
Max Keeble.
Big Keeble move.
Keeble Max.
Keeble Big.
Big move.
Keeble Big Move'll Max.
Max Meeble.
Max Meeble Move'll Meeble Migga Biggle.
Keeble Max Move.
Keeble Miggle Biggle Wiggle.
Oh my god, there's a ship coming towards Jupiter! We have to use our tractor beam to intercept it to bring them on board and find out who they are.
Big Keeble Max Move?
Big Max Keeble Move.
Move Max Keeble.
Big Keeble Move.
Keeble Max Big?
Max Keeble?
Big Move.
Max Keeble Big Move! What are you guys doing near Jupiter? We guard Jupiter to make sure no one gets too close, cause the gas makes you stupider.
Well, Keeble's Big Move.
Keeble Max Move.
Max is Keeble's Move.
They're speaking some kind of weird language.
Max Keeble's Big Move.
Big Keeble Move.
Listen, if you guys don't have anything to show us that to prove you're not space pirates, I'm gonna have to vaporize both of you.
Keeble's Big Move, Max.
Keeble Big Move.
Max Move.
Max Keeble's Big Move.
What is that?
Max Keeble's Big Move.
Let me see this. Max Keeble's Big Move.
Big Move.
Laugh out loud funny.
Keeble.
Max Keeble.
I wanna laugh. You know what? Since you guys gave me something cool, I'm gonna go ahead and teleport you back to your home planet.
Big move!
No, Max Meeble.
No, Max Keeble,
Max Keeble, no. Max
Keeble. Big Max
Keeble's move.
Big Keeble,
Max Meeble's move.
Big Keeble
Big
move.
move Keeble.
Big Keeble.
Big Keeble
Big
move.
move.
Max
Big
Keeble. Max
Keeble
Meeble Keeb.
Max.
Max
Max
Meeble
move.
Keeb.
Max
Max
move.
Meeble Keeb.
Max Keeble?
Big move Keeble.
Keeble. I mean, we're home.
Oh my God, Cody. We're finally home after 6 years. Look, the red couch.
Junior, you know what this means? I can finally take a shower and wash all the shit that's been caked on my ass for the last 6 years.
And we can eat something other than raisins.
And I can finally watch something other than Max Keeble's Big Move. But now that I'm home, I think I really just want to watch Max Keeble's Big Move and eat raisins and shit my pants.
Okay, Cody, we can do it one last time, but then we have to stop, okay?
Okay, put on Max Keeble's Big Move.
Cody?
What?
The aliens have the only copy of Max Keeble's Big Move.
No! Junior, I need my Max Keeble. I don't know how to live without Max Keeble's Big Move. No! Keeble!
Hey, Jeffy.
Okay, it's okay. We can be a canine unit. Just get in the car.
What happened to your legs?
What do you mean? I've never had legs.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Jeffy, get in the fucking car.
I was sniffing your butt for drugs, Daddy. Gee.
Alright, class, today you're gonna write a 250-word essay on the first person to milk a cow. Like, why would the guy walk up to the cow and grab the cow's udder and whack it off until the white stuff came out and then drink it? And also, what made him leave it out in the sun and let it get all moldy and everything and then eat it as cheese? But anyway, y'all write an essay on that.
Hey, wait a minute. What did make someone go milk a cow and drink the white stuff for the first time?
Must have been my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Yeah, I believe it.
Hey, guys, before we start our essay, you want any peanuts?
Oh, penis? Yeah, sign me up. I want some.
No, peanuts.
Oh, peanuts. No, I don't want any. I'm fine.
Hey, Penelope, you want any peanuts?
No, Junior, you shouldn't eat those in class. They're messy.
Wait, how about some peanuts?
Ooh, that boy's savage.
Alright, class, while you write your essay, I'm gonna eat my grilled chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. I don't get the fried one because they fry it in peanut oil, and I'm deathly allergic to peanuts. And Junior, I see you eating peanuts in class. Don't you let those things get near me.
Don't worry, teacher. I won't let the peanuts get near you. I believe a guy milked a cow for the first time because he bought a wedding ring for his wife, and this cow's udder was the same size as his wife's finger, and he wanted to see if the ring would fit. So he put the ring on the udder and it got stuck, and he started yanking on the ring to get the ring off the udder, and the udder squirted milk in his mouth, and he said, that's yummy.
Grass, get this cool nurse! There's a peanut on my sandwich!
Oh my god, the teacher's having an allergic reaction! Nurse!
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 Did somebody call the nurse?
Yeah, it's the nurse!
Are you okay?
Oh, peanut!
He's allergic to peanuts! Oh my god, who put a peanut on his sandwich? Junior, you have peanuts!
I didn't do it!
Nurse, Junior has peanuts! You tried to kill your teacher!
Screw you, Junior!
Someone call the cops!
Somebody call the cops?
That's my dad!
Alright, kid, that's it. You're under arrest for trying to kill your teacher with a peanut.
It wasn't me!
Says the kid with peanuts on his desk. Tell it to the judge, bucko. Come on.
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Boober. Yes. Today we will be hearing the case of Junior, who is being accused of trying to kill his teacher by throwing a peanut onto his teacher's sandwich after his teacher explicitly said he was allergic to peanuts. Is this true, Chew? True, Chew. True, Chew! Is this true, Mr. Chew?
That is correct! He tried to kill me!
I didn't try to kill him, it was someone else!
You had a bag of peanuts on your desk, so you had to be the one that threw it!
It wasn't me!
Ah, yes, the shaggy defense. She got me on the counter? It wasn't me. Well, Mr. Junior, you're not the first kid to try to kill their teacher, and you certainly won't be the last. But if I let you go now, you might try to kill him again. So I have no choice but to find you guilty and sentence you to death by electric chair tonight. Bye. Bye. See you later.
Electric chair!
Come on, dead boy, or soon to be dead boy. Get in there, you!
Oh, I don't want to die.
Yeah, it sucks, but you did the crime. Okay, so you do get a last meal, and that can be whatever you want. So I'll be back in a few minutes to take your order. Would you like a drink while you wait, or maybe some breadsticks, Caesar salad?
I'm too sad to eat.
Okay. That's the visitor doorbell? We put a doorbell in so that the death row inmates know when they have visitors. We made it sound like a home doorbell, because death row inmates are never going home, because they're gonna die. I'll get it!
Hey, Junior.
Hey, guys!
Oh, dude, I heard you're dying tonight. That sucks. Well, say hi to my dad when you get to hell.
How do you know I'm going to hell?
I just have that feeling, dude.
Well, Joseph, Junior's not dying tonight because we're gonna get him out of here.
You're gonna break me out of jail?
No, we're not going to jail for you, but we are gonna prove your innocence.
How do you know I'm innocent?
Well, because if you had actually thrown that peanut, you would have said, hey guys, look what I'm about to do before you did it, because you like to show off.
Yeah, you like to gloat, dude.
You're right. If I would have threw that peanut, I would have told you guys I was gonna do it first.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know who threw that peanut, but me and Joseph are gonna find out. In the meantime, you need to buy time.
How am I gonna buy time, Cody? They're gonna kill me tonight.
But before they execute you, they have to give you your last meal, and that can be whatever you want. So just make sure you ask for something impossible for them to get, like something that could take days or even weeks for them to get, so they have to postpone your execution.
Will that really work?
Yeah, it's your last meal. They have to give you whatever you want.
Okay, I'll ask for something really hard to get.
Okay, come on, Joseph. Let's go find out who threw that peanut.
Okay, I gotta order something really hard.
Hey there, welcome to Applebee's. How can I take your order? I'm sorry. Welcome to Death Row. How can I take your order? Sorry, I haven't been a server since I worked at Applebee's. What do you want?
So I can literally order whatever I want.
Yeah, literally whatever you want and as much as you want too. I mean, we can do crazy stuff. Like John Wayne Gacy, that crazy guy who dressed up like a clown and ate kids. He ordered a dozen deep fried shrimp, a bucket of KFC's original recipe chicken, French fries, a pound of strawberries, and a bottle of Diet Coke. And then this other guy, James Edward Smith, he wanted a lump of dirt. So we can do pretty much anything.
Okay, so I want you to go to the top of Mount Everest.
Okay, Mount Everest.
And I want you to find a bald eagle's nest.
Bald eagle, okay.
And steal an egg and cook it sunny side up.
Sunny side up, good choice, good choice.
I want you to go to the Marianas Trench.
Okay, yeah.
And kidnap a bunch of baby octopuses.
Ooh, okay, baby octopus.
And I want you to go get a Papa John's pizza, a pepperoni one, and I want you to take the pepperonis off and put the octopuses on the pizza.
Oh, okay, octopus pizza.
And I want Papa John to say a racial slur at the pizza.
Okay, that shouldn't be hard.
And then I want you to go to the Sahara Desert and find a blue cactus.
Blue cactus, here.
I want to eat that.
Okay.
I want 2 Big Macs, but I want the Big Macs from somewhere where they worship cows.
Well, like India?
Yeah, get a cow from India, the most worshipped cow in India.
Okay, most worshipped cow in India.
Yeah, I want that. I want that how you make the meat from the Big Macs. I want a 2-month expired can of ravioli from Chef Boyardee.
Does it have to be 2 months?
Has to be 2 months expired.
Okay, got it. 2 months expired ravioli.
What day is it?
Sunday.
Oh, I want Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Chick-fil-A's closed on Sundays.
I still want it.
Okay, you got it. Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Anything to drink with that?
I want you to go to Tatooine and go to McDonald's and get blue milk.
Okay, blue milk from Tatooine.
I want George Lucas to taste test it for me.
Tasted by George Lucas. Got it. And anything for dessert?
The crust of Pop-Tarts.
Just the crust?
Only the I only like the crust.
Oh, me too. Okay, so I'll go get all this stuff, but it might take a little while, so your execution might not be tonight. Sorry about the inconvenience, but I'll get this going, and you just sit tight, okay?
All right, Joseph. Let's look around the classroom and see if we can find any clues that prove Junior's innocent.
Okay, dude. Gotta find some evidence. Let me check Bully's desk. What a silly drawing. Oh, I gotta find some evidence!
Oh my god, Joseph, look!
Oh, what's up, dude?
There's a security camera of the classroom. It shows Bully grabbing a peanut off Junior's desk and throwing it at the teacher. I'll record it with my phone and show it to the cops. Come on, let's go!
Cody, where are you?
Order up!
What, you actually got all the food?
Hell yeah, I did. This is your last meal. Okay, so this is your sunny side up bald eagle egg from the top of Mount Everest. This is your blue milk from the McDonald's on Tatooine. This is your blue cactus from the Sahara Desert. These are your Big Macs from India. This is your 2-month-old expired Chef Boyardee ravioli. This is your Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. And this is your baby octopus pizza that Papa John's himself personally yelled a racial slur at. He even yelled a racial slur at the garlic sauce. I didn't even want him to. He actually wouldn't stop yelling racial slurs. He speaks entirely in racial slurs now. Oh, and also this is your Pop-Tart crust.
How did you get all this?
Oh, it was not easy. Let me tell you the story. So I hopped on a non-stop flight to Nepal, because that's where Mount Everest is, and then I hired a Sherpa to take me up to the top of the mountain. But about halfway up Mount Everest, my Sherpa died, so I had to make the rest of the hike on my own. But when I got to the top of Mount Everest, I saw a bald eagle's nest, and I thought, wow, this is gonna be easy. So I grabbed one of the eggs, and then all of a sudden this eagle swooped down and punched me right in the face. Like he punched me. Like he didn't scratch me. He balled up his talons and punched me in the face. So I started throwing haymakers. I started punching him in his face. And then the eagle held me down and started pecking at my eyes, and then he threw me off the top of Mount Everest, and I fell all the way back down to the bottom. but I still had the egg in my hand, so I got that. So then I hopped on another nonstop flight to Guam, and then from there I took a submarine out into the bottom of the Marianas Trench, and I saw a family of octopi. So then I wrote free candy on the side of my submarine, because even octopus kids can't resist free candy. So then when they came up, I kidnapped the baby octopuses, and the octopus mom and dad, they were so upset, they were screaming an octopus. I mean, I don't speak octopus, but they seemed very upset. So from there, I hopped on another nonstop flight over to Italy, and I went over to Papa John's house so he could cook me up a pizza. So he answered the door, and he called me a racial slur, because I guess that's just how he says hello. So then he cooked up the pizza with the octopi on it, and then he called the pizza a racial slur, and then he called me a racial slur. So from there, I hopped on another nonstop flight to North Africa, which is where the Sahara Desert is, and then I rented a camel and then wandered out into the middle of the Sahara Desert, and then my camel died of dehydration, so I lost the deposit on the camel. So I just kind of wandered around the Sahara Desert for a while, you know, I was dehydrated, so I was hallucinating, and I was starting to see things, and I saw a mirage, or I thought it was a mirage, but it turned out it was an actual blue cactus. So I took it, and then I blacked out from dehydration. So then I woke up in a pyramid hospital, and I said, well, thank you for saving my life, and then I hopped on another nonstop flight to India. I got a lot of frequent flyer miles on this trip. So then when I got to India, I saw a bunch of people gathered around worshipping a cow, and then I said, hey, I gotta take this cow to the vet, because I think he has mad cow disease. But really, I just took it out back, and I shot it, and I butchered it for the meat, and then I came out with 2 Big Macs. So from there, I hopped on another nonstop flight over to NASA, and then I had them send me on a rocket to Tatooine. But then when I got to Tatooine, I got robbed by some Jawas, and they were all like, Houdini! And then when I was in Mos Eisley, I found the McDonald's there. So I went through the drive-thru, and they were like, Houdini! And then I ordered that blue milk you wanted, and they gave it to me, and they said, Houdini! And so after I came out of the drive-thru, I saw they actually have a Chick-fil-A on Tatooine too, and it's open on Sundays because the days don't work the same there. So I went through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, and they went, Houdini! And I got that chicken. So then, from there, I hopped on a rocket, and I went back to my house, and then I went into my pantry, and it turns out I actually already had a 2-month-old expired can of Chef Boyardee ravioli, and I had some Pop-Tarts, so I just took the crust off those. So yeah, you should be grateful that I brought all this food to you. So bon appetit, dig in, eat the cactus. I want to see how that works.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Damn it! You pulled a Lawrence Russell Brewer on me. There was another guy who ordered a bunch of food, and then when we brought it, he said he didn't even want it. Damn it! I knew you were gonna do this. I was halfway up Mount Everest, and I said, I bet that little bastard doesn't even touch his food. But you know what? I'm taking this egg. I fought hard for this egg. Okay, let's go to the electric chair.
Actually, I do want to eat.
Oh, okay, we'll eat the cactus.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, let's go. All right, Simmons, let him fry.
All right, mate. Let me just turn it on.
Wait, he didn't do it. I have proof.
Show me.
Look, right there. It's his other kid named Bully. He threw the peanut.
Oh, man. That's lame. I wanted to fry him. Simmons, let him go.
All right.
I'll go arrest this bully.
Oh, thank you so much, Cody, for getting proof that it wasn't me.
Yeah, no problem.
Order! Bully! It turns out you were the one who threw the peanut on your teacher's sandwich. Well, normally I would love to give you the electric chair, but we spent too much money on giving the last kid his final meal, and now we can't afford to turn the chair on. So I suppose I have to sentence you to 100 days community service picking up trash on the freeway.
Picking up trash? I wanted the electric chair.
I know, right? I wanted to see someone fry. This is dumb. I hate this stupid job.
Alright, class, this upcoming week is spring break. Woo! And I'm going down to Miami to see girls pull their hoo-hoos out. And I'm gonna motorboat them too, like goddamn Captain Crunch. So we're gonna go around the room and everyone's gonna tell me what they're gonna be doing for spring break. Starting with you, Penelope.
My dad's taking me to Atlanta for spring break to see the Coca-Cola Museum again.
Aw, you have a dad that actually cares and want to spend time with you. Boo-hoo. I'm gonna be all alone for spring break because I don't have a family.
Oh, I'm doing nothing for spring break because my dad says we're poor.
Ahem. I think you guys are gonna want to hear this. My parents are taking me to Disneyland.
Okay.
In Japan.
Japan?
Yep, Japan. We bombed the shit out of them. Maybe you've heard of it.
What, they have Disney in Japan?
They They have Disney all over the place, Junior.
Dude, why would you go all the way to Japan to go to Disneyland when we have a Disney World here in Florida where we live? That's so stupid. White people in there wasting money habits.
Oh, Cody, please, can I go to Japan with you guys?
Junior, it's kind of a crazy ask to tag along on a trip like that.
Oh, come on, I promise. I won't make any noise. I won't bother anyone. I just really want to go to Japan. I want to go to Super Marvin World.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, but Junior, I don't know. My parents don't really like me having friends. They want it to just be a family trip.
Oh, come on, can you at least ask? No, it won't hurt to ask.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll ask if you can come over for dinner, and then we can ask them then. But you have to be on your best behavior and make a good impression. And if they're in a good mood, then we can ask if you can come on the trip.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
But is your dad even gonna let you go to Japan?
My dad will definitely let me go to Japan. I'll ask him, I promise.
Okay, but we leave tomorrow, so tonight's our only chance to ask.
Okay, I will ask my dad, and you will let me know if I can go to dinner.
Okay.
Hey, Dad.
What do you want, Junior? You better not be asking to go anywhere for spring break. You already know I spent all my money on this astronaut helmet used in the first moon landing and signed by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
I know, Dad. You won't stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm. So what the hell do you want, and why are you bothering me?
Well, Dad, since you're not taking me anywhere for spring break...
Right, you're smart.
I was wondering if maybe I could go with my friend and his family to Japan.
To Japan? What the hell is wrong with you? No, you can't go to Japan. Do you know what's right next to Japan? North fucking Korea. And what are you gonna do if they start bombing shit?
What? North Korea's not gonna bomb Japan, Dad.
Look, those missiles can't hit the US, but it can definitely hit Tokyo, and Goku can't save your ass.
That would never happen, Dad. It can't happen.
Look, the Titanic wasn't supposed to sink, and now that motherfucker sunk, and it's under the damn water.
I know, Dad, but that was a ship and it hit an iceberg.
Look, you can't go to Japan, okay? You better be in this damn house, depressed as hell, sad as fuck, and you better not leave your room. You got me?
Okay, Dad.
Mm-hmm. Wait, come back. Kiss that damn helmet.
I hate kissing.
Yeah, show some respect. So, why your ass so sad? I know. Your daddy told me the dumbass question you asked him. Boy, your ass goofy as hell for that. Like, why did you even ask? It's not like your dad notices you're there anyway, or that you exist. I would have been in Japan right now, partying it up with my friends, eating all types of ramen and wagyu and konnichiwa into all types of Asian women. But nope, your ass is in bed, sad as hell. And guess what? Your daddy paid me fucking $10 to keep an eye on your sad ass. So all I gotta do is walk upstairs, make sure you crying about once or twice a day. Oh, I can't go nowhere, I can't konnichiwa to nobody. And then walk back downstairs, and I get paid and just relax. Sucks to be you. Just try not to cry too much on the damn bed. Here's an apple, sad boy. Try not to feel too bad, Junior. There's always next spring break. Goofy ass, whiny ass, sad ass, crybaby ass, boy. Hey Junior, I'm feeling really bad for not taking you anywhere for spring break. You can go to Japan with your friends.
What? Really, Dad?
Nah, just me, nigga.
I hate you, Chef BB! I hate you! God, I hate my life. My phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey, good news, Junior. My parents said you can come over for dinner, but you have to be on your best behavior if you want any chance of going to Japan. No making fat jokes about my mom.
I can't go to Japan. My dad already said no.
Oh, well, you can still come to dinner, though, right?
No, because my dad said I can't leave my room for a week.
What, Junior, now you have to come to dinner. My parents are gonna think I was lying, and I might not be able to go to Japan.
What? Why?
Because lying's a big no-no in my house, Junior, so you better get your ass over here.
Well, I can't leave the room because Chef Pee-Pee is supposed to watch me. My dad's paying Chef Pee-Pee to make sure I don't leave my room.
Junior, it doesn't matter. Even if Chef Pee-Pee notices you're missing, he's not gonna tell your dad, or he might get in trouble.
Wait a minute, you're right. If I leave, Chef Pee-Pee's not gonna tell my dad I left, because then Chef Pee-Pee will get in trouble. Wait, that means I can still possibly go to Japan. Because if I just leave for the week, Chef Pee-Pee's not gonna tell my dad I'm gone for a week. You know what? Yeah, I'm coming to the dinner. I'm gonna be on my best behavior, and I'm going to Japan with you, okay, Cody?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna sneak out my window, and I'm gonna leave my phone.
Special delivery for one, Mr. Whiny ass crybaby boy. You got a sign for your Kleenexes, crybaby ass. Whoever ordered this did same day delivery. They must really care so you won't get all your tears and your damn pillows and stuff. Wait, Junior? What the hell are you? Oh, I know what you're doing. You're trying to play hide and seek, aren't you? That's too much fun. Your ass supposed to be sad. All right, cry a little bit so I can find you. Or do Marco Crybaby. Marco! Crybaby! Fuck it. I found your phone, Junior. I guess I'm gonna take it. Wait, Cody?
Hello?
Wait, Cody, why are you on the phone?
Chef Pee-Pee? Oh, I guess I forgot to hang up.
Wait, where's Junior?
Oh, he came over to my house so he can go to Japan with me.
What the fuck? Japan? No, he's not going to Japan. You better tell him that his dad's gonna ground him.
Well, he would if he found out, but you're not gonna tell him or else you're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, you smart-ass bastard. Oh, you know what? You better tell him I'm coming over there to drag his ass back in this bed so he can be sad all damn day and be depressed. Oh, I'm coming for your ass, Junior.
There you go. Does anybody want some more sauerkraut?
Ooh, me, baby. One more scoop will get me hard.
Clear your plate first.
Oh, watch me clear this damn plate.
Well, Cody's friend, we're happy to have you over for dinner.
Yeah, but we don't waste no food over here, so you better eat every bite on that damn plate.
It smells like shit. I mean, I don't know what this is.
It's sauerkraut.
America's favorite meal. See, it's good for your intestines and your asshole, especially your sphincter, so it's not too tight.
I've never had sauerkraut.
Are you serious, boy? Are you poor?
You've never had sauerkraut?
No, I've never had it.
Have you even lived if you haven't had sauerkraut?
Right? Look, the first bite is pretty damn disgusting. The second bite is egregious, but you learn to taste it and enjoy it.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll try it.
Yeah. See, when you gag, that's how I know you like it.
Yeah, first time crowd, am I right?
Right? Such a virgin.
I'm not gonna eat any of this.
What the hell did you just say? My baby did not slave in the damn kitchen for you to not eat that food.
Junior, eat the fucking crowd if you want to go to Japan.
I'm just joking. I love it. I loved it so much. April Fools.
This nigga hilarious. I like him.
I always do April Fools a week after too.
Yeah, that's how a pregnancy test work too.
Okay, I'll try to eat as much as I can.
Yeah, take another bite, boy.
So I have to eat all of it?
Oh, clear your whole plate. We got plenty more.
Yeah. I love me some kraut, goddammit. Ooh, baby, I am stuffed. I'm about to pop like a sauerkraut balloon.
It was good. Yeah, did yourself, Mom. That's some good kraut. Oh, how you doing, Cody's friend?
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. That's what good kraut will do to your ass.
So 1 second.
Ooh, baby, you know I want some seconds. Go ahead and crop my ass up.
Now, Tyrone, don't be rude. We have a guest, so we should serve him first.
No, I want first. You know the top kraut is the best.
Okay, how many scoops do you want?
I'm too full. I don't want any more kraut.
Oh, don't be silly. You can always have more kraut. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Look at him being funny again. Goddamn comedian.
No, stop, please.
White Kevin Hart.
Funny,
Dear God, stop.
The more he says it, the funnier it gets. Just remember, you gotta eat all of that.
Stop.
Yeah.
Fucking stop.
No, baby. You know I'm gonna get jealous. Don't give him all the good stuff.
You're right. I'm gonna have to cut you off there, you little pig.
Okay, cut me off.
He's so silly.
You silly as hell for thinking you can out-crowd me. I'm the top crowder, nigga. The master crowder. I invented this crowd life. You're a rookie in this shit.
It's true. He's won 2 sauerkraut eating contests.
Mm-hmm. And threw up right afterwards like a real pro would.
Is there...
You okay? You just ate the damn crowd.
I'm trying to like get
He just loves it so much.
Yeah, it's good as hell.
Is there any way I can put this in a to-go box and bring it to Tokyo?
What the fuck are you talking about? Mom, you said that we could go to Disneyland in Japan? Oh, Cody, you know I was tripping balls on acid when I said that. You know not to listen to me when I'm tripping balls on acid.
Come on, Cody. We said we were gonna rent Disney movies and watch Toy Story in Japanese to see if they had slant eyes.
Wait, so y'all aren't going to Tokyo to go to Disneyland for spring break?
No, we could never afford that.
I mean, I invented the scrub, nigga, but damn, that's an expensive trip. Eat the damn crap, boy. You wasting it. Oh, I can't believe that stupid brat thought he was gonna get me in trouble? Chef Pee-Pee? Oh, hell nah. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
Oh, there's someone at the door. Hello?
Yes, is there an orange-haired brat here with horns?
Oh yeah, he's eating all our sauerkraut.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's like a little garbage disposal for sauerkraut. A little sauerkraut monster. I remember when I was 15.
Well, we don't have time for your damn story. Where's that orange-haired brat?
Cody's friend. There's a chef here.
Chef Pee-Pee! You're here. Thank God fucking save me. Get me the fuck out of here.
What's wrong with you?
These people are fucking disgusting. But throw the fuck up, please. I'm gonna die.
Well, you're talking too damn fast.
Get me out of here.
Hey, it's really rude to just eat all our sauerkraut and leave like that without saying thank you. You're not welcome here anymore. Cody, your friend was very rude. He ate a whole plate of kraut and then he just left without saying thank you.
Wow, so fucking rude. I thought we were family. Look, he made me laugh too.
Cody, because you brought him over here, you don't get any kraut for a week.
Oh, but Mom, I love my crowd.
Shit, more crowd for me. Get in that bed, boy. I think you're trying to get me in trouble by sneaking out of the house.
I'm sorry, Chef. Maybe I learned my lesson. They made me eat so much awful shit and so much I'm gonna throw up.
Really? What did they make you eat?
Sauerkraut.
Wow. That sounds so depressing, Junior. I'm sorry. Well, let me go and get something to get that taste out of your mouth.
Please, anything you cook will be better than what they had.
Here you go, fuck boy. Chow down.
Yeah.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
You guys want to go to the movies and watch Gladiator 2?
Oh, Cody, I haven't even seen the first one or heard of it.
Wait, you've never even heard of Gladiator?
No, I don't like watching old black and white movies.
It's not black and white, it's from like 2000.
It took them 25 years to make a sequel.
Well, yeah, but the last one was good and this one's gonna be good too. It's got shirtless hunky guys fighting.
If the first one was good, it wouldn't have taken 25 years to make a sequel, unless you're Pixar with Incredibles.
Right?
Well, look, guys, trust me, it's gonna be cool.
Is there any actors that we know?
Well, it's got Denzel Washington in it.
Ooh, Denzel Washington. Is he the equalizer in this movie?
No, he's not the equalizer in Ancient Rome.
So the movie is in black and white. You said ancient.
What? No, it's not black and white, it's color.
Oh, come on, Cody. You know better than to say that word. Color.
Yeah, you don't say the word colored anymore, Cody. That's a racist term.
Yeah, we're not in the 1960s.
That's not what I said.
You said the movie's colored because it has Denzel Washington in it. One black guy.
What? No, that's not what I meant. I just meant it has the full spectrum of colors.
Oh, it's one of those LGBTQ movies?
Nah, this too woke for me, bro.
Yeah, you said it has the full spectrum of colors and spectrum, so Denzel Washington plays a gay, autistic black guy?
What? No, I just mean it's not black and white.
I mean, there's obviously no segregation in the movie because it has Denzel Washington in it.
Right.
Well, no, guys, do you want to see the movie or not?
I definitely want to see Denzel Washington try to play an autistic gay black guy.
Hell yeah. He has the range, dude.
Yeah, he's the only actor that could do that.
I don't know about that. They got Robert Downey Jr.
Tropic Thunder, he played that.
Hell yeah, he was awesome in Tropic Thunder.
Okay, I don't want to see the movie.
No, we want to go see it. Come on, I want to go see Denzel Washington play this role. Oh man, guys, I can't wait to watch Denzel Washington be an autistic gay guy.
I know, dude. This should be his best role yet.
Let me get some popcorn. You want anything?
I want some jujubes.
Oh!
Cody, stop saying racist stuff.
Well, it's not racist, it's candy.
Come on, dude. I'm not even Jewish and that's offensive. Nor B.
Harold, I'm so excited to see Denzel Washington in that new motion picture screen.
I hear he's hung like a horse.
Oh, I bet he is. That old hunky sack of shit. Every time Denzel Washington's on the screen, I want you to hand me a wad of paper towels so I don't stain the seat.
But you already stained the seat.
I'm like Gary the Snail in this bitch.
Talking old people.
I know, dude. They always ruin the movie.
Harold, look right there. There's Denzel Washington right there.
Oh my God, it's Denzel!
I'm gonna see if I can get a picture with him. Excuse me, Mr. Denzel Washington.
What?
The guy sitting right next to you, Denzel Washington, right?
No, that's my friend Joseph. I know he's black, but he's not as old as Denzel.
Appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh, I get it. He's on the cover because this is new movie premiere.
No, this is my boyfriend, not Denzel Washington.
Well, you mind if I get a picture with Denzel Washington?
You know what? Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Mr. Washington. You're making it like a waterfall between my thighs.
It's true, I can smell it.
Okay, say cheese.
I ain't got no teeth.
I used to be a cock.
Okay, I took it.
All right, upload that on the Book of Faces for me.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, I'm so excited I got a picture with Mr. Washington.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have any popcorn.
Oh, the theater ran out of popcorn?
Well, I got the popcorn and then I dropped it walking up the stairs and I don't have any more money.
Yeah, well, Junior, something really weird just happened.
What?
Those old people think Ken is Denzel Washington.
But he's white.
I know, but now that I'm really looking at it, I can kind of see it in the smile.
Yeah, he has Denzel's smile.
Bro, are y'all blind as hell? He does not look like Denzel at all. Maybe Tom Cruise.
Excuse me, Mr. Washington? My husband would love if he could watch us bang.
Okay, I think we need to go.
No, that's Denzel, ain't it?
Come on,
Let's
guys.
go.
Oh, see, Denzel, I was holding in that queef the whole time.
Well, guys, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe those old people thought Ken looked like Denzel Washington.
I don't know, I can kind of see it, though, like, especially in the smile.
Yeah, the smile.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? He looks nothing like Denzel. I look more like Denzel than anybody.
That's
don't
the
know.
face.
And the smile.
Yeah.
Man, look at this. This is Denzel Washington. He looks nothing like Ken.
I don't know. Now that I'm really looking at it, it looks like Ken.
Yeah, like the cheekbones, the eyebrows, the nose, the ear. It looks all like Ken.
No, the hell it doesn't. Look at the lips. Oh, nothing like Ken. Look at me.
Yeah, it looks definitely like Ken. That's it.
Yeah.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. You keep arguing. I'll answer the door.
I'll maybe give you the skin tone.
Bro,
Bro, it's more than that. Way more.
Hello?
Hey there, is my client Denzel Washington here?
No.
Well, don't lie to me, son. TMZ took this photo of you and your friends entering the house with Denzel.
Who got that photo?
TMZ, the paparazzi's outside.
Where's Denzel?
He's inside.
Sweet.
So tell me where Denzel is. I have to talk to him about all the movies he has coming out.
Well, I guess if that's really Denzel Washington, then he's upstairs on my couch.
Thank you.
Who's at the door, Junior?
Oh, thank God, Denzel. I was looking all over for you.
Jesus Christ, this has to be the worst fucking nightmare ever.
Denzel, stop looking at pictures of yourself. We have movie roles to discuss.
Ooh, what movies is Denzel gonna be in?
Well, I can't talk about that with you guys. Not unless Denzel says it's okay. What do you say, Denzel?
Denzel says it's fine.
Okay, good. Well, first of all, they want to start working on a new Equalizer movie.
Oh, I love the Equalizer movies.
And then after that, they want to do a sequel to Remember the Titans called Remember the Titans 2. We Forgot the Titans. And then Remember the Titans 3. Those guys look familiar. And then Remember the Titans 4. Oh yeah, those are the Titans. And then Remember the Titans 5. Okay, we get it. We know who the Titans are. And then Remember the Titans 6. Christmas with the Titans. And then, of course, the prequel movie, Titans to Remember. And they also want to do a TV series called Kicking It with the Titans.
Oh, that would be really awesome. I always want another Remember the Titans movie.
Okay, Denzel, come on. We gotta get you down to the studio to work on the Equalizer.
There's no way in hell that y'all think that Ken is fucking Denzel Washington.
Well, can I come with him? I'm kind of his boyfriend.
Oh, I didn't know Denzel was gay, but whatever.
I want to come too because I like watching Equalizer movies.
Okay.
Seriously?
Oh man, Joseph, you missed the movie set. It was so cool watching him film action scenes.
What did he do? Stand in one place?
Yes.
Well, they got CGI and stuff, so it looks really cool.
Bro, he doesn't look like Denzel. This is a waste of a movie.
No, after I saw Ken's acting skills, I truly think he's Denzel Washington.
I didn't realize I was dating Denzel Washington this whole time.
Bro, he's a freaking doll. He's not Denzel Washington.
He's not at all, Joseph. He's Denzel Washington.
Okay, watch, Joseph. They gave us an early release of the trailer, so you have to watch him act. Look at this. Wait, before I click play. Is Denzel Washington the black guy in the old Allstate commercials?
No.
No, dude.
Are you sure he was like, Allstate's dead? Are you good heads?
No, I know.
That wasn't Denzel Washington.
No, that's
Not at all,
that's
dude.
not him.
That's some other black dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's 3,500. I'm 30,000 short. Hey man, Giodi, where's my money?
Right here, boss.
Really? It's all there. $30,000 is in that thing.
It's all there.
Okay, let me see it.
You sure you want to see it?
It's just money, yeah.
Okay, your funeral.
Okay, well now I'm not too sure I want you to open it, because you said it's gonna be my funeral and that sounds bad.
Too late. The Equalizer 4.
Don't shoot me! I'll free the hostages, I swear!
I'm glad to be back on the good side. No, please! I'm sorry for killing your grandmother!
Joseph, wasn't that the sickest movie you've ever seen?
Dude, I can't believe y'all really think Ken looks like Denzel Washington. This is a waste of time. I would never get that time back for watching this stupid ass movie. I'm out of here, dude.
He's just jealous because he's not dating Denzel Washington.
Wait a minute, Cody, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Since everyone thinks he is Denzel Washington, that means you have access to all of Denzel Washington's money at the bank.
Oh my god, what is Denzel Washington's net worth?
Let me look it up. I just did it. It's $300 million.
$300 million? I'm dating a rich hunk.
So we could take him to the bank and withdraw money from Denzel Washington's bank account and get millions of dollars.
I don't know. I don't know if Denzel would want us to do that. He says we can! He says we can take all the money we want! Come on!
You have the best boyfriend ever! Cody, if this does not work, it'll be so embarrassing.
Shh, quiet, Junior. Blow our cover.
Thank you for choosing Goodman Bank and Trust. Denzel Washington, my man.
Oh my god, Junior, it worked.
What can I do for you, Mr. Washington? You came to look at your $300 million?
Mr. Washington lost his voice.
Oh, from all the acting.
Yes, exactly. So, he would like to withdraw some money today.
Okay, well, how much would you like to withdraw?
All of it.
I'm sorry, what was that number?
All of the money?
All $300 million?
Yes.
Okay, well, I have a box of about $30 million right here. I can box that up for you if you'd like.
That would be great.
Yeah, put it in a briefcase. That's what Mr. Washington likes his money in.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'll put it in a briefcase and I'll give it right to you.
Oh my god,
Oh my god, Cody, look. We literally have millions and millions of dollars of Denzel Washington's money.
Oh, I love dating a rich man.
I truly believe with my entire heart that Ken is the real Denzel Washington because we walked right up into the bank, no questions asked. They just gave us all of his money from his bank account.
Yeah, of course they did. I mean, just look at him. That's Denzel Washington.
That's Denzel Washington.
Wait, is that my phone?
Your phone's ringing, Cody.
Where the hell is it?
I gotta find it. If it's your mom, you can't miss the call.
Is it in the couch cushion?
If you miss your mom's call, she's gonna make you go home.
Damn it, it's on the floor.
You missed the call, damn it.
Junior, I have a voicemail from Denzel Washington.
What, Ken doesn't have a phone.
Well, no, so who is this?
Oh no, Cody. What if Ken's not the real Denzel Washington? And we just stole the real Denzel Washington's money and he's mad and he's calling to yell at us.
Oh no, I think we better listen to this.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. Alright. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
We did steal his money.
Huh? You can do this shit? Hey! You can do this to me?
I'm so sorry, Denzel. We thought it was...
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Pelican Bay?
School program, nigga.
What does that mean?
23-hour lockdown.
I don't want to go to jail.
I'm the man up in this bitch.
I'm sorry. We're really sorry.
You'll never see the light of who the fuck you think you fucking with. I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here.
Let's return the money.
Yeah, this bitch, you better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm